Joe Rogan Podcast. Check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
Boys.
Yes.
Salute.
Hey.
Bud Light came all the way
dude.
back.
Cheers.
They
Bud
did.
Light, Cheers baby. to water.
They came all the way back.
Matt, enjoy it
I'm
responsibly.
not drinking. I can't.
Are you a non-drinker now?
No, I drink. I just unfortunately have a bad tummy. Can't have gluten.
Oh, yeah.
I've had it since I was like 21.
Is it a Crohn's thing or is
No,
it
it's like celiac. If I have it,
Oh.
I'll get it. Like I won't die. I'll just start burping
celiac is rough, man. I have a buddy who didn't know he had it until I think he was like 25 or something like that.
Yeah.
Diagnosed. Yeah.
It's about when you got it, right?
21. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he probably had it his whole life. Just felt like shit.
Yeah, maybe I have it.
We might all have it.
Terrible.
We might all have
You can
it.
put down 18 of these. There's no way you have it.
Responsibly.
There's no way you're not driving. It's
True.
You for some reason you can do it though. I don't understand. I've never seen anybody consume beer the way you
I can drink beer.
But you just stay at a level,
Yeah.
like communication level.
Well, there's no shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually the guys, you start drinking like that, you're like, all right, what's the next thing?
Right. Shots.
That ends your night.
Yeah, there's a corner I turn
Yeah.
where I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
And then
get to that
start
corner.
Really concentrating on my liver. Come on, boys.
Yeah, I
Pump
hit
it
that.
out. Turn that corner. Bud Light came all the way back. UFC, Shane Gillis.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
For the
Yeah.
bros now.
I mean, that's a good move. Like that guy that we met, the CEO.
Yeah.
He's got it together.
Yeah.
He gets it. He gets it.
I thought you were the
Good
CEO
dude.
now. I thought you were
Just
the
in commercials.
I knew you guys were going to fucking make fun of me.
Come on, man. I'm so happy.
I'm fucking
No,
pumped.
it wouldn't have happened without this.
Listen, I'm so
Yeah.
happy. I'm so happy. It just made so much sense. You never let them go. You never bailed on them. In the heart of all the craziness, you
True.
never bailed. Kid Rock's fucking shooting cases of it out of his
that
ranch.
turncoat.
That's your nemesis. That's your nemesis now.
I have to fight Bobby next time I go to
Listen,
you, have
Nashville.
to, you should have a duel, like a
I-
classic duel.
I think it was an important moment in culture where people realize, like, you know, there's consequences for certain things. And some people, like a guy like Kid Rock, can shoot your brand. You got real problems
True.
with that
Who would have
demographic.
guessed? Who would have guessed?
Who'd have fucking ever thought that was
I
going to
mean,
happen?
just seeing Kid Rock do that, people must have been like, oh, fuck.
You think they watched it in like a boardroom? Like, guys, we got to talk about this.
I mean,
That lady who was
maybe.
the lady who was in charge, the one lady who made that one video. Let's move on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Thanks, fellas.
I think we've beaten that fucking horse into a pulp.
Yeah.
It's a meaty jelly on the ground now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm so happy. They're smart, man. They did a smart thing. And they did a smart thing with the UFC, too. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. They should
And they
make
were
the
with the
fighters
UFC.
drink a beer before every fight.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be
You know how
too much
they
of
have
a-
monster cans in the
Yeah, yeah.
octagon?
Yeah, yeah.
Give
Tommy
a can
Bud
of Bud Light. That probably won't happen, though, but why not?
Yeah.
Why
I
can't
mean,
you? Why can't you have a...
All you have to
just
do is put
fought.
Bud Light on the bottle. It's
what are
not
they
like
gonna
they're
say?
drinking fucking Monster during the fight.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, are going to say it's bad for you to have a Bud Light after a fight? That's crazy. You just got punched in the head 185 times.
After the fight, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a tough sell. I think those guys are cracking
beer.
beers
Yeah,
after.
yeah, like the Sean Strickland Drickus Duplessis fight.
Those guys are
deserve
drinking
beer.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They deserve a lot of beer after that fight.
Use them as ice packs too, like a cold.
Yeah, it's like
cold
right
one
on
on
your
it.
fucking, it feels good.
Done that.
You know what I've never had used on me is that end swell. They take that piece of
That's
hard
gotta
steel
hurt like fuck,
and they
dude.
push all the swelling away from your eyes so you can see better.
Oh man, where does
Yeah.
it go? They just push
Push
that
off the
fluid?
side of your head.
Oh,
yeah, it's
Jesus.
just to clear your vision so you can go out there and get punched again.
Yeah, you ever see that press? That
No,
just,
I didn't know what that was.
That was like Tyson, Buster Douglas. They didn't even.
They didn't
even
have one.
They didn't bring it. They thought
Yeah.
Tyson was going to fuck up Buster Douglas that bad. They were
Well,
like,
he had a bad corner. See,
Yeah.
Tyson's downfall is largely related to many things. Everybody falls. They just get too big. It's too unmanageable. But also, Costamato died, and then he left Kevin Rooney. And so now he's with these guys that were just like around.
Yeah.
And they're his trainers. And it's like he's Tyson, so he could beat everybody, anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but then he gets to this one dude in Buster Douglas who's really prepared. His
Yeah.
mom just died. And he was always like that super talented guy. Like, look how bad
Let's
as I
go.
was.
Jesus.
Look how bad as I was. And they didn't have an end
They had
swell.
a glove. They used a glove. They filled a rubber glove with ice.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you need to push on that and push it to the side. And Tyson still almost won. He still almost won. He still
Yeah,
dropped
there
him.
was a questionable 10 count on that.
It was a questionable
That was
10
questionable.
count. It was definitely. But there's a few of those out there in the sport. The sport should operate on a time. Like a digital timer should go off the moment someone
Yeah.
touches the
Yeah.
ground. That's how it should go. Because if you're a guy and maybe you like this guy more.
Yeah.
You know, like the fighters and the referees, they know each other. Like I'm around these guys all the time in MMA, and it's just you get to be friends with them. I'm friends with these guys.
Damn, so there's no official clock. It's just the ref is
No.
in their head. That's great.
Well, in
Yeah,
MMA,
he starts to count, yeah. That's
obviously
crazy.
there's no count.
Yeah.
But in boxing, I'm sure it's kind of a similar situation where they all know each other.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hey, what's up? What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey,
I used to ref kids basketball when I was in high school, and as soon as a kid talked shit to me, I'm like, in my head, I was like, your team's losing. I'm gonna do everything in my power. As soon as they're like, are you serious? If a parent spoke up, I'm like, you just lost this game for your son.
Congratulations.
Yeah, like way to go, dickhead. And I would just the whole time,
You're just high as fuck coaching kids
I was
basketball.
getting $15 a game.
some parents are insufferable.
Dude, it's insane.
They're so insufferable. You see it in combat sports too. You see it like some parents are just so crazy.
Yeah.
And they think they almost want to hit the other kid that fought their kid. Like, hey, this
guess-
is the deal.
That makes sense,
Yeah.
though.
It doesn't make sense.
No, I'm saying, like,
It doesn't.
is you
though.
see your kid getting hit. It's not like a sport, like a football
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
There's like an instinct to be like, I got to go beat that kid's ass.
for sure. But everybody knows what's going on here. This is like, it's very important you don't violate that, especially with kids and adults. It's like when you're allowing another child to possibly knock your kid unconscious, and then that's the agreement you're making.
Jesus.
And you're trying to have your kid is trying to knock that kid unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's intense, man. When I used to coach kids, I used to take kids to fights, like young teenagers, take them to fights. And sometimes their parents would just be fucking freaking out. And, it's like I'm so used to seeing people get kicked in the face. To me, it's
Yeah.
like normal. I don't have any kids. I'm 21.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, how do I talk to these parents and get them to relax and understand, like, this is the agreement that's been made here. Like,
Yeah.
you can't freak out.
Yeah, you're gonna freak your kid out.
Yeah, you're going to freak your kid out. You're putting too much pressure on your kid. Like, Helio Gracie used to give his children toys and presents if they lost.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. He wanted he just wanted them to get better. And he's like, the fear of competition, the fear of losing is so overwhelming. He would do everything he could to mitigate it. And so instead of him getting fucking angry and hyped up, he would hug them and give them toys and give them things if they lost.
That's really nice. That's
Yeah.
kind of a good way to go about it. Because even like basketball and football, like I've seen parents like spaz, dude.
Yeah, because if you
Yeah.
think about it, like the kid's gonna try to win anyway. He's not gonna try to get his ass kicked for a GI Joe. He's gonna try to win anyway. So
starts
if he
throwing the
wins,
match.
he gets the win, and if he loses, he gets a fucking toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I had a bet once, my dad, if I scored 3 baskets in a game, I'd be able to rent Mortal Kombat. My whole team was trying to get me. My friends were trying to get me the ball. I sucked. Dude.
6 points.
Yeah, needed 6 points.
Dropping 6 in a summer league game is not easy. That's
No, it was young. We were young, dude. It was tough.
There was
so
a
hard.
there was
Yeah.
a wrestling match that was recently. This video went viral because this kid. These two guys are wrestling, and it looks like this kid doesn't have an arm in. It looks like he's just on the neck, which is illegal in wrestling. You're supposed to have an arm in,
Yeah.
and the dad jumps in, and I think he hits the kid. Oh
no!
Yeah, it's the dad, I believe, got banned for life.
That
it's-
should do it.
It's pretty crazy.
Oh, he actually jumped in and beat the
Yeah,
dude's
he
ass.
thought it was WWE rules.
It's like
He
I
thought he could
don't.
interfere. He came
Pulled
in with
his
a steel
ankles
chair.
from
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are to wrestling, so I can't tell you whether or not this. I really know very little about wrestling, so I don't know whether or not the kid was doing something that was highly illegal. In jiu-jitsu, it looks normal. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he got his neck. But I guess in wrestling, you can't just grab the neck.
Yeah,
You have to have an
probably
arm
not.
in. I shouldn't even be talking about this. I really should. I honestly should know.
No, you're right.
It's the things that I should know. What the limitations of their sport are. But I'm always like, it's so silly.
I guess you can choke in wrestling. Like I think you could maybe like a classic headlock. I don't know.
Yeah, you can hit
can
him
you?
fucking.
But don't you have to have an arm in though? Don't you have to have an arm
no
in?
clue.
I don't know any rules about wrestling at all.
I don't
I was
either.
also
I
saying
don't
it's hard to
understand
drop.
it.
I was saying it's hard to drop 6 in a summer league
Oh,
game.
yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't
no.
poo-pooing your effort. I'm
No,
like,
Matt, I'm talking
if I
about.
dropped 6 in a summer league game, I was like,
Yeah. Fell down 10 times. Dude.
There's a choke where you put someone completely unconscious with one arm, with just the like a headlock. It's called like a bulldog choke or a schoolyard choke.
Yeah.
They call it a schoolyard choke. That's how Carlos Newton beat Pat Miletich for the welterweight title, like way back in the day. It's a crazy picture because Carlos Newton is fucking shredded.
Yeah.
And he's just got a
Is that the one you have here?
No. That's
'Cause that's-
Ax Alexander Carellin.
That's a scary one.
That's the scariest guy that's ever
That's the
lived.
scariest thing I've ever seen.
He's the scariest guy that ever lived. That guy used to just throw people around. But so there's no way that's legal because you could put someone unconscious with that.
yeah, I don't think you're allowed. Yeah, probably not.
Jamie, what are the rules for wrestling? Are you allowed to grab someone by their neck? Can you show me the video with the kid where the dad
That's
jumps
what
in? It's kind of.
I'm not sure if I found the right one. This one I found was
Yeah,
from
that's
20
that. But the one you just showed that picture again. That's Carlos Newton when he caught Pat Miletich.
Jeez,
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
Look
with
at
the,
that arm,
that's the
son.
fucking big brother, dude.
Look at that arm, son. If you
It's
had an
lunch
arm like
money.
that, you'd let it sit out the window all day long.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
ladies, look at that arm.
Good lord.
Bro, he's so shredded. Yeah, Carlos Newton was a sensational submission guy, too. He also fought Matt Hughes and choked Matt Hughes unconscious, but Matt Hughes slammed him to the ground and knocked him unconscious, and Matt Hughes woke up first. And Matt Hughes was like, I won? Like, he
What?
didn't even know he
Oh,
won.
no.
Because what happened was Carlos got him in a standing triangle, and Carlos is putting him out while he's standing up. And then Matt, in like a last-ditch effort, slams him to the ground as he's going out.
Wow.
the end
Carlos
of a
goes
movie.
out and he goes out, and then Matt wakes up. And I remember being there. Matt was like, "Did I win?"
And he won from waking
Yeah.
up first?
He was the fucking man, dude. Back in the day, he was the man. Matt Hughes was like the first like truly elite wrestler that learned like black belt level submission skills. So
What
they're
the
both out.
fuck?
They're both out. And so like Matt's like, what? He doesn't know what's going on.
He sat up, so he's good.
Dude,
And
getting
someone that-
slammed wearing fucking tighty whities sucks, dude.
That sucks so bad.
It was a great fight. Matt Hughes was the fucking man.
Tighty
dude, I'm
whities is
telling
a
you.
wild move, dude.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts, dude.
It is a wild move, but everybody wore them back then. The Brazilian Vale Tudo guys, they all wore Speedos.
Yeah.
Because they fought on the beach. Come on, boy.
Yeah, pretty
damn.
boys.
Yeah.
You got in a fight with some Brazilians on the beach.
I got robbed in Brazil on the beach.
Oh, no.
They told me that.
Were they in their undies?
No, they were just in some trunks, respectable
Dang.
trunks. But yeah, they told me not to walk home on the beach by myself
And you just did
late
anyway?
at night or early in the morning. I was like, late at night I could see, but I was like, early in the morning, it's sunrise. And I got robbed at knife point. Yeah.
Damn, son.
was
That
alright.
must have been terrifying.
Getting your ass beat by a guy in a Speedo.
Yeah, it would suck.
That
What
would
did you have to give up? Would you?
It's like $7. It was like $7. I had like my wallet and then I had my credit card, and then I remembered I had money like in my shoe or something. And they were pissed. I'm like, oh, here, I have this too. They were like, kind of nice about it.
Oh, that's cool.
They were like, sorry, we're really hungry. And I was like, hey, thanks for not stabbing me, guys. And then, but I was like, you get out of
good
your
deal.
body. When you're getting robbed, you're completely out of your body, and you're just like,
That is a kind of a cool way to rob someone. Sorry, we're really hungry.
yeah, I had a phrase book on me and my credit card. They took out my credit card. I'm like, yo, you guys can take this to the Mac machine, and just get a bunch of money out. And they were like, they didn't know what that was. And then they took like $7 off me. They went through my phrase book and they were laughing at stuff that I had circled. It was like, yo quero você. It was like, I want you.
Oh, they knew you.
They're like, and I was like, yeah. And then, yeah. It was like it was pretty like cordial, the whole experience.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
They made fun of you.
They made fun of my phrase book. They were like, they're flipping through it.
When you land in Rio, you drive through the favelas.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
And it's like, oh my God, like the level of you ever see City of God?
Yes.
Bro, it makes Boys in the Hood look like Sesame Street.
Yeah, it does.
That movie is crazy.
Yeah, they're just living in sheds
Dude,
on
it's-
a hill.
It's that game. What was that game you were playing? Fallout, where
Yeah.
you're like grabbing pieces of metal,
Yeah, it's
and
all
that's
sheet
your
metal.
house. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that came from there.
It's
Oh,
nuts,
yeah, all the
dude.
fighters.
Yeah, a lot of UFC fighters came from the favelas.
Dude, it's terrifying.
Yeah, it's a different level of poverty, man, and it's a different level of scarcity.
Yeah.
Really no opportunity, nothing, violence, guns.
Yeah, they come. The kids are like when I was walking around there, I was like 21, but they'll come grab your leg and like hold on to your leg and like por favor. Just like, dude, here's
that movie rules.
That's City of God.
Such a good movie.
Movie's so crazy, and apparently really accurate. It really is like what it's like. Damn, that was Roger Ebert days.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was there, this like Swedish guy went to the favela with another guy to buy coke, and I was like, you want to come? I was like, no, thank you.
Fuck all
He got
that.
back. He was like, he looked kind of like Brazilian a little bit, luckily, but I was like, bro, I'm not going with you to go there.
Yeah, there's levels.
Yeah.
There's levels in this world.
Yeah, that's scary. Being that poor is scary. But it was nice. I was there. It's like Monopoly money. It's like, if it's not your currency, I was out there just doling that stuff out.
You
It's
love
like,
our currency.
I do.
We were in Australia. Dude, we were in Australia. Matt was like, this is USD.
I tried to pay with
Tried to
$20
pay
in
with
US
US
money, and they were
dollars.
like, we don't take that. I'm like, come on, man. It's
Come
like,
on, man. This is 10 times your money. It's like, dude, this is American.
I was treated like I was in like Honduras. I was like, yo, here's a $20. And they're like, well, we can't take this. I'm like, no, you don't give you that. That's good money.
Some money they have like clear little holes in them, and there's like little holograms in it.
It's all
looks like.
bullshit,
It's
dude.
fake.
American money is the only thing that matters.
Isn't it wild though that no
For
one's
sure.
figured out how to completely accurately recreate money? It's just pieces of like they had to really stay ahead of the curve for the counterfeiters. As
counterfeits?
technology
Yeah,
increased,
true. I didn't
all the
think about
printers.
that.
That was a major problem when this country was like starting.
Yeah, we
It
used
was
to
an easy thing to do.
By death
Yeah.
was punishable by death, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to fuck you up for that.
I remember the first time I ever saw a fake $20 bill. I was like, oh, wow, this is weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like, it feels wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think you can buy the paper. That's the thing.
Isn't that
I
wild?
think there's a specific money is a specific paper, but people bleach bills, and then you can print. You can get the real paper, bleach the bill, and print like tens on like a one, and then you can do that and sell. You can sell bundles of them to people.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's what they do?
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Are you involved in this?
No, I just.
That's what I've heard.
Matt, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been
No,
counterfeiting,
I've
Matt?
heard there's bad money goes around. People sell it in like big chunks, and you can get it in like.
It just seems like if they can make fake Rolexes, how the fuck can they not make
True.
fake? Like, because, you know, they have the light they shine on the dollar bills now. 'Cause there's, like, things
Yeah.
embedded in them and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think the people who are counterfeiting though aren't. They're just kind of like. I don't know. You'd have to be so advanced technologically to like do that. And if you're able to make money, you could probably do all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah, but that's the case with a lot of things that are illegal. It's like there's some industrious people that just
True.
go the wrong way in life, but they're really fucking smart.
That's true.
I think I had some fake mushrooms
Oh, there
recently.
you go. Oh yeah.
Officials
Dude.
say man sued Mr. Clean Magic Erasers while he used Mr. Clean Magic Erasers to transform $1 bills into hundreds. Magic Erasers. So he erased it and then reprinted over it?
Yeah.
You're supposed to clean your wall with.
And that way you can get you have the good paper. But then I guess that's why they have those strips, because then you can hold up a strip and be like, "That's not a $10 bill. This is a $1
That's a
bill."
lot of work, man.
Yeah, but dude,
I wonder how
imagine-
much money you made. You go to jail forever, son.
It's the Secret Service protects. The Secret
Yeah.
Service looks into this stuff.
Speaking of which, what did they arrest Killer Mike for?
Oh yeah.
That is one of the most ridiculous. They don't arrest anybody in L.A. You got people literally
Yeah.
doing meth in front of people's houses
Yeah.
and tents.
What did he do?
And Killer Mike gets arrested after he wins 3 Grammys.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, of course,
Jaywalked.
the online conspiracy theory is that he
Jaywalked.
criticized Joe Biden. That's
Really?
the online conspiracy.
I
of
like
course.
that. I like that.
That's a great conspiracy.
That is.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a fun conspiracy. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
otherwise,
having fun.
who the fuck would arrest Killer Mike? Like, what is this misdemeanor? What did he do? Did he have a license plate missing or something? Like, what the fuck did he do that they're...
they didn't
It's
release.
Killer Mike
crazy.
doing?
Yeah.
They didn't
What's
release the
Killer-
charge?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Killer Mike, I guarantee you didn't. do
Killer
anything.
Mike?
Yeah, you think he
Yeah,
did
I know, it's
something?
just funny.
I
It's
did the
funny.
name. I know,
He's such a
right?
good guy. Killer Mike.
As brilliant as he is, that is the name of like a crazy thug.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
That's
yeah.
not the name of a guy who's like a philosopher.
Yeah.
Killer Mike. Yeah.
Killer Mike is like a.
Killer Mike's not even a creative
Community
name. It's like a
leader.
name that's like the dumb guy in the neighborhood. They're like, oh, that's Killer Mike.
Killer
Get the
Mike,
fuck
yeah.
away from that guy.
This is an hour ago. He said nothing happened, but this is the official report. It says a physical altercation happened,
Oh.
and he was
okay.
then released misdemeanor battery, and then released on 0 bail.
Oh, he bitch slapped somebody.
That kind of rules. That's awesome.
But again, in Los Angeles, there's people that are like literally pulling knives on sheriffs and being out of jail like,
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah, he
One
did
of the
what
guys that
Will
attacked-
Smith did at the
Literally,
award.
At the award,
Yeah, yeah.
right, in front of the whole
Yeah.
world, and he gets arrested.
Yeah, that's
So
bizarre.
you think it's like post Will Smith? They've changed the rules.
Maybe.
Whenever
Yeah.
celebrities smack each other, you have to step in right away.
guess.
Might be a new task force for that.
Well, it depends on who he smacked. You know,
True. That's the question. Yeah.
right? If it's somebody we want him to smack,
Yeah.
you know, now I'm really irritated.
Yeah.
You know, if he smacked Taylor Swift, that would be a real issue.
That would
Yeah,
be.
you don't
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
your hands on our queen.
Not after last night. Didn't she do well last night? I saw the news. She did a lot in the Grammys.
Things are going well for Taylor
I
Swift.
find
Swift is doing all right.
I find it so fascinating how many people are, for whatever reason, are opposed to it. They don't like that she's so popular.
I don't
it's
understand
really,
it.
It's normal. It's normal human behavior.
She's ruining the game of football now.
I can't watch it.
She's
I can't
ruined.
even
That's
watch
the
it.
new thing. She's ruined. She
Bro.
has ruined the game of
I
football.
can't even watch it anymore
Listen.
because it cuts to her once or twice
And every time
during
you
the
see her,
game,
you're like,
and I
what-
see her and I go, "Motherfucker."
Why do you care?
No, I don't at all. It's crazy. Although I will say this: when they're playing against you, when it's your team,
I
and then
see,
the camera
I
cuts
see.
to Taylor Swift, that's when it builds. You
so-
go that.
What if
fucking-
Taylor
That makes
Swift-
sense though, because
What
if you're
if-
like, if a billionaire just laughing in your face
and
while
then,
your
and
team's
their
losing,
team's incredible. The Chiefs are incredible, and then it cuts to her up there in a box. They were in like Buffalo.
Okay.
Everyone's outside freezing. It cuts to them like.
Oh,
I
they're in
get
a
it.
perfect heated box.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I
that's bringing up
understand the
deeper
hatred.
issues.
I
Then,
feel
yeah.
like
Yeah,
out of
it's futile.
respect, if you're gonna see a Buffalo game in January, you should be outside.
You got to get out there.
Out of respect.
You got to be in the snow.
Out of respect for the players,
Yeah.
you'll feel it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bundle up, bitch. Wear some muffins, and fucking mittens and shit.
They were
see those
giving
people with
they were giving fans like $20 an hour to go shovel the stadium.
yeah, I saw that.
Before it's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
That was a crazy move.
That was crazy.
I can't believe they did. I can't believe no one died.
They could have easily died.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
just
yeah.
drinking and shoveling for $20 an hour.
Oh yeah, my friend Tommy just blacked out behind the wheel of his car because he was shoveling. Yeah, he crashed his car and fucked himself
Dude,
up.
Sorry.
Snow
Why
shovelers.
are you laughing at my
laughed
friend?
immediately. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
bro.
Snow shovelers and plow truck drivers get so fucked up. When we were in high school, we used to get hired by landscapers in the winter to shovel, and they would just feed us beer and weed when we were like, and
Yeah,
dude,
that's all
you
you
just
can
get
do.
people fucked up and you stay
Yeah.
up all night and shovel kind of, and they give you like $20 an hour, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When I lived in Boston, we would always, whenever it snowed, me and my friends would go out to places and go, "You guys want us to do your thing?" Would negotiate a deal. Do it with driveway. This driveway's 30. This driveway's 40, depending on how big it is. And some of them you get fucked. Like some of them you don't realize the snow's wet, and it's a long ass driveway. You're an hour and a half in. You're only a quarter way there. You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we fucked up, dude.
My friend
We
owned
underpriced this one."
My friend owned a landscaping company, and I didn't have a job. I was living with my girlfriend at the time. She was a teacher. I was literally playing Xbox. Like she was like, "You got to turn it around." I was like, "I'm gonna do comedy." She's like, "You're doing open mics at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone." I was
How old
like,
are you?
"Trust me."
How old are you?
It's probably 24.
Oh my god.
And then my friend owned a landscaping company. I had $0. I was not working at all, and he was like, "Come help us shovel." I was like, "All right, nice." I got out. I was there for 10 minutes. Put the shovel down. I was like, "Bro, I'm going back home."
It's grueling.
Yeah, I quit
Oh, yeah.
immediately.
You're out all night too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
real
put,
work.
but you put your beers in the snow.
Oh,
It's kind of nice.
That is nice.
Oh boy, just blasted,
Yeah.
lifting chunks of snow everywhere.
I think I was like 4 beers in, and I was like, "I'll just go drink more inside."
True.
I kind of feel bad.
Why the
for
fuck
kids.
am I out here?
I kind of
true.
feel bad for kids who grew up without snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a fucking pivotal moment in youth.
a snow day.
Snow days,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
just hanging out with your friends in the snow, and then the quiet.
Yeah.
Everything's quiet. When it snows out, it's like you're in a movie. It's like
Yeah, it's-
you're outside. It's like
Sorry, my IQ's
It's the best.
nothing, no sound at all.
That's how. All right, sorry.
And you guys know you got nothing to do.
It's the best. Watching the news.
Lemaire fell yesterday. And
Oh,
that's. I was like, but you couldn't hear him fall. He fell behind us. We were walking into the creek in the cave, and he slipped. And I was like, damn, he fell like snow. Like it was dead silent. We didn't hear him fall. He didn't make a noise. Oh, we got the security footage. I said
you
it to
got the
Jamie.
security footage of
Bro,
him
I
falling?
immediately got the security
Oh, my
footage. Look at
God.
him. You gotta get the other angle.
That was fairly graceful.
Yeah, I mean, he laid
It
there.
seems like there's steps there. Do you fall on
He
steps?
jumped over the curb and he stepped on the bottom of that ball.
Oh boy, boy, it doesn't take a lot to trip him.
no.
Look at that,
That's-
bro. He just goes down.
He does go like you're saying like
Yeah.
snow off of a
You
roof.
couldn't
just
hear a single thing.
Bro, he would suck at judo.
Don't tell him that, bro.
They just be tripping him all day long.
He prides himself on being nimble. So this was like a real.
No, he doesn't.
He was very sad
Come
about
on,
this.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, everything was nimble before he fell, though. He did like a little hop, like anime jump.
Oh my God, you have 2 angles. Jamie, do you have that wrestling match where that dad attacks the kid?
Again, I don't know if I had the right one.
dude.
This is from
Anyway,
a couple
snow
years
days
ago.
rule.
It wasn't
No.
brand new.
Yeah, they're nice.
Is this the right one? That
I
you're
don't
saying?
believe so. Let me see this one. This is. I think it probably happened. No.
Damn.
Oh, Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this fucking
He
guy.
like dumped him.
Oh, let me see
Damn,
that
he
mugshot.
fucking.
Oh, he threw the kid down on his head.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Show the mugshot again. That was a good one.
Yeah.
He was. That's not. I wouldn't have expected that guy to move like that.
Yeah, he moved.
Yeah.
That guy's nimble.
He's got a kid.
True. How much of that do you
World
think is
changes.
protection of the kid versus like
100%.
you think it's all protection?
Yeah, he got dumped on his head. See, watch how the kid goes
Oh,
down.
God,
the
yeah,
kid
that's
goes down
bad.
head first.
It's like a tombstone.
Well, see how the ref touches his head because he's freaked out. That's a bad landing. Like you could break your neck like that. You definitely can get a concussion. You might have had a concussion.
God damn.
Yeah,
That's
you
fucked
get.
up.
That's how Carellin used to beat guys. Carellin used to literally hoist guys up and pound them into the ground. Just
God.
pound them over and over and over again.
Jesus Christ.
It says it's an illegal move. That's just a comment. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
straight
I
up
think it's.
illegal
I
move.
think it is an illegal move. But also, like when you're lifting people up and throwing them and they're resisting, wild shit happens.
Yeah.
But it does seem like he pile drived him on his head. He seemed like he should have known in the middle of that
Not
move
to.
that you're not gonna.
You were talking about a choke or something? Right?
Yeah, the kid was apparently doing an illegal choke, and the dad jumped in.
It's also in that kid's defense. If you have someone up in the air in a wrestling match, it's hard not to slam them in the ground
Yeah.
as hard as possible.
Anytime you pick anybody up, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna slam you on the ground as hard as I can.
Well, I'm sure there's different rules in like young amateur wrestling versus what they would do in the Olympics. But Carellin used to just pile drive people. He just
Christ.
hoist them up, and it was a freak.
Dude, there's nothing worse than like the only experience I have is like football. So
Yeah.
it's like first play of the game, like the guy against you just fucks you up. And you're like, damn, this is gonna be it's a long game, dude. I'm gonna get fucked up for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like wrestling, if a dude slammed you right away, you'd be like, all right,
They slam you,
we
in
can
the-
fucking call this thing.
and then in
pit yourself.
MMA they start punching you in the face while you're recovering from being slammed.
I was looking for it. There's a Darce choke pulled off in a wrestling match.
Yes, I think that is legit because it's one arm in. I think that's the rule. Oh, we put him out.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn, and he hit him with the fucking.
Matt Hughes choked out Ricardo Almeida with a wrestling move where he had a head and arm, like from the front. And he has such a squeeze
And just-
that he gripped the head and arm and just put him out.
squares.
You're just cutting off their carotid artery.
Yeah. You're cutting it all off.
Oh,
With
God.
Matt. That fucking tank. When he was the welterweight champ, dude, he was a tank.
Yeah, that shit sucks, man.
And for him to grab your arm and your head together like this, which is basically what he had him like on the side with his arm and head together and just squeezed it so hard he went out.
I was just watching. Who's like the Mongolian guy or Uzbekistani or Kazakhstan? Fuck. He got a standing fucking. He hit a guy.
Rachmanov.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shavkat. Yeah, he's a beast.
I think that's what you're talking about.
He hit a little brother
Yeah,
headlock.
see how the dad jumps in?
Yeah.
So the kid's on his back, and he rolls him over, and it looks like the kid's got a choke. But I can't tell if he's got an arm in.
Damn.
He does have an arm in. He does have an arm in.
He
he
knew
did
he was
have an
wrong.
arm in.
He's like, my bad, that's my bad.
My bad. I got it.
Yeah, he's banned for life. That is it.
He's banned for life.
Now, I don't know what the rules are, but it does look like the kid has an arm in. He has an arm in. See as they roll over? See how his arm is under the arm?
That's
Look at that fucking walrus ref, dude.
Yeah, man.
Poor guy.
No, he looks like his
Wilford
facial.
Brimley.
He looks like diabetes.
It's like
Yeah,
Dr.
that's
Robotnik.
that is a weird that's a weird situation. But dads fucking lose their cool.
Yeah, well, there's also like when you're watching your kid. Wrestling or combat's different, but like if you're watching your kid suck at like basketball or football,
Yeah.
then you're like taking that personally because that kid's supposed to like carry you on.
Yeah, this is
You
your
know what I mean?
legacy.
It's your legacy.
It's also like that at the fucking dog park.
Oh my god!
If your dogs are playing and a dog
Dude.
loses, people jump in.
Yeah.
My sister jumped in.
Yeah.
Her dog was losing, and she like
I've punched
jumped into the
dogs.
mud.
I've punched dogs at dog parks. I've had a dog grab my dog by the neck, and I just
Well, some people bring aggressive dogs to dog
Yeah.
parks. It's just not wise.
I didn't know. I didn't know what they were.
You know
When my
your
dog
dogs
was a
are
puppy.
nuts, dude.
I didn't know.
When my dog was a puppy, I used to bring him to dog parks. He started fighting with dogs. He liked it too much. I'm like, no more.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I brought
an
Nikita. I brought Nikita to dog parks, and those things are nasty.
You can't discourage that either. It's a weird thing. Like the dog fighting thing, unless you're a professional trainer and you're with that dog all the time, like you got to be with that dog and you got to really do a really good job if it's an aggressive dog of getting them around, socialize them with other dogs because they just fucking dominate each other.
Yeah.
It's just natural with dogs.
Yeah, they do.
They bow up on each other.
We gotta,
They start
everyone,
growling like, God damn it.
everyone has a different tolerance threshold too. Because you go to the dog park, some people want them to get a little rough, and some people are like, not at all.
Rough.
Exactly. Well, if you're a woman and you got a poodle, what the fuck?
Don't bring that thing around.
Poodles are working. Poodles are working breed. A big poodle,
real big one.
big poodle. Yeah,
Yeah.
those things are nasty.
What are they doing?
They're big. A big poodle.
What do they work on?
Bird hunting, probably.
Poodles?
Yeah, poodles are bird hunters.
Is that what they are?
I'm pretty sure a big poodle, not a little. You're like a little
Right,
toy
right,
poodle.
Toy, yeah.
Yeah. I've heard they're actually good watchdogs, the big
Dude,
poodles.
I'm telling you, the big poodles are
God,
not
bark
pussies.
and shit.
everything the French
I was
do is
a
so
dog
gay.
walker, dude.
Every single thing, dude. Imagine being like an aristocrat with a poodle.
Dude, they're sexual dogs too.
Everything the French
Poodles
do is
are
sexual,
very
dude.
sexual. I used to dog walk, and I had a big black poodle I walked, and he tried to fuck me the whole time.
That was
Jesus.
you, dude. You were
That
just
was
looking
you,
at him
bro.
like that's a
I
good
think-
poodle.
Poodle
telling you.
originated in Germany in the
Ooh.
Middle Ages. A dog similar to
Poodle.
today's standard poodle. The poodle is Germany's water dog, just as England had the English water spaniel, French had the Barbet, and Ireland had the Irish water spaniel. And the Netherlands had the
Wetterhoen.
Wetterhoen. Among the evidence used to support this theory is the Germanic name for the breed poodle or pudel in German, which is derived from the Low German word pudeln, meaning to splash.
So is
Water
it-
dog. Numerous works by... That makes sense that they have that
Like
hair.
puddle?
Yeah,
Yeah,
puddle,
you're
Like-
right. It says right there, ancestors were widely used by waterfowlers to both retrieve shot game and to recover lost arrows and bolts that had missed their mark. Wow, they chased down
Matt, how high were you when you hit the poodle Wikipedia? You were like, yo, their poodles are water dogs.
They were surprising me. I kept seeing them in the wild, and they kept surprising me. I'm like, dude, these guys are not
Yeah, they
pussies.
fly, dude. They're athletic
They're
canines.
motherfuckers, dude. But then
But
you start doing this bullshit to
Why
them.
do
That's
they
a
do
mockery,
that bullshit
dude.
to
I
them?
hate that, man.
Why do they do that?
That's what women want to do to us, dude.
That is what they want to do to us. That's what they're doing to us right now. They are doing it.
That's what they want to do
They're
to
getting
us.
away with it.
No, man, we got
Bunch
to
of
be
scared
poodling.
guys. It's a bunch of scared guys and Andrew Tate.
There's only one man left, dude. It's Tate.
He's a Muslim now.
Only Tate can save us, bro.
I know, man. Top G.
He is the top G.
Out of jail.
Yeah, he's doing supercar reviews on YouTube. It's hilarious.
That's tight.
And I don't think it's under the name Andrew Tate, but it is him.
Yeah?
Probably because they would ban him from YouTube.
Right away.
Oh,
he
shit.
can't get onto anything, yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's him.
Why are
doing
they
car
banning
rev- He reviewed a Maserati. It's a pretty funny review. 'Cause,
Why are they
he
banning
talks
him?
a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the Matrix, my friend.
Why are they banning
Well,
that guy? He
he's
seems
up
fine.
for. I mean, in Romania, he's under allegations of a rape charge and some
Trafficking.
sexual trafficking. And
Well, yeah, and if you trafficking's weird too, because if you if I trick you into crossing state lines and then you get plowed, I've trafficked you. But if I'm like, you're about to get plowed and you get in my car and you get plowed, no, you're fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, but that's
Well,
I
I've
don't
been
know.
tricked across state lines and got plowed. dude.
okay, so he does
I've
have
been
one.
trafficked.
He does have one. It says the Cobra Mine.
Yeah, it's his channel probably.
Okay, so there was another channel. Maybe they were appropriating his content. Maybe that's what it is.
Likely.
Most likely, yeah.
He's the most Googled man in the world.
It's funny to have a cobra's mind.
Fucking-
Those are dumb fucking animals.
Smart ass. I know, right? But he's a smart ass dude, man. Really,
Yeah.
regardless of what you think about some of the things that he said about women, the fucking intelligence of that, the whole thing that he did with getting people to like TikTok his stuff and
Oh,
go
yeah.
viral.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was fucking a genius at that.
Yeah, my 12-year-old was asking me about him.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you say? What
I
was
said that's the top G, baby.
Well, I mean, I said what I know about him. I said he was a legit kickboxer. I knew him as a kickboxer
Oh, okay.
before I ever.
Oh
knew
wait,
him.
was he? I didn't know he was like.
Oh, he was legit.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's a legit kickboxer. Very good kickboxer. Yeah, he fought on Infusion a bunch of times. Infusion is a kickboxing card from I'm not sure where. I think it's from the UK.
Sorry.
Thanks, man.
But my
Let me
friend
drink my
Vinny
water. I was like,
Shorman
all right.
used to do commentary for it.
Damn,
I
so
saw
he
Tate
was
fight.
nice. That's what I
Yeah,
never
he was a
knew if
good
he was
fighter.
good.
Solid fighter. Really good
I'm
fighter.
sorry. Do you have a tissue, man?
what
my
the
fuck
happened to
allergies are
your
going
eye?
crazy.
Yeah, my allergies picked up today.
Going crazy. Sorry about that.
We're finding out the negative parts of living here in Austin.
Camping. I'm fucking dying.
Cedar fever,
January.
baby. That's what they call
It's
it.
already January. I mean, this
Starts
is
then now. It's already been going on, yeah.
how
See,
long?
this
How
is
long
it.
does this go?
Depends on who gets it.
I get it bad, dude.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't get it at all.
Well, you're top G. You're top G.
Top G.
Yeah, everybody keeps telling me one day you're gonna get it. I'm like, okay.
Nah, you won't get it, man. Fuck them.
I did 1 year though. I had my throat was really sore. I was like, what? This is
What'd you
weird.
do?
Lasted a long time.
So
Nothing.
Allergies can make you like sick. You don't know, and it comes back, and yeah, that's what got
Yeah,
me.
you feel like you have a cold. Like
Yeah.
so I think I did have a reaction 1 year to one particular thing that was in the air.
Yeah.
Where I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is a weird cold.
Yeah.
Because it didn't feel like I was sick.
It doesn't go away.
Also,
It was a while. It was
Yeah.
a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Jamie's dog stuck his tongue in my mouth, so maybe I'm like allergic to dog slap.
You sure?
Maybe.
Little
Oh,
Carl.
damn, you're allergic to Carl.
How could you be
I might be allergic to. Yeah,
Whoa, are you
bulldogs.
allergic to dogs?
No, not at all. But I've never had one put his tongue in my mouth,
Your
so I
eyes
never.
are closing.
Yeah, but your eyes you're like, you've got an allergic reaction.
Yeah, his
Are you
dog.
sure you're not allergic to dogs?
Nah, I think I might be now.
Do you have a dog?
Yeah, I have two.
No.
But they've never put their tongue in my mouth. That's what I'm like. Cat allergies.
Shit,
and cat
dude.
slap.
You were making out with Carl.
I
He's
was.
having an allergic reaction. Check out his face.
Let me see.
I'm having an allergic fucking
Yeah.
reaction.
Look at Matt's
Shane.
face.
It'll go away. I'm also on
Here, let me see.
steroids to get my voice back, so my body's all fucked up.
Oh, you're on Roy's and you kiss a dog?
Yeah, dude.
You're fine, dude. The show has to
I'm
go
fine.
on.
My eye is just sorry. I'm so sorry to make this all about me, dude. I just freaked out.
You'll be
You're
all
on
right.
steroids to get your voice back?
I lost my voice. Yeah.
For how long?
I've been losing it. I've been doing shows and I lose it every show. So then I like took I took the prednisone all weekend because I literally had zero voice.
Maybe there's a better way to talk. Have you ever gone to like a vocal coach?
No,
Because, Be Real from Cypress Hill,
Yeah.
he told me he went to a vocal coach.
I might go.
Because, he's got that
Yeah.
insane in the membrane.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got that very specific style. He learned how to, use his, so he didn't burn his voice out.
I also sing in my car at full blast. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that.
That's what it is.
What are you saying? Dude,
It's like
that,
living
everything.
on a prayer.
you're nice at singing.
I can't help it.
We're halfway there.
I
We
can't
watched-
help it.
We might have watched it here when Matt sang at the holiday party at the mothership.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. What did you sing? I forget.
Unchained Melody.
We watched from the balcony.
It was incredible.
Me and my wife were fighting, and then we both had karaoke songs come up, and I'm like, we don't have time for this. Let's go sing our karaoke. Then we made up. It was nice.
That's hilarious.
I think you guys poisoned me in this water.
No, it's
Yeah,
the
your
dog.
eyes seem like they're getting better.
They are. It's going. It happens every now and
I
then.
think it's the dog. You just probably, it's all was in your, you had to blow your nose.
You probably got-
I did. It was someone who was in my nose.
You got like kennel cough. That dog, that's a new dog, dude. You got a fucking weird dog disease.
My body will fight it off.
Hopefully.
My body will fight it off.
So far, it's losing.
No, this is
been
a
10 minutes,
healthy
you're in
immune
trouble.
response. This is a healthy immune response.
So what kind of steroids they put you on for your throat?
Prednisone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It makes you feel weird, man.
A friend of mine had that for gout. He had gout.
You
Put
take
him on
prednisone. Prednisone's like a wonder drug. Yeah, it works for
Is it?
poison ivy.
Yeah?
Pretty tight, yeah.
So did it fix it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I couldn't talk. Like I had no voice. And it powered me through my last 3 shows. So I was like,
Were you trying to use your voice in the car singing even though you had no voice? Were you pushing it?
a little bit. I did it today.
Oh, no.
You did today?
dude.
What'd you sing today?
I did a couple bars, dude.
What'd you sing? What'd you sing, dude?
Everybody's talking by Harry Nielsen.
Oh, boy.
I know. I'm such a dickhead. I can't help it. I can't help it. It hits me right in the soul, dude. I'm like, I got to get it.
You gotta
out.
sing.
I have to sing.
Do you ever go like Axl Rose? You ever really fuck your voice up?
No, I'll fucking.
Because if you
shred
try
my
to hit
voice.
those notes.
That's not into my register. Axl Rose.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, I can't do the screams.
That'll fuck
That'll
your
destroy-
voice
it'll
up,
destroy it.
man.
It'll
That'll
destroy
fuck
it.
your voice up, man.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It'll come back eventually. I've had this problem for like 3 weeks straight. Dude, Jamie.
People can talk in there. Matt, bless us.
You want to hear me? Only the echoes of my mind. Dude, I'm going to lose my voice.
Let's go, Matt.
People stopping staring. I can't see their faces.
What are you doing?
Only the shadows of their eyes. I'm done. I'm
You
lost my-
changed as you kissed that dog, didn't you? Singing.
I'm a singer now. Dude, you know the thing T-Pain did where he went on stage and just karaoke? I might do that.
He just
At the
did
end of your
what?
show, you should sing.
I'm going to start. T-Pain did. I mean, he did his own songs too. He did a live performance where he had a full band behind him, did his own songs, and then just covered a bunch of songs. And then put them out on Instagram. I'm like, dude, I might just start becoming a professional singer. Fuck that.
You should sing at the end of your shows.
Why
dude.
would
People
I?
would love
That's
that.
a good idea, dude.
There was,
Be like,
there's a
"Encore,
guy named
I'm singing
Barry
Unchained
Diamond.
Melody."
Fuck, good call.
There was a guy named Barry Diamond. He used to perform at the Comedy Store, and funny comic. He was in like that movie Bachelor Party with Tom Hanks back in the
nice.
day. So anyway, he would open up his set by singing "Walking in Memphis,"
Really?
and you didn't know what was going on. He did the whole song.
That's funny.
Walking in Memphis. 'Cause he had a
Oh.
great voice, so he'd be singing it, and then he would go into his act.
Pretty tight.
That's
I had to sing one
that's
time.
Crazy.
I remember the
a
comedy
little
show
crazy.
I did.
What?
I got booked for a private comedy show way long ago for. It was like the I swear to God, I think it was like not the Survivors of the Holocaust. It was like an old Jewish like
Jesus.
thing.
You sang at the Survivors of the Holocaust benefit.
It was like some sort of like
People
ancient Jewish people.
talking.
Dude, it was ancient Jewish people, and I
Hey,
bombed
here's
so
Barry-
bad.
Here's Barry Diamond.
It's so
It's
nice.
gonna be you. Dude.
Dude, so nice. You got to end with this though. This is crazy.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you follow that?
Yeah,
With
in
That's
the
what I'm
jokes?
saying.
OR.
You gotta end with
in
that.
the OR, and he would just go into comedy. But he was like real silly as a comedian,
Oh, yeah,
so it was
yeah.
funny to watch him go from that to like silly comedy.
Hold
It
on.
is kinda funny.
What was the benefit you did?
Oh, it was just these. It was like some sort of old Jewish foundation. I don't know what it was called, but I bombed. I was
The
at
media?
I was standing at the what? I was standing.
The central bank? No, I'm joking. I'm not anti-Semitic at all.
I was standing up at a podium to do stand up
fuck.
in a hotel. Yeah. I thought Jamie said that.
Jamie said that. I can't believe Jamie said that.
Dude, I was standing up at a podium to do stand up, and I was like 25, and I bombed so bad. I was like, "You guys don't like this at all," and they were like, "No." And I was like, "What do you guys want me to do?" And like, sing us a song. I had to just sing.
Oh,
I just
man.
sang them a song for a while.
Well,
I
they
got
like
like
you how to sing.
$175. Thank God.
Do you remember that bachelor party we did?
What song did you sing?
L is for the way you look at me. That song.
They asked for that one.
No, that was the only one I knew. I just let them have it.
Did they like that? Did
They were
clap?
pleased. They were pleased. Those I could say factually, those old Jews were pleased. When I got there, tap dancing for them.
Yeah, that's great. Bombing so bad, you have to be like, all right.
I gave up.
What's
I
a
was like,
different performance?
You guys hate this.
Oh, what other art
Comedy's
form do
not
you guys
working.
like?
You guys think about the power of
I was
dance.
in the back of
like, dude, that's wild. To change genres in the middle of it.
I had to switch it up on this.
Hey, the early days. You gotta do what you
Yeah,
gotta
Switch
man,
to
it was
mime.
$175.
Just switch straight to miming.
I
dude.
should've.
Miming's hilarious.
I know magic.
Magic rules.
Hit him with fucking.
I can juggle.
You can't follow magic.
How do you
Good
follow-
magic?
How do you follow magic? You know the worst kind of comedy to follow is musical comedy.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
If somebody does like funny songs,
Yeah.
you're fucking doomed.
Yeah.
You're doomed, son.
Yeah,
And it's
that's true.
frustrating because a lot of times a funny song's just like an average joke, but somebody's playing a guitar with it.
There was a guy that
God
was
damn
a
it.
legend
Yep.
in New England who used to do dirty jokes. He used to be on Dr. Demento all the time. But he used to do dirty, God, I can't remember his name. But he was like a famous guy who did like dirty songs. And he would fucking sell out everywhere.
Yeah. It's funny.
And
That's
if
awesome.
you did a show with him, you could never go on after it. You were doomed.
Yeah.
You were fucking doomed. You're going to bomb.
Can you imagine if you had to
100%
follow
of the
like Wheeler Walker Jr.?
time. Oh my God. Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
who
because
goes-
it's two things going on. It's funny and there's
And he's
music.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. There's funny. There's music.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. You could repeat it. It's still funny.
It also like joins a crowd together differently too.
Yeah.
Like, if you just play music, the whole crowd kind of congeals into
Totally
a thing.
different vibe. You go see a good concert. It's like you're fucking in tune with everybody.
Yeah.
You know? A really good
Yeah.
concert when someone's killing it.
Yeah. And someone comes on, they're like, "Oh, I'm fucking jerking off," and you're like,
You guys ever jack off?
"Yeah."
Shit.
shit.
Just straight into.
So my girlfriend broke up with me.
Our girlfriend's a bitch. You guys jack off? Fuck.
Fuck, I'll sing.
Anyway.
Walking in Memphis. Walking with my feet off.
That's actually extremely funny. To hit the eject in the middle of a comedy set, just hit the eject button and start singing.
They were like visibly displeased.
Yeah.
They were old as hell.
The shows you do when you're starting is me and him did a.
Oh God.
Helium hired us to do a bachelor party. Me and Matt just stood in front of a table of
No
like
mic?
nothing. We went to a restaurant with the bachelor party, and in the middle of dinner, they were like, "All right, comedy." We stood at the head of the table for like 10 people.
Dude.
Oh my God.
It was fucking crazy, and it was like a sober bachelor party.
Oh no.
It was,
Everyone's sad.
and we had just started doing comedy. Like we were bad at comedy.
Oh no.
Dude, I just did just material. I went up there and did like straight 10 minutes of no mic material, just flat line. And I'm like, all right, Shane, how about you? I think Shane looked at me like, and I gave it.
I
and then
tagged
you
you.
started.
No, I was like, let's both do it. I'll help.
I was dying, dude. And then you went up and just did the sensible thing of talking and figuring out what's up with them.
Yeah, I was like, this is weird. Why are we doing this?
I
Why the fuck would you guys hire me and Matt to humiliate ourselves?
it was
I did
crazy.
a Black Lady Mother's Day show
Oh yeah.
in North Philly. This guy just hired me to do comedy in front of a brunch for real, like 14 black ladies for Mother's Day. Same thing. I just stood at the head of the table. It was crazy.
It's a wild.
Just
move.
died.
Yeah,
And they were just being very nice. They're like, you're doing great.
That's kind of
In
cool.
the middle of just a Mother's Day brunch.
Would you switch stuff up at all, or like?
Oh no. I was like, you guys like racism? 'Cause that's all I got. I got one pitch. All right, that's a ball.
Yeah, those shows are very fun though.
They teach you something though that does. I mean, what other art forms allow you to start out like that, where you realize like there's no real structure to this at
Yeah.
all, in terms of like how you can make money doing
Yeah.
it, how do you become a professional. I mean, look, you guys are both like legit professionals now, and you started that way. I did too.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
I did bachelor parties with no microphone.
Really?
Yeah, I did a couple of them.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're terrible. It's hell.
I just figured out how it worked like 3 years ago. I didn't know. I thought for real, like I was like, you'll just do it, and then someone would be like, here's a bunch of money. You're so. It was like, no, you have to like sell tickets.
Bro,
and
people
all this shit.
still
It's like,
do corporate gigs. They shouldn't do corporate. I ran into Adam Sandler at the airport, and I was like, "What's up? What are you doing?" He's like, "Dude, I just did the worst fucking gig of my life."
Really?
He goes, I bombed so hard.
He's just ripping
He was so
corporates?
bad. They just paid him a lot of money to do this
Yeah,
thing. and
true.
But he was laughing about it. He's like, "Oh my God, it was terrible."
I bombed this week. I bombed in the Little Boy.
Oh no.
I bombed so badly that I had people there with me. We were going to go do something after. And I was like, I'm going to do one show and then we'll go. I stayed. I was like, I got to stay for the late show.
You have to redeem yourself.
I was sweating. I bombed so fucking bad that I was sweating. I was like, what is happening? I sat on the balcony with Adam Egget and like, I was like, I got to change everything.
dude.
And the
Sometimes-
late show was fun.
Those are fucking good for you.
They
though.
are, dude.
Some of my best moments in my comedy has been after really bad sets, because then I just like really focus.
Yeah.
Go, God, I've been fucking up. Something's wrong. I obviously did something
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
That was the first. I haven't done new material in a while. I had to.
Yeah.
After that first show, I was like, all right, new jokes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it worked. It was nice.
Did you? Oh, so yeah, you did like some refreshers.
Yeah.
that's-
Comedy is just a wild fucking thing, isn't it?
It's just
Nobody can tell you how to do it. Nobody
No.
knows exactly how you should do it.
and it's embarrassing.
Bombs are good. Bombs are good.
Bombs are good.
They
Dude,
get me.
bombing at a Mother's Day and then walking outside and it's
No,
1
that's
p.m.
That's tough.
Dude, when you walk outside and it's still sunny after you bombed, it's a crazy. And you're in North Philly. You're like, oh my God, what the fuck
Where
am
was
I
I?
doing with my life?
And you're thinking about your future.
Yeah.
Because your future is not a given. There's a lot of
Yeah.
guys we started out with that are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's.
Well, it's also that's the thing about comedy is where it's like with bombing, like good comics will be like, yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
So then there's guys that are just fucking bombing,
True. That's
and they're like, this is part of the
all part of the
growth.
process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps them around.
I bombed there. I do like the dudes who bomb every fucking time.
They don't give a fuck, dude.
Kind of tight. I mean, it's admirable.
There's bros that bomb for 10 straight years.
Yeah, that's not good. There's a lot of fighters like that too. They just always get
keep
knocked
getting knocked out.
Yeah, that's not good. You should find another thing to do.
Yeah, true.
Or you're just not going to be good at anything. That's not also possible. There's certain people that just never get good at anything.
Get their thing, yeah.
Whatever it is, no matter what it is, they lack
Damn.
something.
That's fucking rough.
That's rough.
Bro,
You're like, maybe
those
I'll
are
play
real
video
people.
games.
It's
You
true.
just get fucking murdered.
They're really good at leaving comments on YouTube.
They actually
gonna
are
get
good
you.
at that, and I'll tell you what, those
They're gonna
work.
get you.
Those are effective.
Yeah, those dudes will absolutely shred you.
Fuck a week up for me.
Yeah. I try to do like a thing where I'm like, I understand you're feeling. In my head, I'll be like, he's just very upset right now. But yeah, they'll get you thinking like it's not a thing. Yeah, that's a bad. It's a bad. Although they're like a part of the whole YouTube ecosystem. Where like if you catch enough bad ones, sometimes you go, maybe I could think about something.
Yeah, maybe I am an asshole.
Yeah, it's like maybe I'll think about something. Or I don't know. It's tough because you don't want to be like nobody can tell me shit. But then sometimes you'll read them and you're like, I don't have to deal with this right now. It's like,
The thing is, you don't
But
know
like
who you're
bathing
talking
my
to.
children.
You don't
True.
know who you're talking to.
True.
You could be talking to the biggest fucking moron that works at 7-Eleven. You could be talking
Yeah.
to the biggest moron.
Of course.
And it's just like, you're like, fuck you, that's not true.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
It's just a waste of time.
It's a total waste
They're
of
just
time.
the numbers you're dealing with, just the sheer volume of people. Even if you're just reasonably successful, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't even have to be regular.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to be like a headliner. You could be just like a middle act that has a career. You're
Middle
gonna
acts,
get hate.
You can get hate. Yeah,
Oh.
you'll go through, you'll read all the comments. You'll be like, I saw him. His fucking opener sucked.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Dude, it's
Whatever his name was, I hated him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're
so-
always gonna get those.
well. Sometimes you can like have someone on the podcast and you just watch everyone like, fuck, that guy sucks so bad, and you're just like, God damn, bro, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was certain people, I would not want to read comments after their guests on podcasts.
No, man, that's.
You know, you
Yeah.
can tell when it fucks with their head too.
I think it gets everybody. I don't like I think it gets
Everybody.
everyone a little bit. I think you maybe get better. I'm better and better now. I can take it now. It's not as much of a shock. But on any given day, I can read one.
That's what I think, yeah. I'm like, I got it under control. I'm fine.
Say, come up with new ones.
And then you find one, you're like, damn.
They do come up with new ones. You're like, I've never even thought of that before.
Yeah.
Fuck. You sons of bitches.
It's part of that. That's also part of the process, right? Developing the ability to just not be affected by that.
It's true.
like snake venom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Get little doses of snake.
Well, because you can also get like conflicting messages where like, awesome, you're the fucking worst piece of shit in the world, and you're like,
Wait a minute.
yeah, you have to stop and be like, what am I?
I'm probably somewhere in the middle. Probably just an average fucking
Check
idiot.
who's got better grammar. Oh, the guy who likes me spells right.
Yeah,
True. He
that's
doesn't
true.
write
Look at
your,
that fucking
you are.
comma, dude. This guy's on the ball.
He's on the ball.
That's true too. If you see a lot of typos in the comment, you can be like, dude, move on, bro.
moron.
Go back to school, brother. Get out of here.
You can't even spell. Bro,
Nah.
what are you criticizing?
Matthew, would you please hand me a Bud Light?
Absolutely.
Responsibly.
Dude. Absolutely.
Wow. What a fucking beer, dude. God damn, dude. Something about it.
Dude, it's.
I met the Clydesdales.
Did you really?
You had to meet horses?
I had to meet some horses. And then I got really responsible. It was in New Orleans. I got extremely responsible.
Around
that
the
night.
horses? Around the horses?
No, and then I called my dad, and he didn't answer. It was late. And I was like, I met horses. I left him like a voicemail. I was like, Dad, it was a good time in New Orleans. I saw horses.
I met the Clydesdales.
He was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
It's a big fucking horse, right?
It's the biggest fucking horse I've ever seen, dude.
They're jacked.
Its head was the size of me.
They're a lot
What?
bigger than regular horses, right? Clydesdales?
Clydesdales are, especially the Anheuser-Busch ones, they're gigantic, dude.
Jesus
And I'll tell you,
Christ.
they're big everywhere, if you know what I'm talking about.
Big
Oh,
cock.
yeah.
Distracting.
Horse cock?
Distracting.
There it is. Wow, that thing is huge.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Look at the size of that horse.
Dude, its head for real is the size
Yeah,
of.
it's huge, dude.
Bro,
half of your body.
you're a big dude.
Yeah, that horse.
That's like maybe people need to recognize. Like, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
So he's 6'3". Look how big that fucking horse is. That horse's back is like 5'10".
Yeah, it's
That's insane.
it's crazy.
nuts.
How much bigger are they than a regular horse? Because like, look at the top of his head.
Dude, their horseshoes, their shoes are like, it's crazy.
Enormous.
A regular one's like that.
He
This
looks
thing's-
so big. Like, look at his head.
It's so scary.
His head looks like half of your body.
I brought Cam with me for this tour, so it was me and Cam Patterson. All right, enough, Jamie. Look at me being a fucking sellout, huh?
But listen,
Please,
man,
dude.
you
Yeah,
fucking
so I was
love
with Cam.
Bud Light.
Yeah, man.
Me and Cam got in there, and they were showing us the Clydesdales, and there's like a lady giving us like the details of all the horses, which was obviously very interesting. It's like how much they fucking eat and everything.
Yeah.
Literally, as soon as we walked in, we looked at that thing's fucking junk, and immediately we're like, I'm trying to
Like Beavis and Butthead.
for real. I'm trying to listen to this tour guide, and I'm literally standing there like, its fucking dick is big.
Oh my God! Look how the size of it compared to a regular horse. Holy shit, dude!
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit, they're so big. 'Cause that one that you showed originally, the lower left hand corner, Jimmy.
Damn,
yeah,
looks
look
like
at that one.
Donkey,
'Cause
bro.
That's crazy.
Holy fuck.
And the whole time, every
Crazy
time
how
you,
big that thing is.
they're always like, these horses are very gentle. They're the nicest horses, and I'm sure they are. But when you're standing next to that thing, you're like, dude, that thing could do anything, and I'm
Scared of
dead.
horses,
What
dude.
is that? A Viking horse? Is that what the Vikings used? What is that?
Good
I have
question.
no
I don't
idea.
know.
Yeah, why was it so big?
I don't know, because they're a German company, so.
Clydesdale.
Clydesdale?
Sounds
Scottish.
Yeah.
Why are they so
Oh, yeah.
big?
I'd love to know.
Yeah, I mean, like, what they must have select breed them to make them that big.
Yeah,
right?
what's Anheuser-Busch's horse division like? Because you would
They
think
got
they're into like horse
fucking-
racing.
They got a
horse
ton
racing
of
and shit.
horses. I don't know.
'Cause that's
Just
like, dude,
Clydesdales.
That's
horse
part of their
genetics-
business is they keep horses.
Yeah, they have like a.
They didn't shoot any of them after everything went
How
south.
they would never shoot the horses, dude.
I'm just wondering. I mean, that's what happens when people go poor.
No,
They
would
shoot
never
horses.
Start eating them.
How dare you,
Dude.
Not my company.
They
dude.
fired like a lot of people. I was wondering if they shot any horses.
Sure, just put them on a horse and
It's a
smack the
legit
horse's
question.
You know, Anheuser-Busch own the rights. They own the rights to diesel engines.
Bro, I know it's funny. It's such an expensive joke, dude.
Come on, man. You brought Bud Light
Look,
back.
The horses, yeah, they're very proud of those fucking horses too. And
Yeah.
look, not to be a corporate shill,
Mm-hmm.
when you see those Clydesdales, it's exciting. You
Well,
see them
the
pulling the fucking Anheuser-Busch cart.
That's why they use them in commercials.
Yeah, it's a very exciting
Yeah.
thing.
So sick.
Look at that.
Yeah,
God damn. they're
didn't
so
meet the
big.
fucking Dalmatian though. I was sad about that.
What?
Bro, they didn't even look real. They're so big they don't look real.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Fucking
nuts.
crazy.
So is
how
that like a ceremony? Like, what is that
Yeah.
like the ceremonial?
Yeah. It was pretty cool. At the end of Prohibition, they fucking rode those things right down Pennsylvania Avenue and gave the president a case of Budweiser. Wow. Pretty sick. I
fucking
forgot how
amazing.
long Prohibition was.
It was wild, dude.
It's like a decade at least.
Yeah,
Isn't
And
that crazy?
everyone was getting wrecked, dude.
Isn't that
No
crazy?
one stopped drinking at all.
dude.
But why? That's one of the few things that's ever been made like that was rescinded.
Yeah.
I
True.
think, and Prohibition is the big lesson too. It's the big lesson. Also, it's because the rise of the mafia. Prohibition's the rise of the NASCAR. That came
True.
from it too, though.
Did it really?
Bootlegging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were cars that they souped up to get away from cops.
What?
Yeah, that's the
didn't know that.
origins of NASCAR. Yeah.
What?
Moonshiner, son.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They,
that's
it
definitely
is wild.
doesn't-
It is wild to think at the end of Prohibition, they drove and gave a case of beer to the president.
Yeah.
Like, think if they legalized weed
Bring Biden
and just
some
drove
weed.
Biden
Drop the
down
ass off.
What if they
Pennsylvania
give
Avenue.
Biden weed and he just snaps out of it? And he's
True.
like, oh, boy, I just been so foggy. Whoa. But now I'm getting it. How the fuck did they let me be president? Listen, I don't even know where my underwear
What the
are.
fuck?
It's crazy, man. There's no way they can get it. They can't be serious about running him again.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be the president again.
No.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
He's not
They're
gonna
just going
win.
to keep him on testosterone and Adderall, and people are going to vote for him no matter what.
Dude, for like,
He's fine, dude.
He's fine. It's going to be fun.
He's the best.
so who's making that decision though? It's not him.
Me. The government calls me. Just say, what do you think, Joe? I say, yeah, run him again. Let's see what's up.
See how he does.
Yeah,
This
I
could
think-
be
I
his
think he could do it.
second term. Could really be landmark. That could be like historic.
He's going to really come back around.
Yeah.
He's going to make improvements.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to, whatever, they're going to get him on the right meds.
For sure. They need to get him on
He's going to
something.
bounce back. He's going to build back better.
They should just keep him alive forever. Start giving him like artificial body parts. And he'll just be our Emperor Supreme.
I don't have any problems with anything you just said.
Like, I don't know what we're doing. We need someone to inspire us, man.
Yeah.
I want an inspirational president. I want to get pumped. I'm gonna have I don't have a picture of my grandfather had JFK and he put him on his wall in his kitchen.
Yeah.
I have no president to
If only there was a
when I'm
good
old.
Kennedy out there.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I need to get that boy up there.
You like Bobby?
Yeah, I love him, man. I want him to win so fucking bad. It doesn't look like he's gonna win. Why? I want him to win. I do.
I want him to win so bad. It's like, yeah, dude, I love the Temple Owls. I think this year we're going to win the national title.
He sent me this thing today
No offense, Bobby.
on Ozempic. Tucker Carlson had this guy who used to work for a pharmaceutical company on his show today, or the episode's out today, and it's about a lot of it is about Ozempic, about how many people are being prescribed Ozempic.
Or they're handing it out like nothing too.
It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild because I think it's going to be one of the most profitable drugs ever.
Do they
Yeah.
know what's going to happen to you after you take it? Because
People have been taking it.
I got a feeling there's no way that works.
That's what dude. People have been taking it for a long time. There's like, oh, we've used this for
I
diabetes.
felt that way about literally every single.
I know, dude.
Dude, SSR, like people were like, you're depressed. I was like, yeah, dude, definitely. They're like, take this. I'm like, no.
They're terrible. They turned out to be awful, dude. The withdrawal from those things are catastrophic.
People have severe intestinal sort of things happen with them with the if they have a bad side effect.
Numb genitals.
Gastrointestinal.
It numbs your genitals?
You can get numb genitals too.
Brian Simpson had a real bad reaction to it.
Really?
Yeah, real bad.
That sucks. Brian's sad.
Yeah, his stomach was just jacked. But some people have it. Some people take it. It's no problem at all.
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
you try to get off of them, it's like you have like a headache and brain zaps for like a month.
What? What do you want, Jamie?
And it can numb your-
Ozempic burned off my genitals. I found pieces of charred
What?
skin in the toilet. Maybe some other things are going on.
Yeah, true.
Fucking Ozempic.
Is that real?
It's on New York Post posted it.
Dr. Maria's pussy fell off.
Oh my God, she got severe burns and charred skin on her vagina, anus, and buttocks owing to once weekly jabs. She's a
Damn.
professor of pharmacology. Health and pharmacology health at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Penned a testimonially on her Ozempic use to Newsweek. So she's obviously very smart.
Yeah. It was just Ozempic towed that pussy up. That's all.
Oh my God. She said, I checked my genitals,
What's his new
anus,
name?
and
My
buttocks.
boyfriend's name's Ozempic.
that's just Ozempic, man.
Fucking rocked my anus. My anus fell off. I took a shit. My anus fell off. God damn it.
She said some areas had charred skin.
Fine.
She said it was as if she was exposed to sunlight for days. Yo.
Jesus,
Why is she taking
man.
Ozempic? She's
Because everybody wants to be
Bro,
skinny, man.
Yeah, man.
she looks great.
And dude, everyone's on. I know a lot of people going on this stuff. Like,
Bro, can you imagine? No, I'm not talking about this particular woman.
sure.
But if you brought home a lady and she had a charred anus and vagina,
You're like, what happened? I used to be fat.
you'd go, all right.
She's thin and hot now.
right,
Here's a
fuck it.
picture of me when I was 250. Like, whoa. How'd you do this? Ozempic.
My butt fell off, but things are fine.
We could do other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do mouth play.
My holes fell off.
My holes are rotten.
My fucking holes fell off, but it's fine. Are you into mouth play? Mouth play? Sorry.
Bro.
I know that's not great, but saying mouth play and hand play is...
It's so funny.
What a side effect.
What are you fucking Googling,
What are you
dude?
owing, Jamie? What
The
happened?
way- I just keep going down the article and the way
It still hurts when I have to urinate or defecate. It often starts peeling again because of the friction, said the survivor. They're calling her survivor. This might be her lawyer might have wrote all this. On a very strict diet and not taking any medication at this moment in time, but this will change in a few weeks. Rosa Ada, I want to heal before I start again with any medication. And due to the strict diet, my level of glucose is thankfully under control.
friction.
She still supports it, which is nice.
She still laws the injections for lowering her blood sugar. Well, that's what it's
Okay.
for, right? It's a diabetes drug.
Damn. That's fucking wild.
I think one of the side effects is like stomach paralysis or something like
She
that.
had all of the side effects you guys just said: depression, gastro problems.
I'd be
Pussy
depressed,
problems.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, man. Because it's like, yeah, you shouldn't be obese, and I think it's something like 50% of the country. Shane,
It's not a
speak
big deal,
on this.
dude.
Speak on your people.
Fuck you, Joe.
Yeah, it's rising. It's gonna be.
Did you lose any weight doing the carnivore diet?
Yeah, the 12
you?
days I did it. Yes,
The 12 days you did it?
that was
6
an easy
days
one to
hard.
follow. Yeah, I
I-
mean, I had vicious diarrhea, so
Shit
that
my
did
How
it.
pants.
bad was it?
I mean, me and Matt.
It's crazy. I did it
Astonishing.
with him. It was
just
fucking crazy.
Astonishing, right? The
Dude, I
diarrhea is
crazy.
astonishing.
shit my pants.
How many
I
times?
shit my boxers once. I was in bed and I shit my fucking
That's why you
boxers.
need to eat a bowl of rice.
Yeah, dude.
You hit one diarrhea, you go, all right,
I was
I'm
taking
out.
these little Hershey Kiss
Something
dumps.
happens, though, after a while, your body figures it out.
When? I was 16 days in.
It took me about 2 weeks. I remember Tom Segura texted me. He said, "This diarrhea is astonishing."
It is truly
Dude.
astonishing diarrhea.
It
You
was
won't
water.
believe the
I
diarrhea.
had water just
It was
bursting.
like black oil.
Yeah,
it was like
it was-
oil water.
But it didn't smell as bad. It didn't smell that bad, though.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it was
what
nothing.
was going on.
There's nothing.
Smelled
in it.
just
It was
like
water. Yeah.
Yeah, vegans would tell you it's all toxins.
Really?
Your toxins coming out. Oh.
Dude, I don't know. I started missing big dumps.
Yeah, I think
dumps
your
are-
body just-
dumps are back on the menu, and I'll tell you what, I'm having the time of my life.
Dude, I learned I'm a bit of a size
Congratulations.
queen, dude.
are.
I didn't like those little fucking turds coming
Little
out.
pebble dumps.
Yeah, I was there
There's-
bothering me.
I couldn't agree more.
You need to get.
A fucking large dump, dude.
You should eat a lot of kale.
Just a horse pie. I got some kale in the fridge, Rob.
Have a lot of kale before you eat your food, and you'll have
Really?
a big meaty dump.
Well, I told myself
All
I got off
roughage,
that.
you know,
Yeah.
all that roughage and fiber.
I told myself I was like, I'm
gonna
just
go
gonna
eat
eat
some
meat and
kale.
vegetables. I got off that diet and I pigged out so hard and gained all the weight back right away. I was like, because I was totally disciplined on it. I'm like, all right, I'll add in veggies, I'll be good. And day one off of it, I was.
How did you feel when you were on
I
it?
felt good. I did feel good. I
I was a
liked
little
the keto.
lethargic the first couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The first night we did stand up. And
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was weird.
You gotta wake
Damn,
up.
I'm like out of it.
Felt a little
Yeah.
weird. But the keto stuff, I like the feeling, but I get like weeks into it, I start feeling kind of like loopy. But I don't think I was eating enough either. I was like, I don't know. I
Yeah,
also got
because you
sick
stop.
of
Yeah, you get sick of
I get
eating
so
meat.
sick of meat.
So then you just don't eat. You're like,
Dude,
God.
I made a rack of ribs and looked at them, and I was like, I can't, dude. I can't eat them. I was so sick of meat. Day
That's
16.
so funny.
It was weird.
I have zero problem.
Having Lemaire lives with me now. That was not helpful for the diet. Like 2 a.m., it'd be like, all right, I'm ordering pizza. Like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. I was
smell
flipping.
that
I was
za.
making pancakes in my house in the morning for my kids, just looking
Impossible.
at them like, fucking Jesus.
It's so weird how the most desirable foods are all terrible for you.
I know.
They're most desirable. Like a plate of lasagna, like smell it, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
a good pizza right out of the oven. Like, oh, gee, right when you're about to take that bite and you feel that warm cheese and the
I'm gonna be honest with
sauce.
you.
And,
Yeah.
Me and Lemaire ate some DiGiorno last night while we were watching Cops.
How was it?
Shit rocked.
So you get the frozen shit?
We usually don't, but you know,
What's the best What's the one that you could cook from frozen?
DiGiorno's fucking good.
Is it?
Yes, it was. Especially, I mean, if you're eating DiGiorno, you're
You're a piece of
blacked
shit.
out.
Yeah, true.
Now we're
It's not
talking,
going well.
They kill more. Those pizzas probably kill more people
Dude,
from
you
the
ever
house
read
fires.
the fucking nutritions on those?
From the house fires.
Oh,
People
yeah.
get black out and put those things in the oven and pass out all the time. Dude, those
DiGiorno
things
by
are like
the
the leading
sea.
cause of death. Dude. And, like, they kill whole blocks of rows.
For real. There's no that has to happen nonstop. We were
Yeah,
close.
how many of the
Yeah.
people eating frozen pizzas are drunk? What's the percentage?
If you're sober
30?
eating a frozen pizza, you're a fucking loser. I'll be on the record for that.
It's just pedophiles eating them.
Pedophiles are sober eating frozen pizza.
If you're not kind of lit when you're eating one of those, you're a
You gotta
pedophile.
be high as fuck.
Have you ever tried to make your own pizza? You ever do the pizza oven thing?
I worked at a restaurant. We were doing that. I'm not good at it.
But now you have a nice yard. Like maybe you should get a little
Oh,
pizza.
pizza oven would be nice.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not doing anything.
Your culinary
Bro,
journey is
I'm
going to be
playing
amazing.
Xbox
I
until
can
shows.
see you.
Buying
It's not that hard.
I don't
I can
buy
see you with a
furniture.
ladle of
Oh, yeah.
sauce,
Guys,
throwing the fresh mozzarella.
I'm never gonna
the
change.
basil.
I've accepted.
Pushing it in there.
I've accepted who I am.
With the
Cooking-
Bud Light, watching it cook, turning it.
Dude, cooking is a serious great joy of life. Learning how to cook is a
I get it.
genuine
We
great
got to
joy.
get you into making pizzas, bro.
That's Joe. You know that's the last thing I need.
You can use like non-GMO organic.
Yeah,
Flour.
get some Italy flour.
Yeah.
Some flour straight from Italy with no fucking herbicides in it.
Nah, I'm gonna
folic
I'm gonna
acid.
play Xbox and DoorDash Chipotle, and then go to the show. That's it.
Well, that's
That's my
another
schedule
option.
every day.
That's a solid
That
option.
is
I go,
kinda tight.
Fuck, the show's in 8 hours. Fuck. So soon. That's cutting into all my doing nothing.
Are you ready to get back onto our workout routine?
I am. I've been hitting you up. I've been like, bro, I need you.
You came here once.
I need you though.
Yeah, you need
I
help.
need someone to go, you have to do it.
Right.
When you tell me if you're like, I can't make it today, I'm waking up looking at my phone going,
I really
Thank
like working out with you
God.
guys, but I also really like working out by myself.
Going nuts, yeah.
Yeah, it's just for me. It's like it's a good time where there's nothing going on, just me doing the routine.
you've been working out?
Yeah, of course.
You motherfucker.
What are you talking about? I always work out. I'm not gonna ever stop.
You've been
working
saying I
out.
can't work out today
No,
and
I
you're
said
working out?
I couldn't do certain things.
Yeah.
I hurt my back for a little bit. It wasn't bad though. It was a muscle pull. It wasn't anything to do with the spine. I was doing this new exercise and I was doing it a little too heavy. And I tweaked something, but it was like a couple weeks later. It was fine. Now it's full.
I am ready to get back though. I need it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. No slackers.
Yeah, I
Right.
need it.
Brian Simpson likes to leave early. Oh, I got a meeting.
Brian Simpson always has a meeting.
something.
He's got a meeting at 1 every fucking time.
we work out, he gets that 1 hour.
The sauna is the best, dude. The sauna, dude. He gets out 6. He's like, oh fuck my phone. You're like, dude, you're such a dickhead.
Oh, I gotta take a piss. Yeah.
All right, I'll take a
Yeah.
whiz.
Such a nice
no,
one.
I don't. Have
I
to.
was
You
like,
can if you
I'll
want
take
to.
a whiz right
Go
now.
Take a whiz. Go take a whiz.
All
I'll
right,
talk
take
to the
it.
man.
Good luck.
Me and the shaman. Don't
I won't blow it, dude. I'll be cool.
don't bring up anybody in particular.
I'll be cool.
Come on, bro. We're fine. We're not gonna talk about horses.
See the panic in his face when we're talking about shooting horses?
Yeah.
They are fucking impressive, though.
They're fucking amazing, man.
I had no idea they were that. I kind of knew, but I don't think I'd ever seen one next to a regular horse before.
I did not know they were that big either. That they're dwarfing regular horses. I'm scared of horses, man. I got bucked off of one when I was little.
Oh no.
We had I grew up next to, so I was one of 6 and my cousins were one of 10. And my dad and my uncle bought like a piece of land outside of Philadelphia. Like it was like a rural area. It got built up now. But I grew up next to like 10. I had 10 cousins that we'd all just like fuck around. Behind it, there was a guy who rented land off of us. He had horses. So I was always like, we'd cut through the horse place to get to the woods. And like, dude, they'll charge you and shit. They're scary.
Yeah.
I'm still to this day terrified of them. We used to ride them. The one just went nuts and just bucked me off. And I was like, fuck this, dude.
I mean, I get it. I think riding them looks awesome, but whenever you're riding an animal, like you're on an animal, like hanging onto an animal,
Dude,
is this necessary?
Yeah, and it's like, this kid decide like, fuck this guy, and this thing could kill me.
A friend of mine was in a trail of horses where they were going into like this deep mountain elk hunt, and one of the horses fell and broke its leg, and they had to shoot it right then and there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because they can't get it back.
They can't get it back, and they don't heal.
Really?
So yeah, they shoot horses.
Damn, I didn't
When
know
the
that.
horses break their leg, they shoot them.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I didn't know they didn't heal.
They don't heal. Yeah, they never totally heal. And I think there's probably, this was quite a few years ago. There's probably methods that they use now. Can they heal horses? They definitely can't run again. Like if it's a racehorse
Yeah,
and
it's
they
done.
break their
Yeah,
leg,
they
that's
shoot
it.
'em, yeah.
They'll never run again. But
Yeah.
yeah, they had to shoot this horse. My buddy was on this wilderness trail, and the horse fell. It snapped its leg.
They just blasted it in the head.
They had to shoot it.
You ever see that at the racetrack?
No, they
If
do.
the horse breaks his leg, they'll bring out like a tarp on the track
And just
hide it from the crowd and just
then and
Inject
there.
it?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
I mean, I don't know how, often they're still doing that, but that
Oh
was
my
just what
God.
they
They
did.
probably do, yeah.
Yeah.
Bones suck. They break too easy.
Yeah.
They break so easy. They take so long to heal.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Such a shit design. That's why we have to accept when we get AI, when you're going to get a new body. You're going to get some titanium frame.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
When's that stuff coming?
Unlike humans, horse has heavy bones and light leg bones. This is the way, heavy bodies rather, and light leg bones. This is the way they've developed many breeds, especially the thoroughbreds. When bones break, they may often shatter, and it's almost impossible to surgically reconstruct the fractured leg. While humans have some large muscles and a bit of tissue below the knee that helps stabilize a broken bone, along with a cast, a horse has very little muscle and hardly any other tissue besides tendons, ligaments, blood vessels, and some nerves below the knee. Oh, wow. The lack of muscle and other tissue means that even in a cast, the broken bone has little to support it, and it's much harder to prevent a horse from using its broken leg to bear weight. Wow.
Kill it.
So they have to shoot it.
Gotta kill it.
Yeah, this
Wow.
article says that they've figured out some stuff, but that's why that's been the most common way to handle it.
Compound fractures where broken bone penetrates the skin have a much poorer prognosis and are less likely to heal successfully without complications. Such cases are likely to be euthanized, particularly if blood supply to the leg has been compromised. So it says repaired. The less complicated the fracture, the more likely the horse will recover. Oh, so there are some that recover. Green stick and stress fractures are incomplete fractures, and these can usually be treated successfully. Simple fractures, where there's one clean break, are more likely to heal successfully than shattered bones.
Nah, you got to kill him.
It stinks.
Got to shoot him.
Damn, you guys bringing up euthanasia?
But imagine tearing a ligament 500 years ago.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You mean even during the
Call it
Bobby
a day.
Orr days, during the back in those days?
Yeah.
Bobby Orr used to work out at this gym that I worked at when I was 19.
That's awesome.
And he walked in and he couldn't straighten his legs. So he had to walk with like legs permanently bent. And he would play like racquetball. That's one of his knees.
What the fuck?
Bro,
Bobby Orr, number 4.
Bro, they just cut his knees all over the place.
Oh, man.
Just covered in scars. Back then, man, the surgeries were terrible. And and you didn't really recover.
Yeah.
You're never really the same again.
Yeah, if you like pulled your meniscus when you're like a hunter-gatherer, they'd just probably leave you. Probably fucked.
Yeah, you just walked through it. You just dealt with
You go, "Nah, I'm
excruciating
fine."
pain.
Yeah, true. Yeah, maybe that too.
You just dealt with excruciating pain forever.
Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah.
Poor
if you were
guys.
lucky. If you weren't lucky, you get eaten by a jaguar.
Yeah, cat.
Yeah,
Dude,
cat
that
fucking
eats you.
snatches you up by your neck, drags you up a tree.
Yeah, dude, that was the majority of human history was just brutal, violent death.
Well, that's why people
All day, every day.
Little kids are scared of monsters.
Yeah.
What experience did they have with monsters?
No, they'd know.
That represents animals that'll eat you. It represents wolves.
Yeah, it's instinctual.
Yeah.
Baby turtles are scared of hawks.
That's what's going to happen to
yeah.
us again in about 4 years.
What's going to happen?
Wolves. Wolves everywhere. No electricity. Small packs of people.
Isn't that going to be kind of cool,
Banded
though?
together, running out of
Oh,
bullets.
that's
Everyone
gonna blow
tells me,
up.
I think that would be
Second the
kind
grid
of tight.
goes down, I'm
You have
fucking.
no idea how bad it's going to be.
It's
You
going to
have
be
no
bad,
idea.
but like, dude, you get your juice. Here's the thing. You're not going to be like bored and like, what's the point?
I'm gonna kiss you.
First of all, there will
kiss?
be no
Second the grid
podcast.
goes down. If the power goes out of my house, I'm coming. I'm going to your room.
Get in here.
I'm gonna break down that door.
I'm going to get a generator.
You better.
I need one.
You better charge that thing because I'm coming.
Just imagine if just maybe life stays exactly the same. They figure out a way to get us food. They figure out a way to get us gasoline. But there's no electricity. You can drive around, but there's no electricity, no social media, no internet.
So the 80s.
Just imagine
Yeah.
that right now. Imagine that right now.
That'd be nice.
But the world would be in a fucking turmoil. No
Oh,
one would
yeah.
know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
What do I do? What's real? What's going on? I got to read the newspaper? What?
Yeah.
There's no electricity, so you can't even watch TV? There's no TV at all?
We should try it for like a month. Have like the whole country just go off for a month. Just
Yeah,
to
they
see what
wouldn't even
happens.
be able to do the newspaper because they don't
banks
have the
can.
machines to do the newspaper like they used to
True,
do it before
yeah.
the electricity. So they wouldn't even have the newspaper.
Yeah. Well, they're clamping down on Facebook and stuff now again, I think. They've been trying to like get them forever.
Oh yeah, they were.
What
in
are they
the-
trying to do? Like the government's like, I don't know what they're, if it's like a political ploy.
If I would guess, if I was the government and I was looking at social media, I would say a couple things. One, if you're protecting people, the thing that's valuable, no one knew was valuable. Everybody consented to give away their information, but nobody ever thought data was a commodity. That had never been a thing in
Yeah.
human history. The data was insanely valuable, and then the people who have that data now, with all that money, have this insane ability to donate to. What are you doing, Jamie?
Showing you what they're suing them for.
Oh.
More than 40 states and District of Columbia filed lawsuits against Meta, the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. The Facebook and Instagram deliberately manipulate
Gotcha.
their apps in ways to addict kids and teens and have failed to keep them off despite age limits. Here's the thing, though. Why is it their responsibility? Just like why is it Pornhub's responsibility to make sure that you're 18?
Yeah.
If you have a kid, it's supposed to be your responsibility to see what the kid's doing, right? But how are you going to, unless you have to use your ID every time you sign up and they have to verify your age.
They do that in Louisiana.
Do they?
Yeah, I tried to jack off in Louisiana.
Yeah.
They wanna make sure you
Utah,
were
you can't
18.
even get on. Utah, you
This is
can't even get on.
bullshit, dude.
Yeah, you can't get on the sites on Utah.
I found a site.
Well, I mean, you dig up some OG sites.
Boobs.com.
Yeah, you have to dig up like the OG porn sites, yeah.
Yeah, I had to dig deep, and I'll tell you what, you go to those fucking off the grid porn sites.
You don't use a VPN?
No.
You should use a VPN.
Yeah?
Oh, that's a good idea, actually, yeah.
Yeah, you should use one.
That's a great idea.
ExpressVPN, easy.
Yeah?
One click. It's a sponsor. It's
Nice.
easy to use. The you could pretend you're in fucking Hawaii. You could pretend you're anywhere you
that's
want.
kinda
Ooh,
nice.
do you think I can use it to bet somewhere else? Maybe not just.
I
don't know.
I know that
Oh, this is your
people
sponsor.
use VPNs.
I'm going to use
I
it
think
to
there are
bet
sponsors.
somewhere else.
There are sponsors.
I know people have used it to collect Pokemons.
I'm going to look up all types of stuff.
to collect Pokemon.
Yeah, they've collect Pokemons in places where they weren't really there. I know people
There
have
you go.
used VPNs to bypass countries like, on Netflix is like United States
yeah.
Netflix. You can go to
Yeah.
UK Netflix.
Ooh.
You can go to, Asian Netflix. You can go to whatever you want.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fuck. I think they're our sponsor, too, actually.
Yeah.
Shit, I love them. I'll never bet somewhere else.
That's another thing that was like impossible. Now it's everywhere. Betting was impossible back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta,
like fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was my dad was a.
everyone had.
What am I doing? Just gonna snitch on my fucking dad.
Nobody. Yeah.
Almost, you got yourself
Yeah,
up.
what the fuck am I snitching on him for?
There was a whole
Yeah.
MMA organization that existed before betting went down, and I think part of their business model was betting.
Yeah.
It was Bodog. They had some like, big fights. They had Fedor fight for Bodog. Jorge Masvidal fought for them. Like some big fighters. I think Chael Sonnen fought for them, and they had fights like on a beautiful beach in Costa Rica with like hot ring car girls walking
Awesome.
around, and they had the fights outside with like world class fighters.
Damn, it was like
fighting
Street Fighter.
outside.
That's
Yeah, it was like-
crazy.
yeah, some one, and I'm pretty sure that was the business model was about gambling.
That makes sense.
I saw it coming. England had it before us. I watched soccer, and like soccer teams' jerseys would have just like bet.com on it.
DraftKings and all that
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
So it's coming.
There was another thing, the International Pool Tour. They had the similar situation. They
Yeah.
had this big, like, multi-$100,000, like $300,000, $400,000 for the winners for these tournaments, which was huge for pool players. But it was all about online gambling. And then the online gambling, they killed that. They put the kibosh on that.
Really?
Yeah, they fucked up everything for just telling people what they can and can't gamble on.
Yeah.
So that's like my same feeling about like this meta thing. It's like, I get it. Yeah, the algorithms are designed to keep you engaged, but they keep you engaged with what you're interested in. That's the thing. It's like they're saying they're shoving you only news from one source, and but that's not their responsibility. I don't think to provide. They're not a news distributor. If you're only into QAnon, they're gonna send you fucking QAnon
You're gonna
shit.
get the QAnon feed.
You're gonna get a lot of QAnon.
Something
stuff.
happened. I mean, I'm sure we've talked about it before. Something happened with the algorithm lately.
What's going
On
on?
all
with
these,
it?
I don't know. I mean, it's
Oh, with the violent stuff.
all this stuff.
Oh God,
Yeah.
with that
They're
stuff.
just
With
tossing
Instagram.
it in.
I don't
Instagram.
get it.
Instagram.
Really?
It
is-
doesn't come to me.
I'll
no.
start sending you.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
No.
I'll put you on the one that me and Segura are on.
I don't want to see that.
Oh,
one.
my God.
Segura has done that to me like twice.
He and I do
that's
it every
enough.
day. We do
Yeah.
it every day.
The second
Really?
you see Arabic in the fucking description of the
Yeah.
video, the caption, I'm like, I'm not.
Bro,
No.
I've seen so many people get shot.
Really? I don't.
Oh
yeah.
my God! Over the last month, I've probably seen 100 people get shot. No
Damn.
bullshit.
Factory workers.
Multiple times, factory workers getting
Those
crushed to
are-
death.
those are-
horrible.
Oh, you're seeing the
Horrible.
industrial accidents?
Oh my God! You don't
crazy
know.
industrial
buildings,
accidents, dude.
buildings falling on people, like
the fuck?
falling on them. People sliding in a scooter under a truck, getting dragged by the truck. Everything, you name it. Guys getting cut in half by trains. Their buddies pulling the arms.
Yeah. It's no
The
good.
entrails are hanging out. Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
there's so much. Just like he threw his friend under the bus and he fell over and over again. Lemaire. People are doing that on Instagram
Last night-
with
last night-
horrible shit.
Last night we were like, he was like, "Oh no!" Like as soon as I was like, as soon as I got in the club, I was like, "I need security footage." And then he was like, "Oh no, everyone's gonna see me fall." And I was like, "I'm doing Rogan tomorrow." He was like, "Oh no!" I was like, 10 million people at least.
It adds to his charm, though.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
he's
his charm,
the
man.
funniest guy
Listen,
ever.
everybody
So
shit
funny.
their pants and everybody's falling.
Exactly.
Yeah, I shit my pants just last week.
Did you?
Really?
Thought I was gonna fart in my house. I felt it come out wet. I was like, "You son of a
You know what?
bitch."
Sometimes that's kind of nice, though. You get a midday shower.
I was on my way out the door.
Oh, that's no
Oh.
good.
I was on my way to do a podcast.
Oh,
Shit my pants.
shit your
Call
fucking
in.
pants.
Gotta go,
God
I'm late.
damn it. Then I rinse them off in the sink.
Yeah, I'm usually good about sharts.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
what
you
was-
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I usually can sometimes I surprise myself. I'm like, I definitely shit myself, and I'm like, no, I didn't. That's
Bro,
nice.
one time I was
Nice.
coming home
I
from
just have
Fear
a sweaty
Factor.
ass, and I farted.
One time I was coming home from Fear Factor, and I was fighting it. I was fighting it.
You
there
let it
was
go?
a battle.
You
there
let
was
go?
a battle. It was like, oh God, it was cramped.
You
And
went
I
into
just
the light.
filled my pants. I mean, filled. Filled. Like where I immediately felt it in my socks. Like right away. I was like, oh, good Lord. I mean, it rocketed out of my asshole. The underwear was about as effective as our border wall. It went down my legs. I felt it in the back of my legs instantly. I was like, oh Christ. It was an explosion. I was holding back as
Dude.
long as I could.
You released.
It was like
Entire shit in
hanging
your
off of a
pants.
bridge and you realize you can't pull yourself up.
You
You're
just
like,
let go. You go,
"Fuck."
that's it, man.
Where were
Fuck.
you? How far
I
from
was
the
in my
house?
car.
were you?
I do not remember.
Oh,
I
and
just
you were in the
remember
car.
being in
Okay.
my car and just unloading on my SUV seats. I had a Lexus SUV. I just filled that front seat up
I
with
had-
shit.
How did you
nothing
clean
worse.
that out? What was the process?
I took it to the car wash,
And
bro.
just- oh my
I
God.
cleaned it out myself, and then I brought it to the car wash to get it detailed. I didn't tell them I shit myself.
So I'm saying,
Oh, they do. They got in that car like, holy
What the fuck?
dude.
What the fuck? The Fear Factor guy just gave us a shitty truck.
hopefully, had leather seats, man. Leather seats.
Oh
are
yeah, they were leather.
good. Thank
Yeah.
God.
That's good for dumps.
Cloth.
A lot better than cloth, bro. It gets in that foam.
That's what I'm saying. It never comes out. If you-
over. It's
Doo-doo
over.
in your foam.
It's over.
You gotta cut that foam out.
Dude, if someone throws up in your car, it smells forever.
over.
You gotta burn it and say, "Oh, it caught on fire," and then bring it to the dealership.
I
and
did
say,
not shit myself.
I definitely didn't shit myself, but I caught my front seat on fire.
My friend shit himself at work when we worked together, and he drove home like sneakily to like change his pants. We were like younger too. We were in high school, and his mom was outside, and she was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I shit my pants," and she made him get undressed and hosed him off outside.
Oh my god.
He was like, "It's so fucking embarrassing."
Yeah, it's as embarrassing as it gets, dude. Getting hosed by your mom because you shit your pants.
Your mom's cleaning up your asshole.
And he said it was like
garden hose.
he was pulling into the
She's got her
driveway.
thumb on it to make it blast.
Dude.
It's really focusing.
That's-
It's cleaning on the.
You gotta just, you gotta just stand there. I know, mom.
Hose water's fucking freezing.
It's cold.
He said he was in his driveway, saw his house, and it just lost. He's like, "I lost it, dude."
At the goal line, just
At the
fucking.
goal line, breaks his leg like a Clydesdale.
At the goal line. I mean, that is where it gets you. The second you.
I wasn't even close to my house. I drove with the windows down, smelling my own shit for a solid 25 minutes.
God, dude. Well, like, what was going through your head though? Like, did you accept it? Were you like, "This is unacceptable"?
I shit myself. I'm like, what are you gonna do? I had ruthless diarrhea. Whatever the hell was going on.
Yeah, you're sick.
Yeah, it must have been. I don't remember. All I remember is that feeling, the feeling of like knowing you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
You know? I'm gonna have to tap out.
Yeah, just
I don't
like-
want to blacking out. I feel it's
Yeah, it feels so good though, dude, to just be
It
like,
was horrible.
just give in and be like, "Fuck."
If I had made
Yeah.
it to the toilet, it would have been amazing,
Dude.
It would have been one of the greatest victories of my career.
Matt gave me a bunch of like microdose mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Took more than I should, and I was just on a walk. I was like, I'll just have a nice walk around New York. Dude, I got like 2 blocks away, and I was like, my stomach just went blur. And I was like,
Oh no!
dude, I sprinted home. I sprinted home. Tommy was downstairs and heard me run up the steps, and he was like, what the fuck was that?
I've got some great victories in my shitting career. Too.
Yeah, that was one of
Where
the
you
biggest
make- where
victories
you
I've
make
ever
it-
had.
where you get to the ball, like oh,
The key works at the front door. You're
Yes.
like, oh, yes, yes.
You keep those muscles tight.
Yeah.
till you get to the bowl, and you're quivering when you're pulling your pants down.
Oh, God.
You know those when you're like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if I'm gonna make
Yeah,
it.
dude. Your
You,
teeth
like,
get all weird.
at the buzzer. The 3-pointer's in the
It's
air.
game time, dude.
I got jammed in an Uber on the way to the airport. It was like 6 in the morning, and it just all of a sudden on the way, I was like, oh fuck! And I had like 20 minutes, and I was in the lady's car, like sitting on one ass cheek. It was so bad. I had to like my ass up. And I was just letting out these like any fart could have just ended it. And I was like, I wanted to tell her, like, I'm sorry. I was shitting. I was farting in the back of her car. I could not do it.
God.
I had to release pressure.
And you're sitting
sitting
sideways.
sideways.
She looks back.
Did you say sorry?
No. I was going to apologize.
She looks back at you're launching.
I was at
You're in
Terminal
the
C.
sideways launch
I
position.
was at Terminal C, and I'm like, Terminal A's fine. Because like, where are you going to? I was like, oh, Terminal C. And I got there. I'm like, Terminal A's fine.
Damn, you
She was
dumped
like,
at the airport at the
entrance of there, where all the homeless people go in, because anyone can get in. I made it, and I sat down. I saw there was no toilet paper, and I went, fuck it. And I had to just let it out.
What'd you do?
And luckily, dude, I went in my school bag, and my wife gave me a packet of Kleenex. I saw him put it in my bag like weeks ago. I'm like, dude, I don't leave that fucking shit in my bag. She threw it in my bag, and I went, what an angel. Pulled the Kleenex out, wiped my ass.
Woman's
down,
intuition.
So
it
nice.
was,
For shit tuition.
It's a woman's touch.
Bro,
It's a
after
woman's
using
touch.
these robot toilets that clean your butt,
Bro.
I get sad when I have to just wipe it. Because I know it's gross.
It sucks, dude. Wiping
It's
your ass
gross. You're
blows
just smearing shit all over yourself.
all the way up
Yeah.
there.
You're
It's-
like rubbing it to the point where you look at the tissue and it's reasonable. Like,
smell
that's
it.
reasonable.
Yeah, you I'll have it. Oh, fuck,
Okay.
my ass itches.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
The
it's
bidets are
funk.
so nice. I got to
Oh,
put one
so
on.
nice.
I
So
bought
nice.
one from my old house, and I tried to connect it, and the fucking water sprayed everywhere. So I got to hire a professional.
Yeah, hire somebody.
Yeah, I got to get a bidet. It's so nice, dude. In the fucking bathroom in the comedy club.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Dude,
we didn't have
You've
one
been
for a
shitting
while.
in there, dude? You've been shitting in the one
I
bathroom?
shit every time I do stand. I
Yeah.
can't help it.
There's a button that says defecate. You ever hit that button?
Yes, brother.
Bro,
I've hit all the buttons.
Really?
that's a pipe cleaner.
I haven't dumped there, I don't think.
Bro.
dude? It.
What does it say? North America through the 1700s, people were still wiping whatever they had on hand.
Oh yeah.
Most common things were corn cobs and seashells.
Pause on the corn
Don't
cob.
know how to use the shells?
They scraped their asshole with seashells. But by the
Seashells?
1800s, paper was becoming more widely available.
Yeah,
And
magazines
finally, in 1857, a New Yorker named Joseph Gaiety introduced the first patented toilet paper.
Boss.
Wow.
Hero.
1857. So until 1857, everyone was just
Oh.
the Romans cleaned it behind
Sea
sea
sponges.
sponges.
That's nice.
That seems like a good
nice.
That
move.
beats the fuck out
Attached
of a
to
seashell.
a stick.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of places in the world keep like a dish of water. In the Middle East, you keep a dish of water above your toilet and use one hand to like splash water on your ass.
Huh.
A wiping thing. A tessorium.
Interesting. I think that's the move. The move is the sponge.
I
Because
like
if you
that.
use the sponge, then you can clean the sponge off.
Yeah.
You can reuse it. It's
Oh.
green.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you
just
throw
sea
the
sponge.
sponge away, Jamie?
Yeah, there's just like a pile of sponges in the
No.
public
You
toilet.
clean your sponge, you piece
Yeah,
of
share
shit.
your sponge with
Clean-
you.
Everybody
Clean it.
gets one sponge. It
You get
goes
one.
with your voter
But it's on
ID.
the end of a spear.
What's a sea
like,
sponge? Go get another one. You can go
You
in
don't
the
have
ocean,
to
grab
put it
another
on the end of a spear. You
So-
hold it in your hand like a gentleman.
one. They would get
It's
old
attached to
though.
a stick.
It's like you're buffing. Like when you're buffing your hood, you just buff your asshole with a sea
It's,
sponge.
a sponge, actually, that is nice.
That seems like a good move.
A thing that
Yeah.
for a car would feel great on
Sponge.
your
I
ass.
might.
Yeah. So
might
if
do
you
that.
have
test a sponge. Might
So
break
you have
out
a toilet,
Yeah.
and right next to the toilet, you got like a basin, and
Yeah.
the water's flowing. You dunk your sponge in there, clean it out.
It's a nice sound
It's not
too.
bad. It's
Just,
Whoa.
It's water
Hey,
dripping in. Oh, that'd be
unless you just got a mess, chunky, thick,
To the shower.
frozen yogurt. You're never getting it out of the sponge. It's deep. It's all over your ass cheeks. You're wiping your legs.
It's all the way up your back.
It's dripping down your legs now. Like, what the
That's why.
fuck did I do?
They're used and shared by fellow butt wipers. You
Oh,
don't
they were
get-
used and shared.
You don't have your own.
Of course. Why would you have your own, Jamie?
Yeah, it's fucking Rome, dude.
Visitor. Okay, so if one of the freak of visitors had intestinal worms, all the others would
yeah.
carry them home too. Without any knowledge of how diseases spread, the overall Roman toilet setup could hardly be called hygienic by modern standards. Yeah.
You know they test. They told me to test kids for worms. They said put a piece of Scotch tape on your kid's butthole while it's sleeping, and the worms come out of the butthole at night, and they'll get stuck to
Yeah.
the Scotch tape.
What?
Yeah, dude, I had a doctor tell my wife this today.
Don't you have to like shine a light on your kid's asshole to see the worms coming out at night?
They hopefully, well,
I
they
think
want
that
us to put.
happened I heard that
Yeah,
story.
they want us to put Scotch tape on the beehole.
Mayo Clinic says to do that too.
Pressing
man.
an adhesive side of a piece of transparent tape to the skin around the anus of the person you suspect has pinworms. As soon as the person awakens, the eggs stick to the tape. When you tape Take the tape to your appointment so the doctor could look at pinworms or eggs under a microscope. Interesting.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Bro, this is a crazy
That
video
sucks.
of a black bear. This black bear's walking, and it's got worms. It's got worms coming
like
out of
a
its
giant
butt.
one.
Like garden
Yeah,
hoses.
yeah.
Like garden hoses. Hanging. Look. Hanging out of his ass. How crazy is that?
His face. He's like,
Yeah,
I know, dude. This sucks. This is embarrassing.
The size of those worms. What must be going on in their gut?
Oh my god.
The worms must be getting most of the food.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nasty.
sucks so
If they're
bad.
making their way all the way out through your asshole, that thick, look at that. Those thick COVID vaccine-like ropes. You know, those blood clots that you find on Reddit. That's what it looks like. Look at the fucking length of that thing. Look at that one you just showed, Jamie.
I was thinking it was a video. I was trying to see.
But look at the length. Oh my God! Look at the
Dude.
length of that.
Someone
Look at the
pull that
worms
out.
behind him.
Oh, brother, that tree's not the answer, man.
No, that's
No.
good, though, for now.
True.
You ever
Imagine
see that?
having no idea.
Jamie,
what's
get
going
that
on in your
bear
butt.
racking his nuts doing that. It's pretty great.
He has no idea
Let's
what's
change the
going on in
subject
his
from
butt.
diarrhea and worms.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's
fucked up.
terrible.
That's
It's
crazy.
kind of sad.
That's
You
nature.
ever see that bear get hit in the nuts?
This one?
Yeah, it's pretty wonderful.
This is great.
This is one of the greatest videos ever.
Here we go. Just gearing up.
What's he doing?
Scratching his head.
Scratching, man.
God, that's gotta feel fucking awesome.
Yeah, look at him. He's just rubbing his back.
That's
Is there any
time.
other animal that does that?
Oh no! Oh, he caught himself.
Look at him.
It takes-
He's like, oh, my nuts.
He's just
Oh,
a
my
dude.
nuts.
instantly just a dude. Like as soon as he got
I
hit.
know. And it took like a good 10 seconds to fully kick in on him.
They are absolutely the coolest animal.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
They're
awesome.
the coolest.
Grizzly would kill a gorilla, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
bro.
It's a hot take. I
I'm
know.
tired of these people saying gorillas would fuck up a grizzly.
Yeah, how? That's
Those
crazy.
people are
Grizzlies
silly.
are fucking.
They're huge.
They're 40 miles. They run 40 miles an hour.
Well, there's different
They're
types,
They're,
too.
yeah,
There's different
they're
types. There's
Crazy.
mountain grizzlies, and then there's coastal brown bears, which are the same species, but they have much more access to protein. They're just eating salmon all day. And moose. Those things are giant.
Damn.
Look how fast they run.
Fucking
Yeah,
thing, dude.
Bro, they run so fast. But more importantly, in,
Oh my god.
but believe it or not, like John Donaher and Lex Friedman had a conversation about this that I saw. It was hilarious about who would win a gorilla, a bear, a grizzly bear, or a lion. And what he was
Lion's getting rocked, right?
well,
Bear?
Easy.
no, probably not.
Really?
Yeah, probably not. No,
No, I'm out.
Yeah.
it's hard to say.
I'm out.
It's hard to say. Lions are pretty big. You know, a big
Tigers would
male
fuck up a
lion,
lion.
a tiger would. A
Yeah.
big like Siberian, and those really enormous tigers. But
I watched.
the
I'm
thing
sorry to cut
about-
you off. I watched a sloth bear hold his own against a fucking tiger recently. That's just a shitty.
That's a crazy bear.
mangy, shitty bear.
Those are very
a
aggressive
grizzly.
bears. Sloth bears are very aggressive. They kill a lot of people
Yeah,
in
yeah,
India,
yeah.
I believe.
I've seen. That was the first time I met you. I
look
showed you
like
a sloth
werewolves.
bear killing a man. The day we met. The first time we did an open mic together, I was like, "Yo, check this out."
It was the bear eating a guy.
He
Yeah.
showed me a guy jump off a building, and
Yeah,
I
that
was like,
was rough.
"Sick."
That was a rough
This
one.
is a bear versus a tiger.
This is actually very nice.
And that's
That sloth bear is defending its cub.
There
It's
you
a
go.
very nice moment, dude.
yeah, that's a small tiger.
And that sloth bear gets rocked and hangs in there.
yeah,
damn.
they're tough, dude. They're tough.
A grizzly would go nuts on that thing.
Fuck, they're
Maybe
lying up.
that size tiger. That's not a very big
True.
tiger. It depends on how big they are. It's just the thing about grizzlies and lions. They're the ones that have the giant advantage because they kill shit all the time. This is one of the things that Donaher said. Like, gorillas don't really kill anything.
Yeah.
Silverbacks have canines that are just for posturing.
Yeah.
They're just like for showing their fangs. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird that they have canines because they don't kill anything. Every other thing that has canines as big as a
Kills
gorilla
stuff, yeah.
kills things. They just eat vegetables.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder if they ever ate meat a little. Well, they won't. Will monkeys eat meat at all?
Yeah, monkeys
yes,
do.
chimps do.
Oh, they'll eat meat.
Chimps are very carnivorous. Chimps
Whoa.
are very carnivorous. They eat a lot of meat. They eat a lot
They
of
eat
monkeys.
monkeys.
A lot of
They eat-
monkeys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
They'll eat deers. They eat monkeys. They eat everything they can catch. But they eat fruit if it's available. They eat the fruit. But really, what they want is monkeys. That's their favorite thing to eat.
Damn.
Yeah. They found out
You remember Chimp Empire?
David Attenborough.
Yeah,
They were
true.
like fucking with those things.
Well, I had the director on. He said they didn't even show all the chimps eating monkeys. He's like,
think
it
it'd be
happens
too
so
much.
often. He was like, it's their favorite thing to do.
Oh,
Yeah, look at the size of that cat. Imagine if that motherfucker walks in.
fuck, dude.
Siberian versus Bengal tigers. It said.
Yeah, that's a
Don't really look the
Siberian.
same.
Yep.
No,
there you
no,
go. Good move.
what's up,
no,
dude?
no, that's show the belly.
The guy's like, no thanks.
I like that guy chilling.
Yeah, look at him.
Like, I
He's
don't
just-
even
He's
care.
like,
dude.
I'm not even a pro of this.
He's just walking around that cage like Francis Ngannou. Like, get the fuck out of my way.
Damn,
size of
dude.
him. Yeah. So that thing against a grizzly, I don't know. But grizzlies are fucking insanely durable, man. The thing about that, they're designed to fight. A cat is not necessarily designed to fight. They're designed
hunters,
to kill things.
yeah.
Grizzlies fight each other all the time,
Yeah.
and they fight for like 20 minutes, and they tear each other apart, and they don't get
Yeah.
hurt.
That's a good point.
It's crazy. Their skin is so flexible and so thick that they get just bit down on, and they're shaking each other, and then they just shake it off like nothing happened.
Yeah, I'm grizzly on this.
What's the gorillas?
It's
What's
a good
the gorillas move?
possibility. The thing
Gorilla.
is like a cat.
Super strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, just strong as fuck
Squeezing
and
people.
smart. The gorilla's smart,
True.
but they're gonna get fucked up. They're gonna get.
You
fucked
taking a
up.
big cat against a
A
grizzly?
gorilla?
Bro.
No, I'm not necessarily taking the big cat against the grizzly, but maybe because I don't think the big cat is used to fighting. Grizzlies fight so much, like they know how to fight. Like I think it would know how to hold the cat down.
Those cats fight.
Yeah, but
I think they have to fight. Don't they
They
kill
get
all
killed.
Yeah.
They get killed.
They get
But it's
kicked
more like
out of
they
the
get
fucking
killed.
group.
Yeah, that's true. But grizzlies fight like every year.
Yeah. Grizzlies are out there.
They're always
They're
getting
like
out
Tyson in their prime. It's
Yeah.
every 2 weeks.
Get in front of each other. I've seen bears fight in the wild. It's
Really?
wild. Yeah, it's wild to see. It's wild. These bears were going at it. I was in Alberta, and the way they hunt bears out there, the forest out there is like a box of Q-tips. Like you can't see shit. You can't
Yeah.
see shit.
Jesus.
So the way they hunt bears, 'cause they have a enormous bear population. It's like they're infested with black bears. They leave bait out, and it's either like donuts or something sweet.
Yeah.
And then the bears come to that. So these bears know where this one, or they leave a dead beaver. That's another thing they leave. So the bears know like when the bait is there, and so they'll decide like who gets the bait, or they'll decide that a female is hot and she's ready to have sex, and they'll fight over the female. But I watch these two dudes just go at it. Just go at it like 30 yards away from him. Like
That's
this is
terrifying.
wild.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, the black bears are prevalent in like the Poconos in Pennsylvania. And people like
Oh yeah.
They're kind of sissies.
they
No,
are
they're
like
not.
do people like walk?
Well, I mean, they're at least like they don't fuck with
they're
people.
like they don't
They run away.
Until
the-
they do.
That's dude. My neighbor when I was up there, the guy staying next to us was like, "I'll walk down the driveway with him." I'm like, "Dude, you're out of your fucking mind."
You're out of your
man.
fucking mind.
I saw
That's crazy.
Jamie, there's a video of I think it was a black bear getting into a dude's cabin,
Really?
and it's like he's like, "There's no," you can tell it's just a bro. He's like, "Dude, I think there's something in the kitchen," and then he's like, "Holy fuck, it's a bear, dude! Holy fuck!" Then it comes up the step like it's. I don't know,
dude,
Jamie.
they mangle.
Find that because
they
I sound like a
mangle-
dumbass.
Killed a kid at Rutgers a few
Did
years
it?
back.
He got killed by a black bear.
At Rutgers. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, he was going to school at Rutgers in
The
New
stress
Jersey.
factory?
New Jersey, yeah, the stress factory. New Jersey has the highest population of bears per capita in the country.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, New Jersey does. New Jersey State, when the governor who's currently in, when he was running, one of the things he was running on is stopping the bear hunt.
Chris Christie.
Because people were upset. People were upset that people were hunting bears, like the people that live in Newark and in cities. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing in Hackensack? You're hunting bears. They kept that law for 2 years, and then he's like, forget it. Start hunting bears again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
many
dude.
bear interactions with people. They were going up so high. They were fucking up people's garbage cans and
Yeah,
shit.
they come in the Poconos. You gotta lock your thing up because
Yeah.
they come
Yeah.
like every Sunday. They're coming.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's
I was
deer.
fucking terrified
The
of them.
deer. My family and I, we got a house in the Poconos, and the deer are everywhere,
Everywhere.
and they are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, you gotta shoot them.
Dude, we walk outside. These just the most mangy fucking deer you've ever seen.
Well, they also might have chronic wasting disease.
They're fucked up.
Oh, dude, that's fucked up. My brother saw that. They just drown themselves and
It's
stuff.
scary. It's they call it like a zombie disease. It's a prion disease. Look at this bear.
Awesome.
That guy's just chilling.
No idea. Oh. So what the fuck?
Yo,
What the fuck is your
dude, there's
problem?
one. There's an Asian lady taking a nap, and a bear comes over and like starts sniffing her face.
Oh my god.
The thing about bears,
Sorry.
black bears, if you get attacked by a black bear, it's more likely trying to eat you.
Oh really?
Yeah. If you get attacked by a grizzly bear, it's more likely you shocked it, like you came near its
Yeah.
cubs, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Or might want to eat you too. That's
Yeah.
possible too.
Like
but
grizzly
with
man.
black bears, it's more likely
They're munching
that they're
you.
trying to. They're just hungry.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grizzly Man wasn't Grizzly Man there when they started to get hungry? Isn't that what happened?
Yeah, he stayed.
He hung out.
He
and they were like,
stayed.
don't be there during that season. They
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were bears that were so hungry they couldn't hibernate. They didn't have enough fat to hibernate.
Fuck.
It was an old bear, and he just didn't have any food. You know?
he got a good meal.
Yeah.
He became a bear in the end of it.
That's like,
he became
just sniffing this lady.
Just a guy.
dude.
Sleep.
He wakes up and sees a bear. Bear was fucking with his shoe. Bro. Yeah. They're cool. You just don't want a lot of them near you.
Yeah.
I don't want any of them.
Do you know they used to eat them and not eat deer?
They eat bears?
Yeah, the pioneers. Like when they first started establishing America, they would eat bear and they would use the deer for skins. That's why a dollar's called a buck.
Oh.
That was the amount of money
Wow.
that you can get for one deer skin.
What?
Yeah, they didn't eat deer, which is crazy.
What's
'cause now
bear taste like?
It tastes good.
Okay.
It's closer to beef. That's why.
Oh.
And so they were eating bear and they were just using the deer for skins.
I like to think of that, the guys that got to North America and ran into fucking grizzlies, like from Europe.
Yo.
And you're like, what?
Well, Europe has a lot of brown bears.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, Russia has some of the craziest.
Oh,
brown
yeah,
bears.
yeah.
But Germany has brown bears. I think someone got killed by a brown bear.
Germany has brown bears?
Pretty sure.
No way.
Yeah.
Not
Pretty
anymore.
Sure. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I guess they got those forests. They got a lot.
There's
Yeah.
bears in the forest in certain parts of Europe. I know for sure. I know they have brown bears out there.
Yeah.
Lobster was like prison food when it first came. When people
Isn't that
started-
crazy?
Yeah, lobster. They would like it was like considered disgusting.
There's a bug
They'd
they
feed it
found
to
near the
yeah.
boats.
They'd feed it to prisoners.
They would get them out of the East River and serve them to people at bars. It was bar food. First bear in Germany in 16 years. Okay, yeah, there it is. The first wild bear in Germany, 170
All
years.
right, I was close.
Okay, that must have been what I read.
Yeah.
But so are there bears in Spain? Is that what it is? Are there brown bears in Spain? But there's definitely some. Russia has some crazy.
It's just in my brain.
What is that?
I was like, you drink enough and start remembering Spanish. I was like, oso.
For a bear.
I think that might be bear.
It is.
Nice.
It's actually the new vodka.
Yeah,
Our
that's
friends-
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tom
Who's
and Bert.
it's Birth bear?
Tom and Bert have a vodka.
Oso
That's
vodka.
called Oso.
Porosos.
Oh, what a great
bears.
name!
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
I just saw the ad and you said Oso. I thought you were talking about the vodka itself.
Oh.
Oso.
I thought you were talking about that dude who was the guru in Wild Wild Country.
That guy ruled.
That guy ruled.
The guy is
Osho.
like, everybody's
the people
retarded.
are retarded.
Dude, Osho's books
For
are
the
good.
people, by the people, of the people. But the people
Oh, retarded.
are retarded.
God damn it.
For the retarded, of the retarded, by the retarded.
You're watching it, you're like, damn, this guy's a genius. This is going to be really insightful.
He's
Yeah.
so deep.
But the people are retarded. You're like, God damn it, dude. That's something I would say.
I think
this guy's
he's
not
I
smart.
think he's right, man. I think he's on it, man.
Bro. Second language, too.
Look at him.
Such a G.
Government
Government.
by the people,
Think of being in this meeting, like,
of the people,
yeah.
for the people.
Mm.
But the people are retarded.
That's when you look next to you and your friend's like,
What? Wait a minute. We think we might have fucking bet on the wrong guru,
what are we
man.
doing?
You're in full Lotus,
You're in
just like,
orange
what?
sweatsuits.
Yeah.
Like,
Knowing that you gambled on the wrong guru, that's why I'm so glad I got out of that first building. That first
True.
building, I bought a first building before we bought the mothership. Before that spot, I bought a place that was owned by a cult. A cult.
Really?
There's a documentary on it called Holy Hell. Yeah,
Oh, Duncan told me that. Yeah, he told me you were in
Bro.
like a. How was he still kicking around?
the guy's in Hawaii now. Yeah, he
Really?
restarted.
he's a legend, though.
They
You
kick-
told me
he's-
this guy's story.
guy's a
This guy
legend.
fucking rules.
Guy's a legend. So the guy was a gay porn star and a hypnotist.
A dangerous combo.
Dangerous
That's the ultimate
combination.
combo.
And a yoga instructor and beautiful man. Like
What?
amazing physique, six pack, taught yoga, and then as he got older, he got creepy. Started getting a lot of plastic surgery, lost his physique.
no.
And so the Cult Awareness Network, it was like right after Waco. Cult Awareness Network, they're cracking down on all these cults, because Waco pops
Those
off, right?
motherfuckers.
So this motherfucker says, okay, I'm going to move to Austin And just to throw people off who might be thinking I'm running a cult, I'm going to have my followers build me a theater so that I can dance in front of them. And that was the place that I bought.
What?
I bought that place. It was going to be my comedy club.
Just a gay hypnotist dancer.
Well, I found out about it
Damn.
from Ron White. Ron White's like, you should buy that theater that was owned by the cult. I played there once. It's fucking awesome. Beautiful place. I go, really? He goes, oh, yeah. It's fucking
It's a good Ron White, by the way.
amazing.
That's pretty good.
It's a really good Ron White.
And, I'm just a giant. Every time I talk to Ron White, I'm like, I'm friends with Ron White. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it's
you know?
awesome.
He's the man.
He is
He
awesome.
might be the coolest dude possible.
He's one of the greatest humans that's ever
Yeah.
walked.
He's
God's
so
green
funny.
earth. I love that guy to death. So when he was telling me to buy the building, I was like, I'm buying that building. It's for
Yeah.
sale. Let's go. And I took him on the tour. And he's like, yeah, I fucking killed right here. So we all looked at it. We brought in architects and everything. We were in the planning stages. They had like a significant issue that wasn't addressed that had to be addressed, and I got out of it.
Yeah, it's like buying a house and they're like, it's haunted.
Well, there was a lot of issues. First of all, the people they were not construction people that made that place. But then on top of that, Adam Egget tells me about the documentary. I did not know about the documentary. I just knew Ron said, yeah, a cult owned it. I'm like, a cult?
Yeah, whatever.
No, normal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of flower people. They probably did yoga and grew squash. No. There was a lot of butt fucking.
Dudes
going
were
on.
getting
Dudes they were getting hypnotized and fucked, and then they had to pay. They had to pay for the therapy. So he'd give them therapy. They'd have to pay $50, and then he would fuck them.
The idea of
Did it work?
Oh yeah, for the guy, yeah.
That's
No,
the
I'm saying
thing.
for the patients.
That's the thing about the documentary that's wild. This guy was a legitimate hypnotist, right? And he had these people convinced that he could give them this thing called the knowing. And the knowing was he would like place his hands on you. It'd have to be the right time, the right
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
But these people, to this day, were saying it's the most amazing moment of their life. It was pure ecstasy. They connected to God. Like he, through the power of suggestion,
Yeah.
when he put his hands on them, they really did experience that thing. So he really did have that power.
Whoa.
He really, really actually did. If you're a gullible person who's likely to join a cult in the first place, you're kind of a sucker. You're not skeptical. You believe this. And then you find yourself in the woods and you're on your knees and this guy is over you and he puts his hands on your temples and they would just go into full bliss. And it's wild because it's in the movie and it doesn't look like they're faking it. It looks like they're having this wild, transcendent experience. Like someone just gives them a full-on mushroom trip. Just a fucking whop. Just hits them with a giant dose of acid.
Damn.
And they're just like,
And then
and they talk about it afterwards. Even they're talking shit about him. Even
Yeah, like, that shit
afterwards, like
rules.
20 years later when they're talking shit about him, they talk about him. They believed in him so much.
Yeah, he was yoked.
Bro, this
Yeah, he was
guy's
beautiful.
crazy.
He was beautiful. He had a six-pack. He was a yoga instructor. See, he would give them this thing, man. He would touch them in the head. And by the way, some of them, he would hold it back from them. He wouldn't give it to them.
Oh, it
no,
pissed me
you're
off.
not ready. Like, no, I'm ready. And so they'd be complaining for years.
He'd be like,
You know,
"Nah,
you
we
are
can't
not
have
ready.
Oh man,
Yo.
show that again. Show that again.
He's throwing fruit in people's mouths, bro.
Yo.
Look at the way he's tossed it sideways. I lost it.
Yeah,
So
it's
now,
nice, dude.
this is by the way, this is later in life when he's getting a little creepy looking. So he starts getting a bunch of plastic surgery and weird shit to his face, and his
Yeah.
body kind of falls apart. But that was him dancing. That was him dancing at the One World Theater.
What?
Which was the place that I was gonna buy. That's it.
He's just
He
buff
had, he had them build a theater so he could dance in front of them.
I mean, can you imagine seeing that guy and not hysterically laughing?
Well, as he got older, he just started looking like real weird, man. Like real weird. Like look at him.
Yeah.
But when he was young, he was beautiful. So that's the torment of youthful beauty. You get older, you become a monster.
Yeah, but even when he was young, it'd still be like if I saw a guy like throw
Yeah.
a fruit into some guy's mouth, I'd be like, I'm out.
I
I'm
bet
out
he
of the
started throwing the
project.
fruit later in life.
Yeah, he started
I
getting
bet he
a
got a
little
little cocky.
Yeah.
He's been running that call
He was
for
like,
a
yeah,
couple of
take
decades.
that.
That's older version of the dude. Changed
Yeah,
his name
true.
twice.
That fucking hog
I
though, dude.
know,
What's this guy's?
dude.
He's like a Clydesdale.
He's been stuffing it in all
What's
those
this guy's
butts.
problem?
Look at all
True.
those hungry mouths behind
Oh,
him.
look at him, dude.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at the other guy.
The
The,
guy in
other
the
guy had
back
his
was,
mouth open
yeah,
too.
he was.
The guy's like, I don't want to.
Look at the dude in the back. He's like,
my mouth. I probably said to him, I experienced it through you.
I felt it.
I felt it, the ecstasy you had of catching master's fruit.
the gay buttfuck cult, man. That's tough, man.
Bro, so they found out because in the early
Might
2000s,
be worse than Waco.
a guy left. A guy left the cult. and sent a mass email. Like, yo, this guy's been hypnotizing me and butt fucking me for the past 10 years. And then everybody else in the
Swear to
cult,
God, he's fucking good at it.
they really didn't know how many people he was doing that to.
Yeah.
And they all started sharing information.
What?
Yeah, I mean, he ran this thing for a long time. The thing they all say, though, is in the beginning it was great. In the beginning of the cult, they were just having
usually how
meals
butt fucking
together,
goes.
and they're going on
first, it's
nature
pretty
hikes.
great.
They're doing yoga together. Then, as later, I think as he got older, like he couldn't get as many guys, so he needed to fuck them.
Yeah.
When you get gross looking, the only people that'll fuck you are the people that think you're a master.
True.
You know, when you're young and hot.
True.
Guys,
Let me tell you something, Joe.
Yeah.
True.
I know. That's why I came to you. He's out there getting it. He probably didn't need to fuck him in the early days.
True,
I do like
makes
the
sense.
idea of being in a cult, like the moment of clarity where you're like, oh.
Oh, it's so funny.
Dude, Waco is so funny to think of a guy being in there when they're like, the feds are coming, we've got to fight them off. And me and a guy in the meeting like, fuck.
Oh, no.
Shit.
And if you leave, they'll shoot you.
Yeah.
If you run out
True,
that door,
yeah.
you're gonna
You
get
gotta
shot
go
in the
home.
back. You got to run out in the middle of the night. So you gotta plan it out. You have a fucking toothbrush and a pair of underwear taped to your leg. And you got to figure out how to get over the barbed wire.
Oh.
You got to run out with a roll of carpet. You throw the roll of carpet over the barbed wire. You've got it all planned.
You hear Koresh like, where are you going, buddy?
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And you hear cock, 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 cock. And you feel the hot lead.
I heard a lot of those North California grow-ups. They had that thing, Triangle of something on
Yeah.
on Netflix. I've heard a long time ago they were like that. Like people, hippie kids would be like, I'm going to go trim on this guy's farm. And it's like thinking it's going to be like some cool hippie guy. But these are like country Northern California criminals.
Yeah.
They're like hot young hippie chicks running out there and getting like drugged and stuff. It's like,
Well, that's a documentary series, Sasquatch.
really?
Did you ever
That
watch
was
that?
nice.
No.
Yeah.
Very
That
good.
was cool.
Very
Yeah.
good documentary series. It's about, they attributed a murder to Bigfoot. They said Bigfoot killed us.
That makes sense.
Dude.
Which is
That was fucking Bigfoot,
You
dude.
imagine how high you have to be? Dude, just be like, oh, fuck.
Bro, Bigfoot killed that
Fucking
cartel
Sasquatch
guy.
broke in and killed all the cartel guys. That was nuts.
So it was so remote and so lawless that guys would come in and steal people's crops. And they'd rob people and
Yeah.
shoot people. And so it was like these guys started off as hippies, and then it became a business.
That has
Yeah,
to be
man.
how every, like, Loch Ness Monster, Sasquatch, every single monster was definitely just a guy killing a guy and be like, fucking Chupacabra came out of nowhere.
Back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Before DNA
Yeah,
evidence,
you know
when
there's
people believed in
monsters here?
monsters.
True, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Also, if you leave someone's body in the woods, like where there's like wild pigs and
Yeah.
animals, they're gonna eat that body quick.
they'll munch it up.
All you have to do is leave the body for 24 hours, and something's eating it. A coyote's gonna eat it.
I don't remember if we talked about this.
Bro,
No, I haven't seen
this
this
shit
one.
This
was
is great.
so funny.
Love Has Won, the cult of Mother God. That's one of the rare cults run by a lady too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched some of this.
Yep.
Dude,
How
there's-
was it?
It is so
awesome.
funny. There's a dude that shows up and just dominates the cult. Like,
A dude does. A dude
a
takes
dude
over?
shows up and just ruins everything. There he was.
Yeah, she was
So
fucking
he
like,
was-
there he is.
He was the boyfriend.
That's it.
He's a meth-
Yeah.
he's a meth head.
Of course. He's a meth head?
Yep.
Yeah, he's like gets out of
Amazing.
prison or whatever, goes to this cult.
Amazing.
He's like, he said he was out raking leaves with all the community, and he just put his rake down and was like, "I run this,"
wow.
and he just immediately started dominating everybody.
Oh no.
Making them listen to heavy metal.
Dude, he'd put heavy metal on and be like, "This is power. I'm power."
Yeah,
oh
the-
my god.
Like a dude would get to fuck this lady, and then he'd be like
be Father
Father
God.
God, and then
Yeah.
this like so she had like 3 Father Gods, and that the meth head dude came through and just
Discovering
shut
a
it down.
mummified body laying in an enshrined
Yeah,
queen-size
dude.
bed,
They,
wrapped in a sleeping bag, decorated with Christmas lights.
They believed silver. What's it called? What type of
Colloidal
silver?
silver.
Colloidal silver.
They were like, "That's gonna solve this." So they were just crushing this lady with silver while she was an alcoholic.
Oh my god.
And she started turning blue.
As a 19 billion-year-old deity, Carlson claimed she could cure cancer while also drinking herself into oblivion every night.
Hey,
What a wild
Dude,
lady!
wait till you see. All right,
What
so
a
she's
wild
got
lady, bro! I'm watching that tonight.
she's got the
It's good.
Galactics. She channels
Oh, no.
she channels her deity.
I'm writing this down. Then I'm gonna
Yes.
set a reminder to watch
It's
this
so
tonight.
funny.
very funny.
She
Mother
channels-
Love, right?
Love Has Won.
Love has won.
Love
She-
has won.
She channels her. They're called the Galactics. It's a collection of people that I fucking who knows. They
They're
have
advisors,
spaceships.
yeah.
They have spaceships. They're gonna pick her up. The Galactics are really. It's Robin Williams, and Donald Trump, who's still alive. They love Trump, which is so funny.
They do love Trump.
And like she's like, anytime she gets hammered, she's like, Robin Williams is channeling himself through me. That's why I'm being mean to everybody. She'd just get hammered and be like, "Fuck you, bitch, clean up all my shit." Then the next day, be like, "Damn, Robin Williams was crazy last night. I'm sorry."
That's
It's
hilarious.
the best. Then she starts taking Silver, and her cult believes her so much that when she starts to be like, "I don't know, guys, I think the Silver might be killing me," they're like, "No, the Silver's good. You're God." She's like, "I'm not God. I'm fucking hammered." She's like, "I've been hammered for 20 years."
Is this Silver? Is that the same stuff that made that guy turn blue?
Yeah.
Remember he was on Oprah?
This is what happened. Yeah.
Did she turn blue as well?
She turns blue at the end.
Oh, boy.
Dude.
What did she look like at the end? Oh.
That.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. That's
She wasn't that old, right?
She was attractive, dude.
I
Show her
know.
before. She was hot.
Oh, the silver, the colloidal silver.
She was.
Jamie's still watching this on the sneak.
No.
They're all dancing.
Jamie, you like that meat catch. You with that fucking dog, dude. You little tiny dog watching guys catch meat.
I've closed an open to me tab.
She was very
Damn,
pretty.
She was pretty.
Look at that one. That
Is that her too?
Yeah, that's her.
LinkedIn photo.
Wow. LinkedIn.
It's her LinkedIn. Glad to see your business is doing well. Yeah, it just became a business where the money guy is hilarious in it.
So she was running it for a while till the meth head came along. She was so hot.
McDonald's
Yeah.
manager to cult leader.
Wow, she was a McDonald's manager.
Yeah, she did it.
Hey, you can do it in this country.
Yeah.
If you have a good idea and you really work hard,
You can.
You can
pull it
die
off.
from rum and silver like a pirate. What the fuck?
rum. Was she drinking rum?
Bro, she was
Probably.
crushing shit. She's hammered the whole time, and then her meth head boyfriend shows up, and he rules.
He does.
Oh my god!
He
I can't wait
dominates
to watch
everyone. All the other guys are pussies, and this dude shows up. They all still believe, though.
This. Oh my god, that's such a dangerous thing.
Yeah, this was the guy.
Look at that guy! Holy bro, that guy
shit,
got
dude.
super blue. Colloidal silver
smurfed.
turns you blue.
Why do you
wow,
do
he was a
that?
good-looking guy before that. What the
Also-
fuck?
That's literally Papa Smurf.
That is, dude.
That's so crazy. And they can't turn that. It looks like William.
over decades.
It does look like William Montgomery.
Looks a little like William the way he's smiling. If he was bald, look, that's William Montgomery.
I am going to take colloidal silver.
William Montgomery should do that for like Halloween.
I never
Bro,
Dude,
that's
Blueface
him.
for Halloween. He might get tackled in the street.
knew this guy.
Yo, bro.
That guy had it too. Wow.
That stuff is in the Alex Jones toothpaste.
Colloidal silver?
Yeah.
And the Alex Jones
I
toothpaste?
don't want to besmirch. I don't want to besmirch his company.
You don't
but-
Too
want to
late.
besmirch him.
But I
late.
think
You just did.
I think the colloidal silver was in the toothpaste. His dad's a dentist.
Alex Jones' dad's a dentist?
Yeah, man. You ever listen to the program?
There it is. Like,
There it is. Colloidal silver.
Super
Nano
blue.
silver.
That's an interesting ad.
Zoom
in on that.
I gotta piss. I gotta piss. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll piss
You-
again.
Okay. Matt, you can't be by yourself.
I'll take a break. Yeah,
All right,
I'm
let's
not
take a
gonna
quick
sit around.
break.
We'll take a
We'll
break.
be
Jesus Christ.
Back.
Yes.
Yes.
So much better.
Feels good, dude.
Yeah. It's good to pee.
What's better, peeing or shitting? Really?
Shitting's better. Yeah. There's something about a good one.
A good one versus, I mean, think about
just
a
a
long,
good
a good
release.
whiz.
Hard.
They're both
like,
pretty good.
but a dump.
When you're holding a whiz and you get it,
What it is. It's like a clitoral orgasm that's peeing real hard, and then
Jesus,
dumping
Matt.
is like having like a cervical orgasm. I'm just saying, if you had to compare it to something,
Yeah, that's one of those guys like, I stub my toes, just like childbirth.
there's fucking cervical orgasms?
yeah, dude, I know.
What the fuck?
You know what Nate and Lemaire fucked me up on? Our friends were. I was talking to them, and they were saying dudes are now reviewing their dick size, like the dildo that's their dick size, and reading the reviews women leaves of the dildo.
Oh, I'm not coming close to that.
I'm not looking
You
at
want
it,
to talk
dude.
about negative comments?
Bro, dude. My brain keeps dumping it. It comes up, and I'm
I
like,
would just
I'm
get one of
gonna
those
do
little
it.
fucking bzz, tiny little buzzers.
If they had an Ozempic for dick size,
Yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
it gave you a bunch of side effects.
Side effects could
Brother.
be
Side effects could be cancer.
anything.
Yeah.
Fire it up.
Diabetes.
Turning blue.
Guys would just take diabetes medication, have a giant hog. But if what if
Fire it up.
you only take you have to keep taking it. Like it artificially inflates the size of your dick for a limited time.
Yeah.
Like you have to bang it every couple of days.
All day.
Every couple of days you gotta bang it.
It'd be so hard to not do that.
Everybody would do it.
Yeah.
If they do, boy, that's the holy grail. of
That's what I'm talking
pharmaceutical
about,
money,
man. What the fuck are they
dick
doing?
size.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Making all this bullshit.
Talking around fucking flu vaccines. Fuck that, dude. Fix my dick.
fix it.
I
Yeah,
need
bro.
someone to fix this.
Grow it. Dude,
Because I can't.
for world peace, if everyone had the same size dong, we might enter the age of peace. I swear to God. Or it'd be a bunch of big dick kings.
That might be too much.
Well, in a place like China, isn't there like a
What is
giant difference between the number of men versus the number of women?
Yeah.
You'd think they would chill the fuck out.
Well, why would they?
Just dudes balling out.
They're
Dude.
getting angry.
Yeah.
Limited supply.
Oh, so there's more dudes.
There's more
China's,
dudes.
You're
They're
calling
the-
China a sausage party?
They had the one
It's
child
a complete
policy.
sausage fest.
Right. So it's just dudes. Oh, they don't let the other. Yeah, they can have girls.
And we're like,
they can
damn.
have dudes.
China's killing us
Look
in
at this.
math and science.
In 2023, there were around 720 million male inhabitants and 689 female inhabitants. That's a big difference.
Dude, that sucks.
That sucks. That sucks. Wow, there's 1.4 billion people in China. That's crazy. That's so many people.
They need to knock that off.
That's
too many.
so
It's too many
people,
people, bro.
So
And
what
they're
is, what is
killing-
it?
or not
What is
killing,
it?
they're gonna stop
690
it.
and 720? Is that what it was, Jamie?
Yeah. No, 720 and 6. Yeah, 690. Yeah, you said it.
Yeah. So that's a solid 30 million, man. That's a lot of people.
We're getting conflicted reports about China.
True. You think they're pumping up the numbers?
I don't know what's going on, dude.
In terms of what? Conflicting
I don't know. Are
reports?
they killing us? Are they a paper tiger? What is it?
Well, the thing that scares the shit out of me is if they go into Taiwan.
Yeah.
And they seem to be saying that they want to go into Taiwan.
Well, dude, they're going to have a population crisis in 30 years.
Biden will shut
they're gonna
that
have.
down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's thankfully.
He's on the ball.
The thing I was worried about, with Trump was, it was like if Trump gets elected, World War III will happen, and then thankfully we avoided that, and there's definitely no chance.
I know.
That's my opinion.
That's true.
Isn't that funny, though, that like anti-war used to be the left?
Dude, they love it now.
It used to be the left. The left was all anti-war. The left was, we got to stop the wars. The left
Yeah.
was Jimmy Carter. The left was,
Yeah.
end
Dude.
the wars.
It's like, all right, you have to be mindful of like, don't microaggress a lady at a job, and then it's like, oh, but shoot that Russian guy between his fucking eyes. It's like, what, dude?
It's like make sure you get their name right at Starbucks.
I saw a tweet.
Also, let's use drones to bomb Russians.
I saw
insane.
a
That's
tweet
fun.
where someone
All
was
right,
saying
whatever.
how many people that have ARs could have sent those ARs to Ukraine
Bro,
to
stop.
fight the Russians.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Do
You don't
know how
need
many
an
ARs?
AR.
Do you know how many guns are in America
Right.
compared to the world?
But that was the point. They were saying you don't need an AR. You should send those guns
yeah.
to. Like, do you know what you're saying?
Yeah.
Do you realize
to
what you're
prevent
saying?
a government invasion?
Yeah. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying? So you need to give up your guns so that we're somewhere that is actually happening. They can get guns.
yeah.
So that it can maybe happen here
Oh
if,
my
if no
God,
one has
dude.
guns.
Dude, my dad has like 6 AR-15s.
What?
He buys them anytime like something bad happens or like they're taking them away.
Gets
He
another
buys
one?
another one.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
They just stock them up.
he needs one.
Nah, dude, he's got 6. Him and his boy buy one every time there's like a mass shooting. He's like, let's get another AR.
Nice.
'Cause he's
Yeah.
like, they're gonna take them. So he's like, I'm trying to stock up. So yeah,
Yeah.
fucking whatever. It's like that's
This is
his
gonna be
thing.
worth money.
He brought a gun to my show.
Yeah, I
I
remember
fucking
that.
came to my comedy. I was filming a special, and he came with a gun and a knife. And the security was like, "Bro, you can't have the hawk and the gun on you right now."
Jesus Christ. He had a hawk. Is he open carrying?
Yeah, he just kind of no. He had it
Shoulder
concealed.
holster?
He had it concealed. And then he was in Philly. He's all bugged out. He's like, oh, he used to like him and his family.
Dude, the dads watch Fox News and they're like, we can't go into a city.
Yeah, dude. Well, they also
You'll
collected.
die
They,
in any city. You'll die.
they had a trash company in like the '80s too, which was
Oh.
like so like
Yeah.
So they always had guns on them. So he's just used to like
What, people stealing trash?
no, but like if you have a trash yard, it was in Chester. Chester's like outside of Philadelphia, and it's like a state of emergency. The murder rate's crazy, and they were there during the crack epidemic. So you had like a transfer station where there's money in and out of there. So yeah, it was like nonstop of like coppers there, all this other stuff, and like they would get like you get like tackled coming in.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Damn.
You got to keep the gat on.
How'd they find the gun? They didn't pat him down. He just said,
I think they
want.
wanted him.
Oh, really?
I think
They
either
do
that,
at Helium?
I think so, because they got him,
Really? They wanted him at Helium?
or they asked him. I don't know.
They might have asked him.
Might have asked, but
They might
they don't
have
ask
seen it.
anyone to come in.
might
Maybe
have
they
been
did.
obvious.
Maybe they. I'll have to ask him because I've seen it. So I've seen guys
Yeah.
before with the wands.
Maybe he had the shoulder or the leg holster like Clint Eastwood.
He
with
might
straps.
have- He might have had
The
like the La
strap.
Femme Nikita.
He might have screamed it.
He might have been Tomb Raider and do it too. I'll have to ask him. I figured they wanted him. Maybe they just.
He could have screamed it as soon as he walked in the door.
Fuck your gun!
From the suburbs. And I got a fucking gun.
I was kind of pumped when I heard he was rolling that strap to the show. I was like, fucking nice.
It is. It is.
Like, fuck yeah,
it is
man.
very nice.
Yeah.
It's also funny how much dads are afraid of cities.
Dude, terrified.
They hate
Fox
cities.
News dads.
Oh,
Fox
God,
News,
dude.
all day they watch how terrible things are in cities. That's their only. My dad
But,
won't go to
bro,
Harrisburg.
When you watch
He's like,
those,
I'm not going over there.
When you watch those migrants jump those cops and beat their ass, and then they got out of jail with no bail right away.
That's trouble.
That is wild.
I know, but it depends what
and
your
they're
algorithm
Tupac
is.
in the camera.
Yeah.
They Tupac the camera on the way
What?
out. Yes.
I didn't see this.
Yes. Apparently, those guys have fled.
And they got released or deported?
They got released.
Oh, they're just back out. Dude.
Yeah, bro. They interviewed this one guy. I was watching this YouTube video. What's happening in these hotels? This one guy's been there for 7 months, and he said they give him a nice hotel. It's a nice room. He said it's real clean. They give him breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and he's an illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
And then there's people that are poor. They're like, hey, what about my family? What about
Yeah.
me? What about us Americans that live here, have always been here, born and raised here? And people just sneak in, and you're giving them all these things you won't give us. Why are you doing this? This is crazy. That's crazy.
Is it like a vote? Are they trying to like get new
Yeah.
voters or something?
I would imagine yes.
Yeah, but they're
That's-
not going to be down with. If you ever meet like a
Well,
dude from
you can do
Guatemala,
it. They're doing it right now in New York City. In New York City, they're allowing illegal immigrants to vote.
Yeah.
This is something they just. Is that true? Is that absolutely true? Let's make sure, because this is a big statement. But I'm pretty sure that was one of the things that they were trying to do. They were trying to make it so that these people could be documented. And this is what they keep saying. The way to deal with the undocumented people is find a pathway for them to be documented. Sure. That's how we've always done
Yeah.
it. It's legal immigration. Now, you might think legal immigration is too restrictive. Okay. But you can't just let anybody in because terrorists are a real thing.
Yeah.
This is not like an imaginary, it's not like orcs. Like, we know terrorists are real.
Yeah.
And they already caught that one guy where they asked the guy, like, who are you? He goes, you will know soon enough. And then they find out, okay, this guy's on a terrorist watch list and made it into America.
What a dumbass.
Yay.
yeah, they're not
Yay.
going to vote left though. These people coming from like South America and stuff are going to like
A lot of
read
them
the
will
issues.
because those are the people that got them in. Those are
Yeah.
the people that are giving them money. Those are the people that are giving them free food, free
True.
place to sleep. Wouldn't you vote for those people? Especially when all you want to do is get a fucking job. And if you vote for these people and these people are going to allow you to be documented, you're going to be able to get a job and then continue to get social assistance, which has been pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
You're getting money and food and a place to live. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, but then they'll work and they'll get on their own 2 feet, and then they're super like they're pretty conservative.
That's when it's time to close the border. Once you get established, you go, no one else.
Well, they don't in California. You know, in California, that was what changed California. California, when Reagan was in office, Reagan created a pathway for illegal immigrants to become legal and vote. And when he did that, the Republicans never won California again, except for Schwarzenegger.
You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting about like how like the left has turned to kind of like war hawks?
Yeah.
The right has kind of turned to like your statement there about like why don't we help Americans?
Yeah.
It's like now all of a sudden the right's like pro welfare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hilarious.
Where it's like we should be helping our people.
I know.
You know? It's
Yeah.
just everything's kind of
Well, people are waking up on both sides, but there's a lot of people that are left-wing people that are like, "What the fuck is going on with all these wars? Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing? Like, this is not something that we were supposed to be about." And you know, there's a lot of people on the left that look at what's going on in Gaza right now and they're freaking out.
yeah.
So then there's
we're in there.
that turmoil.
Here,
on the
give me a
left.
beer. I'd like to talk about Gaza. I like
That's a quagmire. The Gaza's a quagmire for the
Of
left.
course.
Though, 'cause they're like,
It's funny that America's like, what are we doing in all these wars? It's like, bro, do you know who we are?
Yeah, that's what we do.
It's all we've ever done.
yeah,
Start to finish.
Yeah,
it's true.
Day one.
that's how you
Let's
make a
go.
place like this.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing I can find. This is not from this year. This is from 2022, but this is the only thing I could find.
Yeah, Eric Adams. That's it.
This has to do with local elections, first of all.
Right.
And then people with green cards and the DACA, anyone that's a DACA, which is the Dreamers, people who
Dreamers, people who are born here,
Right.
right? Parents were brought into this country illegal as children. That's it. Not born here, rather.
Dreamers is
so they're
nice.
allowed to remain. Yeah,
Does
no,
sound-
it's great.
Does sound nice.
That's all great. But they are allowing people that are not legal residents or that are not legal citizens to vote, right?
in New York elections.
Yeah. So that's all you need to know. So that's
Yeah.
the beginning. So that's how you win the election over and over and over.
In the short term,
That's
yeah.
how you control local elections in New York.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's a foolproof playbook. You give people like way better
You pay 'em?
treatment than you give the people you. That's
Yeah.
the same thing Osho did in Wild Wild Country. They bust in all those homeless people and let them vote. Remember? They just brought in homeless people from everywhere and said, "You're going to be a part of our community." And these people like finally have a place to be. And then once they vote, they're like, "All right, get the fuck out."
Get the fuck out of here.
They kicked them all out again. That documentary is wild.
His books are good though. I've read a couple of his books. They're good.
Yes.
He's a smart dude.
No, he was genius. He really was. He was
very
brilliant.
smart dude.
But he was also like, driving like he had like 13 Bentleys and shit.
That was just a lesson for us.
You can't help yourself.
That was just a lesson.
You're gonna get the Bentleys. Dude.
Why not? But he had so many of them. Like,
I will say
so
that
many?
once you buy one nice car, I've been
You
on
want
that.
a second one? Or
I
you want
understand
another?
that.
What are you gonna get?
I don't know, but no, I'm not gonna buy another one.
Get
But
yourself a
I'm
fucking
excited.
pickup truck, son.
I'm
You're
excited
living
for
in
my lease
America.
to run out so I can get a new.
Yeah, switch it
How
up.
about a Raptor? For Uncle Shane.
I'm too.
Strikes me as an SUV guy for
I'm
sure.
not.
a Raptor? You ever drive one?
Yeah, but
Get
I look.
yourself a
This is what I
Raptor
look like.
R.
I can't have a Raptor.
How about a TRX?
You can't play Xbox all day and then get in a Raptor.
Yes,
Yeah, you
you can, dude. Dude,
You
gamer
definitely
chairs,
could.
customized gamer chairs in the car.
Get a TRX.
We'll see.
Bro.
What's a TRX?
It's a Ram that has 700 horsepower.
Oh, those things are
From the
wild,
factory?
man. Those things
Yeah.
are kind of nuts.
I'll show
That's
you one.
another
I have
thing
one
I
here.
don't-
Do you really?
Yeah, I'll show you.
It's pretty awesome.
I have a Hennessy one that has 1,000 horsepower.
What?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's America.
That is pretty sick.
Remember we
You
were in
need one of
his
those, Shane.
fucking Tesla? I don't.
America.
America's obviously the best.
Yeah.
True.
You need
Yeah, I
something
remember being in
American.
that thing.
Yeah,
You're
America
driving
rules.
around that Nazi mobile. You need a goddamn American car. That's it right there. Look at that TRX.
Fuck. How's America cars? Are we good at making cars now? I heard
That thing's the shit. I love that thing. I love that. I drive that all the time. I love it.
Pickup would be nice, actually.
They're great.
Pickup
They're
trucks get
comfortable.
wildly expensive.
Speaking of Nazi mobiles,
Yeah.
I went and saw a Nazi movie by myself.
What?
Really?
Which one?
Saturday night. Zone of Interest.
What is that?
I don't know. It's about Auschwitz. It's
I heard
like
this is awesome.
It's all right.
Where they live next to
Nothing
the
happens.
concentration camp.
It's just an ongoing, like, you're uncomfortable the whole time. But I did go see it by myself, which is a weird, because like the movie people, I saw it at a draft house, so you have like a waiter, and the whole time they're like, "Are you?" Like, Shane, hey, what's going on? I was like, yeah, I'm just here watching Nazis alone, doing exactly what you thought I'd do on a Saturday night. Yeah,
That's
it's
on brand.
It's very uncomfortable.
You watching this movie by yourself is on brand.
I enjoyed it, but it's
They're right next to a concentration camp.
they're at
wow.
Auschwitz. He's the
Oh, and they're living good.
Yeah.
Nothing happens though. It's just unsettling for
Whoa,
2
look at that
hours.
fucking,
It's a cool idea.
Look at the building they were in.
Yeah. Feeling you deserve the best in life.
The
Yeah.
wildest thing that most people don't know about the Nazis is how many we brought over here.
Yeah.
Operation Paperclip.
Yeah, get them in here.
Isn't Venezuela one of those countries? They have a
Oh,
ton
yeah.
of Nazis.
Argentina,
Argentina.
Brazil.
Yeah, yeah.
They have countries in Argentina or cities in Argentina where everybody's white, everybody speaks
Yeah.
German.
Mm-hmm. I've talked to
Argentina's
people.
entire soccer team is white dudes.
That's fucking
It's
wild.
like, yo, bro, what do you got?
I was talking to someone one
I
time-
guess it is far enough south
The what?
that you would be white, right?
Maybe, but also there's a lot of Nazis went to Argentina.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Kennedy had that TV show, Finding Hitler, where there's this conspiracy theory that Hitler moved to Argentina. What is
Really?
this, Jamie?
This is
Oh, they were
how they escaped.
the rat lines were systems of escape routes for German Nazis and other fascists fleeing Europe from 1945 onward in the aftermath of World War II. These escape routes mainly led towards havens in Latin America, particularly Argentina, but also Paraguay and Colombia, Brazil, Uruguay, Mexico, Chile, Peru, Guatemala, Ecuador, and Bolivia, as well as the United States, Canada, Australia, Spain, and Switzerland. But a lot of them in Argentina.
The Catholic Church helped them.
Yeah, they had this whole thing about it, where they went to
fucking
these
say
towns. They're wearing
not
lederhosen.
true.
Starting in 1947, some U.S. What does it say? The rat lines were supported by clergy of the Catholic Church. Starting in 1947, some U.S.
Citation
intelligence.
page needed. That's not true.
I mean, it was a
Told
humanitarian.
you.
They loved
It actually
everybody.
is humanitarian.
They loved everybody.
I love.
Starting in 1947, some U.S. intelligence officers utilized existing rat lines to move certain Nazi strategists and scientists. Yeah, like Werner von Braun, the head of NASA,
Yeah.
full-on Nazi.
Good. Not that he's a Nazi. I'm saying, don't hang him.
I know what you're saying.
Let's figugate out space
Juice the lemon.
exploration.
You got to juice a lemon.
And then he'll die.
Juice a lemon.
Well, they also were competing because a bunch of them went to Russia as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
So Russia had some scientists. We had some
Yeah,
other
they
ones.
can't have all the good Nazis.
Not
We
all
need
the
some of
ones
the
that
good
make
Nazis.
missiles.
Yeah, dude.
You can look past a few things if you need to get a missile quicker.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah, well, you have to. You literally have to. If these are the only guys that are making rockets.
God damn! Can you imagine if they got the bomb first? The Soviets got it.
It would be rough.
It would
And
be
then
negative.
We would have
It'd be a
invaded
negative
Mexico,
experience.
and
Yeah.
the Soviet Union would be funding us right now.
You know
Or
about the
funding
whole, like,
Mexico.
They made UFOs and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, they made flying saucers.
Yeah. See,
People
this
off.
is the type of shit I don't. All this stuff. It's like, bro, they were struggling.
Well, they also had a deep
They did
connection to
bad.
the occult.
I know, but it's
A lot
like
of weird occult shit.
Yeah.
The Nazis.
Yeah, because they were gonna kill themselves. That
Well,
was a
I
suicide.
think there was also a lot of like evil sentiment. Like they were trying to win, and they were trying to. There's a lot of weird shit. Like I don't really know much about the Nazi occult thing, but I know it's like very well documented. They're
Yeah.
heavily into the occult.
It also, to
Yeah.
me, it seems a little. I don't know. It's like we attribute the most evil shit ever to them. I think they were just a really, really shitty country that was fucking everything up. Like, I don't know. I don't think we need to add, like, they were Satanists.
Well, they were definitely into
cult.
occult. But I mean, there's other countries that did horrible shit too. Just what the Japanese did to the Chinese and the rape of Nanking.
Yeah.
You read about some of that stuff?
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Yeah, I think it's just surprising to hear like they were
Horrific.
doing what?
Horrific shit.
Yeah.
And the science experiments they would do, they'd give people blood transfusions from various animals, and they would cut off limbs and reattach them. They did
Yeah,
a
they were
lot.
trying stuff.
Figure
They
it
were
out.
trying
They're
shit out
figure it
on prisoners.
They were
Yeah.
trying to figure it out.
No, there's a lot of like scientific and medical innovation that came out of that, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. What medical innovation came out of the Nazi experiments? I think they like learned some things, unfortunately.
Fucking,
they
what's
really?
it? Simons? What's the company? Bayern?
Bear?
Bayer's out
Yeah.
there.
Bear did it. Yeah, that's
Bayer
right.
was getting rowdy.
Yeah.
What?
They tried some medication out on like 150 people. Wasn't it like something like that? And they all died.
Joseph Mengele was the guy I think you're talking about.
Mengele was
Yeah, he
doing
did
all
a
type
lot of,
he
like,
was like
science
He loved
experiments.
twins.
Oh god.
Twins.
What, you do, like,
He loved
twin
twins.
experiments?
Yeah, it'd be like, if I fucking cut this twin's head off, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus
you
Christ.
fucking idiot.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Well, dude, they didn't even know about germs. There was the one guy who like blew the whistle on. I forget the guy's name. They have a
No,
statue.
they were
up there.
Germans. Of course they did.
Germs. No, the Nazis knew about germs, but the guy who like discovered them, there was a hospital attached to where they delivered. They were like a morgue, and then they had where they're delivering babies. So they would like put down a dead body and then just catch a baby out of a woman's vagina, and like women were all dying. And he was telling the doctors like, "You guys got to wash. There's something on those dead bodies that's getting into women's like vaginas." And they're all like, "Dude, we're doctors. Our hands are clean. We're gentlemen." And then the guy like eventually like went nuts, and then like a few years later, like, "Oh fuck, he was right." Because he was washing his hands, and the mortality rate went down. Like,
Yeah, who was that?
fuck, I forget his name.
That was way before World War II. Though.
way before.
Not.
Well, in World War I, Fritz Haber figured out how to make gas, to kill people with gas. And he's the same guy who figured out how to pull nitrogen out of the air.
What?
So at the same time, this guy is being wanted for war crimes. At the same time, he's being nominated for the Nobel Prize.
What?
Yeah.
For pulling, yeah. Well, the Nobels are all weird too. They were like dynamite makers. and
Yes,
stuff. Yeah,
they
they're-
did. Because the guy, Peter Berg told me about that. So the guy died, and they thought he died. There was a fake story
Yeah,
about
yeah.
him dying. And they called him like the Merchant of Death. And he's like, oh, geez, I got to change my reputation. So he started giving out prizes.
Oh, nice.
That's what he did. The Nobel Prize
He
comes
Huck
from
Finned his
that.
own funeral. He Huck
Yeah.
Finned his funeral, and they were like, "This guy was a fucking asshole."
Nuh-uh.
He's like, "Oh, I'm pretty nice," and he started that whole thing up. That's crazy.
Started the Nobel Prize trying to cover his tracks.
True, yeah. Kind
Good
of worked.
move.
Everyone's like, he must be the nicest, smartest
course.
scientist ever.
Nobody even knows about the whole
Just an
dynamite
arms
thing
deal.
anymore.
No, nobody does. It works.
Never gets brought up. It's like, oh, the Nobel Prize. How prestigious.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into the guy who invented diesel?
No.
There's a book
Yes,
about him.
dude.
His shit's wild, dude.
What did he do?
His name, it was like Rudolph Diesel. He came up with the diesel engine, and it was like, apparently it helped. He wanted to like make a small, reliable engine so like people in rural areas could compete with like cities, and people could live in a farm and still like produce stuff and not have to like live in like fucked up London, smoggy city. And governments were like, yeah, we're building fucking weapons of death with these things. And like it turned out to be like it was a wild invention. Like nothing could burn stuff as efficiently before. Like it would capture like 25% of the fuel. Diesel was like 70% capture in terms of like output, and it was just like, it was completely revolutionary. And it was just found drowned.
Oh, they killed him.
Oh yeah, it was like the kid Wilhelm, I think, was after him. He made all these governments.
1913, just in
The
time.
Rockefellers.
Just
as
in
well.
time for the worst thing ever.
He disappeared from the steamship Dresden while traveling from Antwerp, Belgium to Harwich, England. On October 10, a Belgian sailor aboard a North Sea steamer spotted a body floating in the water. Upon further investigation, it turned out the body was Diesel's. There was and remains a great deal of mystery surrounding his death. It was officially judged a suicide, but many people believed and still believe that Diesel was murdered. Duh.
He had the Rockefellers after him too, because they didn't want to. Because they started.
I said like I looked at it and go, oh, it's the History Channel. It's got to be legit. Then I realized that's Ancient Aliens. That's the aliens. The History Channel is basically the Ancient Aliens network.
They sold out.
Dude, I
They just
believe
realized
it.
it's cash.
I believe
They were like, we're
Finding
done with
Bigfoot.
facts. We're done with
Finding
facts. Yeah,
Isn't history finding Bigfoot?
Yeah.
probably.
Ancient Aliens had me for a while.
Nine-
Ancient Aliens
Had
carrying
me,
that
dude.
network. Yeah,
Bro.
it's a fun show to watch.
It's constantly on. Remember, what's his fucking name? Action Bronson. He would get baked.
Dude, that was
That
such
show
a
was
good
incredible.
fucking
Getting baked
show.
watching
Yeah.
Ancient Aliens.
That was a really great show.
That was for real like a genius idea.
Brilliant idea.
That's actually not.
I thought it was.
No, of course
Perfect.
it is. It is, but I'm
Right,
saying
it's pretty simple.
It's
I know,
one of
I
the,
know.
it's like
Duh.
we should film this. They were definitely getting high watching Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
Which is
first.
just so
And
funny.
they're like, set up a camera. This is
Just-
incredible.
It's just such a good idea because it requires nothing. They would just
Yeah.
walk around high.
Yeah, they would fuck
while
around.
Ancient Aliens.
And it's
played.
hilarious.
This
The
is one of the
network
better
bought it.
shows.
Solid
It was a
show.
great
Should have won an
show.
Emmy.
It was. It was
should
true.
have.
Fucking criminals.
That was-
Bet it wasn't even nominated.
True.
Oh, you had Bronson on this.
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah, he's awesome. I
man.
love that dude.
I lived in Queens. I wanted to see him.
He's a
Wanted to
great
meet
guy.
him.
He's a great
Turns
guy.
out Queens is big and you don't see everyone.
That guy fucking, he turned his whole life around. Had a kid and realized I'm fat. I got to get in shape. And now he's like super stout.
Paul Wall.
Works
yeah.
out hard, man. He works out hard. He Paul Walled?
Paul Wall did the same thing.
Oh, he used to be big, right?
Yeah, he got in shape as well.
Yeah.
Turned his life around.
You ever thought about rocking a grill, Matt?
Oh, dude.
You've been
Who you
talking about
kidding,
this.
bro?
You've been
Who
talking
you
about
kidding,
this.
dude?
I think we get grills for Protect Our Parks.
I think obviously that's the move, dude.
It'd be so hard to take him out.
It'll be really hard
never
to
take
talk.
him out.
Should be fucking like this.
I wanted
You
to
gotta
put-
learn how to talk
Hey,
with this thing.
comedy.
You ever heard guys with grills talk? It's a rough one. Paul Wall knows how to do it, but he's had a grill in his mouth for 30
Yeah.
the
years.
whole life, yeah.
I want to get the
There he
fangs.
is.
I want to
Look
get
at
the
that.
riffraff
Bro,
fangs.
that's
Come
kind
on.
of it's kind of classy, bro. If you get if you don't pig out on the grill,
Come on, like that. Look at that. Come
that
on,
is
son.
nice, man.
Crazy how much he looks like Mike
We
Rainey.
need to call Johnny Dang.
Yeah, I
That
wanted to
dude
put
is always
tinfoil.
smiling. If he's depressed, I will be so sad
Oh,
because
that'd
he's
be a shame.
always smiling.
We gotta show you that grill.
Look at that.
We gotta show you what to do.
Come on, son.
What it do,
Yeah,
baby?
Paul Wall.
Pow wow. Southern rap rules.
So fucking tight, dude.
Yeah.
He still raps too, apparently.
Oh yeah.
He
I
pulls it
think
off.
he's with Mexican OT and the guy we listened to on the way over here.
Really?
The Plug. Big X the Plug.
The plug.
Shit rocks.
Yeah,
Joe,
dude.
you'd like that.
Do you think you'd wear a grill?
I would. I swear to God, I will. Now, obviously, I'm not going to wear it anywhere other
Do you
than
think
here.
Bud Light would have an issue with you rocking a grill?
Maybe.
They're
I
like,
might get a
"Shane,
phone
this is
call
not
and they
on
go,
brand."
hey.
This is not on brand.
No, they would love
No,
it.
they got
dude.
fucking Post Malone. I can kind of do
Oh,
anything.
that's right. They
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
have
they-
Post Malone.
They're gonna let you. They'll let
That's
you
what
do
I always
whatever.
think. I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't do this. I'm like, yeah, they got Post Malone.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's why they want you.
Yeah.
Wild card. Say, guys, let me fucking work.
I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to talk about Nazis. They go, please don't. That was my favorite part of the
They're a
Budweiser.
German company.
I know. The Budweiser tour. We're in there and they're like showing the labels from every year in the United States. And then 1930 came around and it was like perfect English Budweiser. It used to be like
Budweiser.
German, like, yeah.
yeah.
1933, they're like, Budweiser, American Budweiser, the beer, American.
Anheuser-Busch owned the rights to all the diesel engines in America.
But
when they
those are
first
good
came out.
Americans.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go, dude.
Yeah, man.
Anheuser-Busch rules.
They owned all the
Wow.
rights. The guy, what was it, fucking, not Adolphus Bush, whatever the OG.
Adolphus Busch.
Adolphus Bush went over.
Adolphus, by the way.
Adolphus,
Let's go.
exactly. Full name.
Super American.
Dude,
No, that's a good American
he
story.
went over, he met the diesel guy, and he
How
was
dare
like,
you, dude? That's a great American story.
he would rent hotels and just rent the whole thing out and just hand everyone like $10, $10.
Yeah.
Met up with Diesel and was like, how much do you want for the rights to this engine? Diesel's, people would try, it was like 800,000 francs. He looked at Bush and was like, 2 million francs. And he was like, no problem, player. wrote him the check, and he used to break. He would write him letters. It took
Adolphus
forever.
Bush might be the guy.
Well, it took
bro.
forever. It took forever to like. It didn't work right away. He was like, dude, all these guys fronted him a ton of money, and like it just wasn't working. So he'd get like mad letters from people being like, what is this?" And Bush would break his balls. He'd send him letters and be like, "Dude, come on, man, what the fuck?" And just like fucking with him. So funny. He was the bro. Adolphus was the bro.
That reminds me of Ulysses S. Grant when he was like selling his biography. I think he sold it to like just two guys on a train for like $10. Really? And Mark Twain found out about it. It was like, no, you fucking loser. Yeah. Obviously, Grant was hitting the fucking Budweisers. He was hitting the stogies and fucking liquor.
He was drinking responsibly.
He was extremely responsible. That's one of his legends. I think he sold his biography on like a train for like $10 while he was responsible.
I mean, it's got to be pumped. If it was his first book.
Gives
you anything that you write, you're like, really?
I swear to God, it was Mark Twain that was like, no.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
You saved America. Why are you doing this?
Has anybody started taking down Ulysses S. Grant statues yet?
They fucking better.
Dude, no way.
No,
I mean,
he was the bro. His story.
He was good, right?
But they've taken down Thomas Jefferson.
They took down
Yeah,
TJ.
but Jefferson was.
Yeah, he was
He
a
had
slave
him.
owner.
He had him.
He was
yeah.
up to no good.
He had him.
Yeah.
But Ulysses didn't have him.
Ulysses owned slaves. No, hold on.
Oh yeah, but
While he was dead broke at the lowest point of his life, he
true.
freed his slaves, and even his slaves were like, "Bro, you should.
yeah,
What are you doing?
yeah,
You
yeah.
can sell us."
And he was like, "Nah, bro."
Nah, bros. Actually, there's no way they said that, but
Yeah.
they were like, "Thank you." Yeah.
So he freed them when he was poor.
Had
While
no
he was
money.
poor, he gave away his slave. He came from a family that was abolitionists, and then he married into a family that had slaves.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Pro
and
slaves.
then he would go out and like work with his slave, and people would like see him and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I don't know. He was kind of a weirdo, but he
Yeah.
freed his slaves while he was poor.
Ahead of his time.
Imagine
And he was
living
like, "I'll
in
be
a
all right."
time where it was debatable whether or not it's cool to have slaves.
Bro.
And some people are like, no, they like it.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Yeah.
The Century Company was willing to give Grant 10% of all sales after the book was finished. When Twain heard about the offer, he was appalled at how little money Grant would get from the
Nice.
sales of the book. He believed he could offer Grant a
thought
better
I knew
deal.
that.
Yeah.
Twain wasted little time making his way to New York City to convince Grant that he could give him a better deal. When Twain arrived at his home on 66th Street, Grant and his eldest son, Frederick T. Grant, were reading over the Century Company's contract that needed to be signed before publication. Grant was ready to pick up his pen and sign the contract when Twain asked if he could read it before any signature was made. Twain reviewed the contract and believed the 10% royalty being offered was too low and even exploitative. Twain tried to convince Grant that he could give him a better deal, which would provide Grant with more money. Grant was reluctant to back out of the contract that he and the publishers had negotiated. He believed it would be dishonorable to back out after giving his word.
Damn.
Twain tried to convince Grant that he should investigate a different publisher. For example, American Publishing Company had published many of Twain's books, and the company be able to bring in more profit than the Century Company. Grant was still resistant to the advice when Fred suggested that the contract be set aside while they investigated the facts behind Twain's advice. Grant felt loyalty towards the Century Company because of the work that he had done with the company while he was writing his articles on the Civil War battles. Grant did agree, however, to listen to Fred, and the contract was set aside for 24 hours. Huh. Interesting. Twain told Grant that by selling the book through a subscription system, the book would produce thousands of dollars in sales. Door-to-door salesmen, often Civil War veterans, would promote the book and get potential readers to place an order prior to publication. Oh, wow.
Anyway,
Back in
it
the day,
saved.
that was like the new mixtape.
It saved
Yeah.
Grant. Grant was poor, and then
That saved him.
all those sales made him rich. But he died right away.
Yeah, those
Did
dudes
it?
used to speak
Like right
too.
after he wrote.
Just
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Probably celebrated with booze.
No, it was the Stogies, dude.
Oh, was
Oh,
it?
yeah.
He's always
he had-
smoking a cigar. He died. Yeah,
Cancer?
yeah.
He was smoking like 50. Well, how much
Yeah,
was
he
it
was
a day? It was like
crushing
50 a
Stokes,
day, dude.
50.
Something like that. 25. Definitely.
Yeah, it's a crazy number.
Sounds like Ron White.
Really puts him down.
Those cigarillos.
Down. Puts those little cigarillos down.
Oh yeah.
He gets you hooked on those things. Those cigarillos. They're so
Yeah.
easy.
Do you inhale those like cigarettes
You
or they're
can.
cigars? Really? Jesus
can.
Christ. Remember beaties?
Beaties? No.
Beaties were a little thing when we were younger. They sold them at like gas stations, and like they were like I don't know, they were like cigarettes, but they looked like cigarettes, but they were smaller. and they were the harshest fucking things in the world.
I got Black and Milds for a while.
Black and Miles were tight. Yeah, they were
Wine,
good.
wood tip, Black and Milds.
Damn, play.
I was inhaling the fuck out of those.
Oh,
I got
God.
so sick.
There it is. Look
Yeah,
at
little
that.
beaties.
Bro.
Those things are crazy. Get
Those
some of
are-
those in the woods when you were 10, dude. You
So
were in
where are they
business.
from? Where's that? Is that?
I don't know.
Maybe like in India and the kind of thing.
It's
Looks like
Indian.
India.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you and your bros, you're like 10, 12 years old in the woods with some beaties, dude. It was nice.
Health risks and how to quit. They're
just
not a
sick.
safer alternative to traditional cigarettes. Duh.
Yeah, no.
Asia, cigarette made tobacco, blah, blah.
You can smoke these though as a little cigar.
Oh, that's kind of nice if you want a little like
that's
short.
what I like them for.
That's so you don't have to sit down on a cigar
you
for like a
don't
half
have
an
to-
hour. That's kind of tight.
Yeah, you're not at a wedding where you have to pretend to like cigars.
Yeah.
You go, God damn, I'm missing the whole wedding.
It's 45 minutes.
Shouts on. I got to get in there. Can't smoke a cigar with my uncles. These guys stink.
Smoking bats.
Yeah, we went down. We smoked a couple bats.
Smoke a couple of bats, boys.
Sober guys love smoking bats.
Oh, they do because it's
Yeah.
the one rush they can get.
Yeah.
True.
I can handle this.
Like, I love smoking a stogie like a man. It's like, nah,
Big
dude,
cup of
you're
coffee.
desperate to get fucked up. I get
Trying
it.
anything.
Take a
anything you
Xanax,
can.
dude. No, I'm kidding.
Ooh, don't do it.
I don't-
True.
those things
Start
are
rocking Xans.
Terrible, dude. Those things are awful.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about the new snake venom thing people are doing where you're like, it's called like Cambu, where you go and they give, I don't know if it's like you ingest a snake venom and like your eyes puff up and you start throwing up and shitting everywhere.
Sounds
you don't
fun.
get, yeah, you don't get high from it at all.
You just get violently
But
sick.
afterwards, apparently you just feel like totally cleaned out or I don't know what it is. You
Yeah,
feel
once
like,
you're
well-
not sick.
No, I
like,
swear.
"Damn,
They
this
say
is
like it
good."
kills yeast, like it candida stuff in your body.
Who
Removes
says
heavy
that?
metals.
Who says that?
My brother, I don't know.
Swim.
There's in certain cultures that don't have psychedelics, the rites of passage oftentimes are what's called an ordeal poison.
Oh yeah.
Ordeal poison is like something you go through. It's like some horrific thing that poisons you, and then when you're over, you're like, thank God that's over. And you feel good because you
That
just
makes
had a
sense.
near-death experience.
That makes sense actually.
Yeah. It tricks your brain into thinking you're dying probably. You probably release all these amazing chemicals.
a
Make
good
you
point.
realize you should have been a better person. I could have been so much nicer. Shit.
I'll tell you what, I didn't like. I tried an LSD microdose recently. I like the psilocybin better, man. The LSD microdose just is relentless. It doesn't. It's constant. It's for like 6
Really?
straight hours. You feel like liquidy. It's weird. I don't know. It wasn't awful, but I remember
Dude,
just being like, this is just never
They gotta
fucking
just
ending.
hurry up and make all that stuff legal.
They
Cut
gotta, man.
the shit. Stop
They have to.
buying it from people making it in bathtubs with a
I
Grateful
know.
Dead T-shirt on.
Oh yeah, every
so
time.
sketchy.
Bro, I got this straight from the family.
I was
bro.
telling Matt,
Straight
I had
from-
some bathtub fucking mushrooms yesterday.
Dude, they're
yesterday,
bad?
dude.
That's another
No,
one.
I've never had mushrooms like so. It was like a chocolate bar. It was like, all right. They were like 4 blocks is a gram.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I'll have 1 fucking block. I'm fine. I was high in 15 minutes. It was that fast.
Dude, they have these analogs.
That's
they
not
have
mushrooms,
They have
dude. That's
synthetics they're
something else.
making now.
Well, it's just they're not making them in the same places
Yeah.
where they make aspirin.
Yeah,
You know?
true.
That's true.
Who
Yeah.
knows who the fuck is making these things?
That's what I'm saying, dude. And
Yeah.
even with the weed edibles, dude, they can get gummies and get a distillate of a synthetic cannabinoids, and you're just eating like K2 or something.
Well, you're definitely they're not regular. Like you get a 200 milligram once and it's fine, and then you get a
Yeah.
200 milligram and you're on Pluto. Like this is not the
Oh,
same.
yeah.
I would like, and I don't think anybody's doing independent third party testing of weed
No.
gummies.
No, not at
No,
all.
the third party testing is watching the other guy first
Yeah,
who just ate them, and they go, all right, he's fine.
You've never seen anybody eat gummies like Joey Diaz. I was with him on a plane once. He had a panic attack in the middle of the flight. And he told me, he goes, I had a panic attack in the middle of the flight. He goes, but now I'm back. And he pops 2 more.
Oh,
Jesus
250 milligrams each. 2
maniac.
stars of death.
How?
He just does it. He likes being scared. It's fun. When you're around him and you're scared too, it's fun.
that is kind of fun.
Really?
Yeah, it's fun.
Both you guys like being scared.
No, the
Yeah.
best is when
I hate it.
The
I
weed
like it.
edible, when it breaks, it's the best.
Yeah, when you're
fucking
done?
feeling. Yeah, but it's like
Yeah, but that's what's the point of that?
the release.
When you're just back to how you were earlier?
Yeah, because it's like mundane reality. You're like, you eat weed edibles, and you're like, and then you get the release, and you're like, thank God.
Yeah, you're back.
Finally grateful for once in my pathetic, shitty life.
Yeah, it's a little reality
Yeah,
check.
but it's all right. I
It also makes you
understand.
really thankful that you're alive.
I understand that, but people are like I'm not like they're smoking weed at like parties.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
I don't want to have that experience while I'm in public
right.
and then come back like during the party. Like
Just hang in there, Shane. You'll be fine.
I get high a
do.
lot.
Just gotta-
I got high last night.
True.
You
You
get
gotta-
high all the
My
time.
thing is, you can
gotta hang
unleash
in there.
a different part of your mind where you go like, yeah, but what if I didn't give into this weird thought loop, and then you like don't give into it for 3 seconds.
I
You're
did
like,
that.
Oh, fuck, I give
So
up.
last night we left the comedy club. We were out at a bar. I was like, I can't believe how strong that mushroom was.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I ate a gyro in the cold by myself by a windy bench, just like, I literally got up from the table while we were all drinking, and I was like, I got to go outside. I left for 45 minutes, just, and then I came back. I fought it. I was like, while I was eating the gyro, I was like, I got to stop. Why am I being a pussy right now? I'm going to plow through this.
That's another fucking.
I'm going to
food
drink my
choice.
way out of this.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go. Adolphus was like, yes,
The
Shane.
dolphins.
Yeah, Shane.
No, don't let the mushrooms consume you. Power through it. I was like, all right, Adolphus.
Euro's a solid choice.
That is a great.
It was big. Also, it was very funny. So I left the bar, and I was like, I was high on mushrooms enough to be like, how do I get food? And then I was like, man, that's so pathetic. I'm in a city, and I'm like, food. How do you find food? And then there was a flashing gyro light on it, like it was one of those street vendors. And I was like, oh, that's what those lights are for, is for dumbasses that are like, food. Like a flashing
That's
light.
exactly
that just
what
said,
they're for.
Yeah, I was like, it's a bug light for a guy like me. It's like,
It's a bug light. It is
it's a total bug light. I went and got zapped, dude. I was eating these. It was cold as fucking windy last night. And then I was like, it also sucks now. People know who I am a little. So, like, the next guy was like, looking at me. I'm in the cold by myself.
Bro, this is a reoccurring theme. People at the movie theater see you by yourself.
That was rough.
Eating
Yeah, I
gyros
like
by
being
yourself.
by myself, but when
Are
someone
you
sees
realizing
me,
that now you're getting famous? You realizing that's a bit of an issue, right?
yeah, it's uncomfortable. I don't like it at all.
Yeah. Go in disguise.
I hate it.
Go
You know
Assassin's
how hard
Creed.
it is for me to disguise? Dude, people can see me from my lurched over walk. Sitting on a bench by myself eating a sandwich. Someone's like,
that mustache.
the mustache is back. dude.
So nice. Well, mushrooms now, people are really getting into the genetics of them. Like, they're ramping the strength of those things up.
Well, there's some different strains. That are
Yeah,
insanely
dude. Pan-cyans
powerful.
and all that shit, they're fucking wild, man. And now it could be like, you can eat a gram of mushrooms. It could be a regular gram of mushrooms, or it can be 8 times stronger. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
Well, this town is filled with those psychedelic adventure characters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those here.
I got hit literally last night.
Yeah, there's a lot
I
of
thought
those
that was
here.
going to be
But I'm
an
telling
easy, nice evening.
there's synthetics too now. So like if you're running like a giant op where you're selling all the like your grow might get fucked up. You can order a chemical offline, totally legal. You can order those offline. All you gotta do is say research purposes, yes, and you can get this powder that's like similar to mushrooms. You could just put that into chocolates, and that's what I'm saying. Like the people who make these things,
Is it psilocybin? Is it?
it's a psilocybin like analogs maybe. So it's like close.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
you could put that in your stuff that you're
I'm
selling
sure
people?
you could.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
man. I mean, dude,
How
you
dirty.
got to think about it. It's like
That's the problem with it being illegal.
exactly
Right? You're not
exactly.
buying it from Budweiser.
'Cause some of-
Anheuser-Busch sold their own mushrooms. Solid mushroom light.
Let's
Bro.
go.
Anheuser-Busch
come
could
on
have like
now.
a mushroom light.
brother.
You know?
Do you know
how
how good
good
that
would
would
it be? We would be Vikings, dude.
We would be kings. Nothing could stop us.
Maybe it would change the whole culture of the country.
It totally
Can you
would.
imagine if people just like ubiquitous mushroom use across the entire? There'd be a lot to figure out. There'd be a lot of mistakes.
Where's food?
true.
It wouldn't be smooth. It would take a
Where's
long
food is
time.
number one.
Food. People would make some dope food on mushrooms. I bet
Also,
the pizza
yeah,
you
but you're
make
not
on
even-
mushrooms.
you're not even that hungry
I'm
when you're on
picturing you
mushrooms.
out there
So I
in your
was eating this
backyard
thing, like-
with your pizza oven, with your fucking ladle on mushrooms, laying down the
Trying
basil.
to- the
man.
dough would be impossible.
Oh, you'd buy it. You buy it. You buy it made. You buy the dough.
No, yeah, you buy
just
the whole thing. You
press
buy
it out.
DiGiorno. You take mushrooms, and then you buy the whole thing. And you make Lemaire make it. You want to know? Hold on. You want to know the best part about how Lemaire makes DiGiorno?
How?
He doesn't time it. He's like, we're about 3 YouTube videos away. He's high as shit, sitting behind me like, How long's this YouTube video? We're about 2 more YouTube videos away from the
He's
du
going off
jour.
the smell probably.
He can go off. The smell was strong, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, I was like, this is our one DiGiorno in the
better not
house.
burn.
If this fucks up, we're fucked.
Oh my god.
Jamie, what is the best frozen pizza? There's got to be like a fucking Mercedes of frozen pizzas. What is it?
You can get some local ones in the cities you're at because they'll make take and bakes. They call
Yeah, like
it.
there's like Mom's Bake at Home Pizza. That's a big chain.
That's nice.
But I
But a
think
local one is the move. That's the move. You get like just the actual pizza that
Oh,
they
yeah.
serve you.
They do
It's
deep
frozen.
dish, yeah. The Chicago does like deep dish, all those places.
That's the move.
Take home.
Yeah.
That's the fucking move. You're actually making the real pizza.
The last, again, you don't need
so
you don't
nice.
need pizza in your house
That's
Why?
true.
because you're gonna eat it.
You're gonna eat it day
You're gonna
one. Yeah,
crush.
true.
Bro, one night we went over Rapolo's next to the club. We got like fucking 10 giant pizzas, the big giant ones, and just gave them to everybody at the bar.
Pizza rocks, dude.
Oh, so fast. I knew I was eating garbage. I knew it was terrible for me.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it.
Yeah.
And I powered through. I was fine.
Yeah, I mean if
You
you
know,
have,
I know it's not good for me, but it's good for me. Like,
Yeah.
It's good for the soul
you just
occasionally.
let loose, yeah.
Good for the soul.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah,
80-20 rule.
bro.
20% junk, 80% clean.
Matthew,
Yeah,
can you hand
every
me
now and
a
then.
Bud Light?
Absolutely.
Every
sir.
now and
responsibly.
then you need some bullshit carbs in your life.
Yeah, it's like the snake venom, dude. It's the
Yeah.
fucking whatever they call that thing.
Every now and then you want some bullshit carbs in your life. You want a fucking big bowl of spaghetti and meatballs.
Yes.
Give it to me. Gimme.
Dude. I gotta get like pulled off, dude. The homemade spaghetti, I get it like pulled
Oh,
off the
my
pot.
God.
I'll put myself in a coma.
With a
I
good
can't stop going
Sunday
back.
sauce. You know, when they fucking got that sauce cooking all day, just bubbling up on the stove, and the smells, and it's all the oils are on the top, and you gotta stir it, and you see the sausage in there, and the brajol, and meatballs.
Nope.
Oh, baby.
I never.
Baby.
My mom cooks like a fucking moron. Dude,
Well, we were jarred sauce. Yeah, we were jarred
We got
sauce
nothing.
household.
My grandmother made everything from scratch. The sauce,
Yeah.
the pasta.
Sick, dude.
She'd be on the kitchen table with the
I gotta
flour
try
and
that,
the
man.
rolling
What am
my
pin.
grandma
doing?
was mean.
Mine wasn't nice either.
She didn't cook
Yeah.
anything.
Irish houses are canned sauce,
Irish houses are
smooth canned sauce. That's that. Spaghetti's cooked in 5 seconds, and then you just ground beef.
You
and
get
throw it in
wet
there.
lasagna. The lasagna's soaking wet. The last piece is in a puddle. It falls apart.
Yeah.
You go, what is this?
Our meatballs, my mom would just take hamburger meat. You're supposed to like veal pork. It was just a burger, and then she would put breadcrumbs in it too. So like that's how my dad liked them. So she would just cram like a fucking baseball-sized burger.
That's good,
and just
though.
Drop
That's
it in,
good, dude.
Drop it into canned sauce, and we were like, yes, this shit rules,
I know I've been talking about it a lot with you. Hamburger helper.
bro.
Hamburger help was delicious.
It's
Yeah,
so good.
we got it. I
Fucking
gotta have
delicious.
hamburger helpers soon.
It's very good.
Maybe tonight. Maybe me and Lemezi will.
Bro, have you drunk a solid chili, like a real chili?
Yeah, chili.
Oh, like a real one.
Oh, man.
And by the way, I like beans.
Dude,
Beans rule.
Chili with beans is a good move.
What are you shaking your head at,
Over
Jamie?
here, they say chili
I don't
doesn't
fuck
have
with
beans.
beans really,
You don't
but
like
I'll eat them in
beans?
chili. I don't fuck with beans either, but
Why?
in chili I'll eat them. The texture on my, they're
I
like
love 'em.
powdery.
Oh,
Beans
with,
rule.
with fucking peppers and the tomatoes in there. and
Chili,
a
I'll eat them
good
in chili.
solid chili
I
with
like
some
'em in
cheese
chili.
on top of it.
Yeah, I like them in chili, but
Like a solid chili.
You like
Oh,
baked beans?
fuck no, dude.
Oh my god,
I
dude!
don't
I lived
touch 'em.
off
Oh,
just.
I remember.
I was
Beans.
eating baked beans as my only meal for several years.
You're eating like the Dennis the Menace bad guy, dude.
Bro, but with barbecue, like little baked beans with barbecue.
I don't
you
fuck with
Yeah.
beans either, man. I'm only in chili or in soup. I don't like beans at a Mexican
this
place.
is crap. What you're saying?
It's true. I don't like that powdery texture in my
Nice texture.
I've
What do
tried
you
it.
like? Something more smooth and
smooth.
viscous?
Viscous.
Ew.
Like salty.
Like
I know what you like.
Like
like clams and stuff.
Yeah,
nut.
oysters.
I love eating nut.
Yeah, I bet nut. If I was into it, I bet nut's fucking good.
Probably. If you're really
Yeah,
interested.
especially
in
if you get into it, you know, different like years, different types of dudes.
If I had one pasta, it would be linguine with white clam sauce.
That's a good one.
Done well.
Yeah.
When it's done really well, oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be fucking good.
Oh, it's good. The clams, you get it in there, spread the olive
Italian
oil.
food is Italian food is
The Wops
so
did it
good.
right.
They do a lot right. They do a
do.
lot. They make cars good. They look good. They don't run good. They look
Yeah.
good. They break a
True.
lot. They look good.
Hey, true.
They're good at paintings, good at sculptures, good
Not
at food.
good at handling a wave of an upper respiratory infection, though.
Yeah, they did a really
Italy
terrible
got
job.
fucking crushed.
They scared the fuck out of the whole world too.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh my god, that's coming to us.
Yeah.
They're all in
What
their
was the-
apartments singing out the windows,
They got fucking
yelling at people as they go
annihilated.
outside. Yeah, they were the first to lock people down too.
Yeah.
They were like, what the fuck is going on here?
Well, they said it
But
was
when
in the
you got a-
Fashion Week. I think they had like the people come in from like China and stuff in the Fashion Week, and they
You got an
like,
entire population that never has seen a vitamin. They're drinking wine every day. They all smoke cigarettes. They're eating nothing but lasagna. They're eating pasta. By the way, they're a lot thinner than us, though. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, it's
There's
weird.
such carb-heavy food over there, and they look great. It's because they're not.
Yeah, but they
getting-
don't munch like us. Even in Spain, I was in Spain. Everything you eat is Mediterranean
The
food.
portions
It's like
and
that.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, they take it easy.
Yeah.
I was over there, house and shit.
What do you think it is? You think we're just gluttons? Is that what a lot of it is?
Maybe.
On this guy that's Tucker Carlson thing, they were saying this scientist that he had on, or this guy that he had on that used to work for the pharmacy, was saying that 10% of all food stamps, the number one thing that people buy with food stamps is soda.
Yeah, it's not a
Well,
good fact.
soda's so good.
It's so good.
I really don't drink it ever. But
I don't either, but a ice cold Coca-Cola on ice, like a real Coke.
Burger, fries, Coke.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Let's
a
go.
real Coke.
Root beer.
Yeah.
Not a Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke just for the flavor. But I feel fine when I drink a Diet Coke. It never
Yeah.
makes me feel weird. When I drink a Coke, my body's like, "What are
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
doing?"
But dude, there's a lot of people who for real don't understand how sugar works at all. Like I used to work with guys that would put 12 sugars in their coffee. And then I'd be
Yeah.
like, dude, you're going to get diabetes. And they're like, it runs in my family. If I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. And I'm like, no. Like, there's two types of it, bro. And like, you're going to get it. Like, you're
Yeah.
going to have that. If you put 12 sugars every day in your coffee, he's
Yeah.
like, bro, if it comes from me, it comes from me. I'm like, no, man.
Well, that was one of the number one reasons why people died of COVID. Findings show that number one purchased by SNAP households are soft drinks, which accounted for 5% of the dollars they spent on food. Wow. Okay, so this guy was saying it was 10%, but apparently this is saying that it's 5%. It might have changed, but people drink a
Yeah, wait,
lot
soda.
of fucking soda. So this is 2016. It said that down there. 2017. I'm sure it's more. Look, it's so goddamn addictive.
I get it though. If you're on food stamps,
Yeah, you're
let it ride, bro.
yeah.
Why would
Well,
I drink water
you're-
right
you're
Because
now?
have
you
a
want to
good
get
time.
out of there. You don't want to be on food stamps forever. Drink water. It's cheaper.
You know a
Save
good way
that
to get
money.
off food stamps?
Eat food, but get a job.
No.
What?
Ascend to the next life.
Yeah. Oh, that's it? That's the only way?
No.
Jesus.
I'm just
Bro,
saying.
I was on food stamps when I was a
Crush
kid.
soda. Call it a day.
Do you ever see when guys carry around a personal 2-liter?
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a wild move I've seen dudes do.
That's a crazy commitment to bad
Just-
health.
Yeah, you hold it around, just walk
Just
around.
carrying a jug
Yeah.
of sugar water.
To be fair, it's also the top purchase of non-SNAP households. Also,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
What's his, like, milk is number one? Oh, no,
close.
soft drinks.
Well,
SNAP households, so it's more with the people that are on food stamps than it is with people who aren't, which is interesting.
oh,
Quite a bit more.
4% to 5%.
Yeah,
yeah, they're taking
more than 5%.
I think
Interesting.
soda's taking a hard hit too, because a lot of people are just off it. Like,
I don't think so.
really?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're
People
selling a lot
love
of
it.
it.
Yeah.
They're
People
selling
love
a lot
it.
of it, but a lot of people I know
love
just-
it. They can't help it. They lie. They say they don't drink it. Drinking it all day
I don't
long.
fucking touch it. I don't drink soda at all now.
I drink Diet Coke. and Diet Dr. Pepper. I'll drink those. But you know what I really like is Zevias. Zevias are a guilt-free Coke. A guilt-free soda, rather.
What's it
Zevia is
made with?
it's sweetened with stevia.
That's the only
And it's
artificial
fucking
sweetener I
good.
can have. All the other ones, I'm like,
Dude, it's fucking good. They make a cream soda. It's fucking great. They make a root beer. It's fucking great. A grape soda. It's great. Zevia is great. It's really good.
check it
and
out.
it's basically guilt-free.
Yeah.
It's just carbonated water with some stevia in it and some funky flavors.
it's not bad.
What does Zevia use for their flavors? I drink it all the time, dude. I'm
Cancer?
addicted to it. No, don't say that.
Is it?
Son of a bitch.
Isn't
The secret ingredient is cancer.
Doesn't Diet Coke fuck you up though? I think
I'm sure it does if you're a pussy.
I don't know.
True.
But
Trump
if you're
dog,
Donald Trump,
Trump dog's crushing 40 a day. He's gonna be a president. He's gonna be 90.
yeah, bro.
True.
When he's 80, you don't tell him to stop drinking Diet Coke.
No,
you say
no,
ride that fucking boat right into the rocks.
Yeah,
sir."
it's so
It's over.
tight.
Yeah.
Damn, like
Right into
5
the
Diet
I like
Cokes
that.
a day.
I like that. That's the argument against Biden. To me, obviously, there's no argument Trump's more cognitive than Joe
Yes,
Biden.
of course.
But it's not like he's no spring chicken. He's
No.
gonna be fucking geezed up himself.
No,
bro.
if the Republicans wanted the best spokesman, it's Vivek.
Yeah, dude.
That guy's an animal.
Smooth, dude. I was just praising him on
He's
the way
an
here.
animal.
I've been watching him on the Breakfast Club, man.
He's
I
so
like him.
good. He's so composed,
dude,
and he's
he's-
only 38, which is what you want. You want someone who actually has a
Yeah.
future.
38
You don't
might
want
be a
anybody
little
who's,
young.
I'm gonna leave my mark. Bang.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want that.
I like him, man. The more I watch of him, the more I like him.
I like him a lot.
I like Bobby, dude. I like Bobby's my top choice, but Vivek is.
Vivek says a lot of very, very reasonable shit.
Yeah.
He does. You hear his thing on abortion?
What do you say?
If you're a man and you procreate with a woman, you're responsible financially for that baby and that woman. Like he would expand. His thing is to expand child support to like the woman and the baby.
That would change
for
a lot.
18 years, and he was like, I think that brings both. It was like, that's kind of. I mean,
Wait, what?
he was saying if you get a lady pregnant.
You got to pay for both of them?
Oh yeah, because he was like the woman has to bear the biological.
Hold
brunt
on
of
a
the
second.
baby.
What about how women are equal?
Yeah, Vivek's not. But you know,
Hold on a second.
Vivek's
Yeah,
not
but
dealing
not.
with that.
But it's not an equal
But there's
job.
there's not an equal responsibility.
Fellas,
It's not an equal job.
fellas,
No, I like that.
you guys want to pay double child support? Is that what you guys are
yeah,
arguing
I think
for?
you should.
Well, listen, child support.
Why?
It's up to the woman's discretion how she spends it anyway, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't have to document that it's only being spent on the child.
Oh no, they can do whatever they want.
But yeah,
Spend on their
a
new
woman,
goddamn boyfriend.
A woman raising a child.
Yeah, you're going to pay for her and the child, and she's got
Well,
a new
you'll
boyfriend?
think twice.
I'm going to punch
You'll think
Vivek
Think
in
twice
the
for
fucking
nutting in these
mouth,
hoes. You
dude.
think twice for nutting in
I'm
these
not
hoes.
thinking about Vivek when I'm nutting in these hoes, dude.
It's Vivek.
My bad. It's not Vivek. What?
Vivek, like cake.
Vivek?
Rhymes with cake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it took me a while too.
I know. I
That
didn't
was
know.
Vivek.
I
Try
totally-
Ramaswamy. Try that
Ramaswamy.
one. Ooh,
I want a
nice.
Hindu
problem.
president so bad too.
He would be dope.
I want to, dude. Everyone's against Hindu presidents. I'm like, dude, we need to get some
But
Hinduism
he's,
going
I don't
here.
think
he's
that's the
saying
holdup.
some wild shit about like getting rid of the CIA and getting rid of the FBI. Like, bro,
Yeah,
they're gonna put you in a convertible, take you to
Yeah,
Dallas.
yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck.
JFK was like, shouldn't we have a roof here? Shouldn't the car have a roof? Nah, just get in the back.
What are all those men doing in the grassy knoll?
Guys lifting up an umbrella. That's weird.
Yeah, I like him, man.
Fuck.
I mean, dude, I think the future's bright. I think we'll get some.
Oh,
That's nice to hear.
That's so optimistic.
Well, you can't bullshit really anymore. People are gonna start expecting, like, if you're a president in 10 years from now, at least, if you're not sitting down for a 3-hour long form, people are gonna be like, "Fuck this guy." It's like that's like a ShamWow guy. It's like, dude,
That
you can't
is
just
true.
do infomercials.
That is true. That is true.
They can sit and chop it up. Bobby Kennedy can sit and chop it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna start being like, I'm
But
good.
They get mad at Bobby Kennedy. Woof.
I love that guy. So
Woof.
What are they mad at?
Well, it's always vaccines.
But dude,
it's always the vaccine.
It's not that unreasonable. There's an adjutant in them to evoke an immune response.
Adjutant, evoke.
Yeah. Yeah. And it used to be mercury, and sometimes it's
fuck?
aluminum.
I'm sick of
You
these
know?
fucking adjutants.
It's a real thing, and it's wild how many people are not willing to even look at it as a possibility.
It's
It can
religious.
cause a problem with some
Yeah,
folks.
it became
It's
a thing.
a religious thing because if you're a full scientist, like your religious worldview is that we're one day going to conquer the mysteries of our existence via like technological progress.
Yeah.
And vaccines are a big part of that. So if you're like, they're definitely good, but maybe they're kind of fucking us up.
Well, it's like most
blasphemy.
things. It's like most things. They absolutely do work.
Yeah.
They absolutely do work in a lot of ways.
Dude, you can die from Tylenol. If I
Yeah.
took too many Tylenols, my liver will shut down.
Well, it's also different people have different responses. You know, I can
True
eat
that.
Brazil nuts all day long. You give them to
Yeah.
some people, they drop dead.
exactly.
Yeah, I can
There's a
take
lot
Ozempic and my fucking pussy will fall off.
Yeah, your pussy rots out.
Yeah.
Your charred pussy, Satan pussy. Whoa, imagine if you're religious and your pussy starts showing like scorch signs. Like it's
Yeah.
hell. It's hell pulling at your pussy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you're too lazy to put down the churros.
Adios, amigos.
Churros are good, dude. You ever go
Churros
to
are
Disneyland?
so fucking
Disneyland,
good.
you smell that churro stand? Oh, I'm at Disneyland. I'm getting a fucking churro.
Gotta get a
I'm getting a churro and I'm getting a turkey leg.
Turkey legs are nice.
Turkey legs, the bomb
Yeah,
diggity,
yeah,
though,
turkey
dude.
legs rule.
It's the best choice of food. It's
Turkey
probably
leg.
filled with chemicals, right?
Yeah.
But that's probably not real smoke.
Oh, dude.
They probably didn't really smoke that turkey.
That was a headless turkey, by the way, in
Yeah,
like a
made
fucking
in a lab.
box. Yeah. dude.
Yeah,
Those
I was
turkey
made in a
legs at Disneyland-
biolab in Ukraine.
It's the best choice, though.
What's up with those biolabs in Ukraine?
If you want to feel good about your food, yeah, what is up with those biolabs?
I don't
They
know. I
found
don't know
biolabs
anything.
there?
Oh, they found a lot of them.
Bro,
yeah.
what do you think we were doing over there?
True. I mean,
That's probably one of the ways, like, guys, we got you. Cover your back. Hold on.
Yeah, dude.
Settle down.
What was Burisma doing? I don't know anything.
It's all.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
What
It's
is
all
that?
going to come out.
I went into.
Wait, who blew up the Nord Stream pipeline? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
There's all types of stuff I don't even know.
How the false Russia biolab story came to circulate among the U.S. far right.
Let's go.
So is it
Shit.
false?
It circulated among me?
Hold on.
It was a lurid and difficult to believe claim that Ukraine was developing biological weapons with the assistance of the U.S. government. In fact, the U.S. assistance to Ukrainian biological labs has been targeted at strengthening public health measures. Both the U.S. and Ukraine have also signed a treaty vowing to never produce or use biological weapons.
We promise.
Dude,
Yeah.
we
But it's-
funded Wuhan.
But hold on a
What are you
second.
talking
This is
but
they're
we
saying.
promise.
But this is they're saying U.S. assistance to Ukrainian biological labs exists, but has been targeted at strengthening public health measures.
Yeah.
on,
So
bro.
they do have biological
Yes,
labs there.
bro.
Now, by the way, there's a long history of biological warfare over there that I was on this show called Joe Rogan Questions Everything. And one of the things that I did is I interviewed this former Soviet scientist. And he's like, dude, we had trenches filled with anthrax. He goes, there was all sorts of plans in place that if anything went sideways, that they were going to figure out a way to poison Americans. They were going to, I mean, it's a legitimate biological weapons tactic is to
Yeah.
develop. But why would you, look, why would you think that if we develop nuclear weapons, we develop hydrogen weapons,
Yeah.
we develop all these fucking supersonic missiles, we wouldn't fuck with viruses.
It's fucking bullshit.
That's crazy.
But
Of course they
we
would.
do.
Oh, 100% we
That's
do.
that's what just killed that's just what killed a bunch of people.
It probably had something to do with
Shut
that.
down our whole
Yeah.
The
Well,
entire
they most certainly developed that in the lab. That has been established now. They literally know that the strain that came out.
Are you sure the guy didn't fucking eat a bat and a penguin?
a pangolin?
Are you sure?
Yeah, the wet market. It's a wet market, but it's weird
That was
because
a
that
good move,
became
though.
political.
Yeah.
The wet
Yeah, but-
market was nice though, because then they filmed the wet market, and you're like, yeah, obviously.
Right, but then the people on the left wanted to believe it came from the wet market.
But you
That
couldn't
was
be
what-
like
because the people on the right were saying it's the China virus. It was a lab. It was a lab. No, that's a conspiracy theory. So
Yeah.
it became this. So people argued as if their side had a win.
Yeah.
Like it has to be the wet market.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't, then the fascists win. Like they had this crazy connection to
Yeah.
the source of a fucking pandemic disease.
Dude, I caught it and I was like, this doesn't feel like anything I've ever had before. It was like, really wasn't that bad. It was 2 days fever, but then like I was just hacking up. Like I wasn't even mucus. It was like liquid. And I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this shit? It was like, me and my wife were both like, dude, this feels like some weird artificial something. It felt bizarre.
Everybody said that it felt alien.
It did, dude.
Yeah, it felt alien.
I think it,
Yeah, I mean,
it
it was a
swelled your brain.
this is a new type of being sick.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
type of being sick. Yeah.
Champed it though.
Were you on? Did you take vitamins or anything back then? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I was taking them.
Most people that really got hit hard, they
I was
don't
more of a
supplement.
vitamins guy, so I was fine.
Yeah. He was drinking beer.
Beer works. Well, no, it doesn't. For the record,
responsible.
No, it doesn't.
You're a spokesman now. You got to be careful about your
I'm
claims.
very responsible.
You could shit it out. You could diarrhea it out.
It actually.
What is this? The pangolin?
Yeah, have you seen it?
They're
Oh,
cool
that
looking.
thing looks fucking delicious.
Is that bastard that took down?
Prehistoric,
Look
man.
at that motherfucker.
You know they curl up in a ball.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's just
Look at
their
that.
armadillo.
They're armored, man. You can't even cut that shit. Look how cool they are. God, that looks like it belongs a million years ago, doesn't it?
It's a good guy.
What a cool looking animal. Fuck, that thing's wild looking.
Joe, what's your favorite animal?
If I had one that I'd love to look
I knew you'd
at,
have an answer.
if I had one I love to look at, for me it's always primates. Always
I
primates.
disagree.
If I could find one animal that I would
couldn't
see,
disagree more.
that one animal that I could go check out,
Yeah.
it would be the Bondo ape.
Compared to a river otter?
Yeah.
Nice
river
otters?
otters are cute.
You like watching
They
the
fuck
otters?
each other up. You ever see river otter
Yeah,
wars?
when they fight,
They
it's
get
fun.
wars.
They have,
They're
like, turf war?
a gang comes after another gang. They fucking duke
You
it
ever
out.
see monkeys see magic tricks?
No.
That's fun.
Is it?
Dudes go to the zoo and do magic tricks. The monkeys will go.
Really?
Every time they act, dude, it's always the monkey acts like he's not watching. He's
Bro,
like,
you just stuff your snot rag right back in your pocket?
Yeah, man, I'm
obviously,
not
dude, it's like
gonna
a
get up-
hanky, dude. You're a man.
Handkerchief, man.
You're showing it to the monkey.
You're fully Hank Hill, dude. You're king
Oh,
of the
look at
hill.
the monkey, bro. Look at the monkey. The monkey freaked out. Show that again,
Yeah.
Jamie. Show that again. Watch this. Check it out, dude. See?
What?
And, what the
Yeah, they do it every single time they go.
It's like, oh, shit. This is crazy. That's amazing.
What is it? There it is.
Now you see it, now you don't.
Look at him. He's like, this is amazing.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
That makes sense why I like magic so much.
Yeah, magic rules.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is crazy. You go,
But if there's one animal that I could go see, it's called the Bondo ape. It's an enormous chimpanzee that lives in one specific area of the Congo that they used to think was mythological, but now they have tissue samples, they have skulls, they have a crested skull like a gorilla. They nest on the ground like gorillas, and they're huge. They're like 6 feet tall chimpanzees.
Whoa.
Yeah, and the locals have there's two different types of chimps. Look at the size of them.
Damn.
Yeah, one they call tree beaters, the other one they call lion
they
killers.
cut that guy's throat?
What the fuck?
They shot him. They shot him at an airport. Yeah.
They shot him at an airport?
Yeah. These look at the size of the. Oh, that looks like a gorilla to me.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
That's a gorilla. But
Is that
It's,
doctor?
You
that
have a
went-
Bondo ape on
listen,
here?
there's a guy named Carl Armand who's a Swiss wildlife photographer.
You did a
that,
magic trick?
dedicated his life to find these things. It's a documented animal. It's
Yeah.
like they know it's a real thing
Yeah.
now. They have
fucking
videos
tight.
of them. They're really big chimpanzees, and they don't think necessarily it's a different species. They think it's like a different, like the Clydesdales. It's
Yeah.
still a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like a crazy big horse. But there's this one area I think it's called Bili in the Congo that has this enormous chimpanzee.
Damn.
Yeah, that I would want to see that.
I don't like chimpanzees.
No,
There's-
you didn't like Chimp Nation?
I did, yeah, I liked it. But there's two similar. It's the human ears that fuck me up. No other animal has those. It's unset. I don't know. Something about them I don't love.
They have evil eyes.
Actually, dude, you don't want to see a
The
red
males.
panda?
Look at that arm. The fucking size of his arm. I would
think
be
of it.
super proud to have
Jamie,
those
bring
arms.
up red pandas.
Look at the size of his arms. Look at his fucking build, man. Insane. I'd be
That's funny.
stoked to be built like that. Look at him. Look at the size of him.
That's
All right, I
terrifying.
get it.
dude.
They do rule. They are funny.
I might be dogs.
Dogs rule.
Dogs
with
rule.
dogs.
Wolves. Wolves in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
wild.
That'd be-
Being around wolves would be amazing.
Look at
That'd
that
be cool.
red panda.
Fuck, he's such a
Aw.
cutie.
Come on, man.
So
That is a
cute.
cutie.
So cute. Look at his little face. Oh my goodness. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Honey
He's
badger.
adorable.
Honey badger's fun.
Those are pretty dope.
They're fun.
Yeah, badgers are the shit.
Badgers are awesome.
It's
Wolverines
just-
are cool.
Wolverines. I just love that they come in and tell everybody, get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
and everyone's
Crazy.
Everyone's like, what are you doing?
They like go after like they attack like big cats, and big cats are like,
They attack lions.
Yeah,
Lions
like,
like, what the
oh,
fuck
get
are you
the
doing?
fuck
Fuck
outta
off.
here. Yeah.
Fuck off.
fucking kill me.
They're 30 pounds. Fuck off.
It's the funniest animal possible.
Yeah,
Just
they
be
are.
like, you
Yeah.
fucking kill me right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, they're the most psycho animal, for sure.
It's insane.
Yeah.
You sent me the video of him like going at lions. It's like, what
Yeah.
the
They
fuck?
don't
And all
give
the
a
lions are
fuck.
like confused.
Yeah.
And they'll like hit it for a second. One of them will get bit. They'll all
Yeah.
run.
That's so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah.
I love
They're
that.
so tough. I saw a badger once in the middle of the road, and I got out to film it and started walking towards me. I ran right back to the
Hell
car.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
Fuck
It will
this.
go at you, yeah.
Oh, the fuck you up, dude.
Look at that badger. Nothing.
Look.
This is nothing to me.
What? Look at these jaguars are trying to kill him. He's like, fuck off. Leave me alone,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. Fuck are you doing, bitch? Fuck are you doing, bitch? I'm gonna bite your dick. I'm gonna bite your dick. He's going right for the dick. Look, the cat's trying to
Yeah.
kill him. He's
Oh.
like, nope. You can't kill me.
I was watching the thing on him. I think it's like
Look at
they're
him. Fuck off. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
bite your dick. He's
God.
going right for dicks.
they
He's
don't
going
have
right at dicks.
They don't have flight. They don't have flight.
No, it's all fight.
They just go at you. So
all
big
they got.
animals are confused by it.
And they seem invulnerable.
Yeah,
There's
they
something
take
about
some
them.
bites.
Oh, and they're smart, dude. There's one video of this guy that tried to keep one in captivity,
Mm-hmm.
and it kept building stuff to escape. And he had to he had to cut down trees. He had to hide everything
Whoa.
because it just kept getting out.
Remember we saw the Tasmanian devils?
They're so smart. They're so determined.
And they just get out to run around and fight.
It's not the
Like, all right,
best.
I got to get out of here. I got to fuck something up.
Isn't it crazy that nature made that and a giraffe? Like nature's like everything, all of it, everything. Grasshoppers, let's go.
Yeah, it's
Frogs, birds, fuck it.
a bug
God is
out of
great,
that.
dude.
God is great.
God
sure.
made all types of bullshit.
I mean,
Dude.
and it made people to make films of it.
It's awesome. I
Yeah.
bug out on like all the stuff that's made. I'm like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Every day.
It is
The
crazy.
Universe, planets, bugs.
It's also when you see them fighting, you realize how goddamn vulnerable we are.
Oh, yeah.
We're so weak. Even like UFC fighters, like you see the different. Like our skin is made out of tissue paper.
Yeah.
We get cut all the time.
Dude, all of our vulnerable organs are right here.
It's all soft. Everything's soft.
For real.
Even like the elite of the elite. You know, like you're talking about Matt Hughes, like that. Even that guy, like against an animal, he's just
Done.
vulnerable. Just nothing.
Honey badger versus beehive.
Oh, he doesn't
they
give a
don't
fuck about
doesn't give a
bees.
fuck about this.
He doesn't give a fuck. Sting me, bitch.
Breaks the entire thing.
Sting me,
He's getting
bitch.
stung, dude. He's getting stung.
He's getting stung, but he's getting mad. It'd go right back. Fuck it. Ow. He's getting stung on his eyeballs everywhere.
Honey's so good.
Look at his face. What little psycho eyes they have.
Yeah.
You know?
We saw Tasmanian devils in Australia, and those things
Yeah,
are cool
Tasmanian
as fuck,
devils
too.
fucking rule.
So
Yeah,
tight.
they do.
That might
crunch
that might be
bones.
the favorite thing I've ever seen at a zoo.
Yeah.
They have contagious cancer.
What?
Yeah, they have herpes, or
Yeah,
they
I
have
thought
an
so
STD.
too. It's like it's a kind. I thought it was too, but it's a
Yeah.
kind of cancer that they
Oh,
get from
really?
biting each other. Yeah, they bite each other in the face so much, and they get these crazy face
Yeah.
tumors
Oh, yeah,
from
yeah.
contagious cancer.
Koalas were fun.
Koalas are tight.
Chlamydia boys.
Yeah,
They have chlamydia, right?
Yeah. Everybody says that. Every time you hold them, they're like, watch out.
They're
It's like,
real
"Right,
calm
You don't know what I'm up to.
until they're
This is
hungry.
nothing."
You need to keep feeding them if you want to hold on to them. Like if you
Yeah.
let go, you stop feeding them for a little while. Like, hey, motherfucker,
Yeah.
where's the food? And it changes
Yeah.
what it is. Like,
Yeah, they get nasty. They're feeding them shit the whole time to chill them out. Probably drug them up a little too.
Have you heard of a
What?
drop bear?
a what?
A drop bear?
What's a drop bear?
Sounds like it's awesome.
No, it went around the internet. It's like mean koalas, but it turns out we're dumb Americans and don't know that it's like a meme. It's not real.
There's a
But it looks like there's a bunch of facts about drop bears.
Oh, it's a fake bear. It's a koala with its mouth open.
Yeah, it's not real, but they've made it sound real.
So
they
they
made
just
it-
have koalas with their mouths open. They say they're more aggressive koalas or something.
Jamie.
It says they
Watch.
follow
They say they
people.
can fit their head, humans
Try
head in his
to
mouth.
drop from heights as high as 45 meters. 45
Yo, they
meters.
do. They actually can.
Oh, they fall
out of fucking
They fall out of
trees
the
high as
tree all the
shit.
time. Yeah, they get
Yeah,
fucked
they
up.
get fucked up.
You know who doesn't get fucked up? Squirrels.
True.
Squirrels fall from
Squirrels
so
rule, too.
far, dude.
Yeah,
they push
do.
each other out of trees when they're trying to fuck. They push each other. Get out of here, bitch.
Yeah, get out of
and
here, ho.
They're like really good at falling.
Hold on, Jamie, can you find a video? There's a koala that attacks a kid, and it's very funny.
Oh no.
Well, it's just an adorable koala running up, and everyone's like, "Oh, nice."
He just fucks them
It
up.
just starts going at a kid.
Yeah, they're little bears, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're
There
little
he
bears.
is. Look at him.
Oh,
He's just getting that kid. Oh my god,
it's like Lilo and Stitch.
bro! Imagine that.
Oh,
You're a little kid and you get attacked by that little
That'll fuck
fucker.
you up. A
Now
teddy
you-
bear
yeah.
killed you?
Now
Because
you
he
have gonorrhea.
probably thinks you're small people are not people. That's how dogs
Yeah,
are sometimes.
True. Oh,
Dogs think that
Single
small
leg.
people are animals.
Dude, when he runs up, it's so funny.
He fucks them up.
Just an adorable
Bro.
animal.
I would have beat the shit out of
That guy
koala.
calmed.
Oh, yeah.
He handled that a lot better than the wrestling coach.
I would have fucking destroyed that koala.
Yeah, I would have too.
Dude,
I would have punted that
killed
thing.
Stomp it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Guy
I'm
throwing
not
a
having that.
raccoon when it attacks his dog. Fired up.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's wonderful.
You ever see the one with the ladies in the backyard and the black bear is on the fence and her dogs
The
are
dogs?
barking?
Yeah.
And she pushes the fucking bear off the fence. She pushes the bear off the wall.
No.
It's like a young girl too. She's like 16. She's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" She was like so enraged trying to keep this one. Watch this. This lady's trying to keep her dogs alive. So the bear comes up. He's on the fence there on the wall.
Oh,
there.
shit.
Yeah. So the dogs see it and they go running.
Oh, with its cubs.
Oh, with his cub, no. Oh. Oh, that hurt.
Look at this crazy
Fuck.
lady. She pushes it right over the edge.
Damn.
That lady's wild. That's a
Holy
wild lady.
shit.
That's a wild
Mr.
lady.
Loco.
That lady's got balls.
You know what's wild? It says this is from Fox Orlando. There's no way that was in
Of course it
Florida,
is.
was it?
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they have a lot of bears in
Holy
Florida.
shit.
Florida
Yeah.
has a large bear population. Yeah, someone got killed by a bear there a few years ago.
Damn, her mothering instincts kicked in for the
Yeah.
dogs, man.
Some people don't play.
Yeah, man.
That whole crew. All those shitty dogs ran out to fight. She ran out to fight, dude. Those bears.
wrong ass
Fucking like, what the fuck?
Bear's like, what
All
is
these
this?
losers are fighting me.
Little tiny dogs.
They don't fuck around. Like little dogs will attack.
No,
they attack
man.
everything.
They don't know any
Chihuahuas,
better.
too.
It's a very
They've never
bad
experienced
instinct.
getting really hurt.
17.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yo.
She's a kid. Gangster. Good for her. Boys, let's
crazy.
wrap this up.
Yeah, hell
Absolutely.
Matt and Chain Secret Podcast,
Let's
available
go.
everywhere, right?
Thank you, brother.
Let's
Where
go.
is it?
That's everywhere.
It's
YouTube.
awesome.
Yeah,
It's all over the place.
It's awesome. It's
Hell
hilarious.
yeah. Thank you, man.
so much, bro.
My pleasure. Good
You
to see you
rule.
guys again. You rule.
Thank you.
I'll see you. Bye, everybody.